Hello. I'm back because I had a realization that my mission to educate myself and the good people of Twitch was a folly and stupid because it doesn't make any sense. And trying to read a very difficult book that was written like 2,000 plus years ago and requires a lot of maps and references and stuff like that to get through is not really ideal. I found I tried to do it for like 5 seconds and started having a nosebleed and was going cross-eyed, and I thought that maybe it would be better to go this completely opposite direction with another idea I was having. Because what is that idea? The idea is this, where I watch all of Talk Tuah, this podcast. It's done by this lady who did this thing I'm sure you're aware of. I feel weird talking about it because I barely fucking know what it is. Give me 1 second. Basically it's this young lady who did this thing where she made a joke about spitting on a dick or something like that, and now everyone's like, just gabbing about her and whatnot, and her rocket's just going straight to the moon. But I barely know anything about the lady. Like, I know that I haven't seen the fucking video that she did that got made her so popular or whatever. So I barely know anything about it. All I've seen of this is like clips of it that I've seen on the Go Off Kings and like the Dead Boss and Jesse show and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna watch it and see how it goes, and just talk about it or whatever, or not talk about it, because it seems like that's totally fine to do on Twitch, to not talk at all. So let's see how it goes, I guess. Here we go. Talk Tuah.
All you have to do is get 8 correct picks about your favorite players, and you could win 1,000 times your money. You could literally turn $1 into 1,000 just by watching football and picking more or less on your favorite players.
Oh man, you guys are doing
Grab
this
that
too.
phone out of your
Every
pocket
fucking
right
podcast
now.
I listen
Download
to is
better.
fucking making doing these ads for
picks.
And don't forget to use code Talk
sports
Tuah when you
betting.
sign
It's
up.
it's
Welcome
kind of
back
gross.
to Talk Tuah, better original.
Yeah,
We got
Florida,
Miss Hannah
cool.
Garner, and
I wish
today
I
we're
thought
at
it was
the
cool.
Bolero.
I'm just kidding.
Well, see, I got thinking, I was like, Moose is a bigger person, so
Moose is the star of the show. Very, very handsome boy.
Damn, that's a
It
huge
Moose.
dog.
He's a
Holy
good boy.
shit.
Good Moose. Good Moose.
That dog is
Shall we- I love
huge.
how I
Yeah.
I loved. I mean, who thought of the whole idea of like wearing white when you get married, wearing black when people die? It seems kind of like basic.
It does. It's like played out. Like, who planned that?
Yeah, it's almost like it's
so
a
true. It's
tradition
like
or something.
Juvie.
I want to know who like picked the days of the week too. Like Wednesday, where'd you come up with that shit? Like, do you ever think about that?
There
kind
probably
of stuff?
is a
You
reason.
might.
You could probably
Yeah.
find out pretty easily, I'm sure.
Stoned, I do.
I think about shit too much. That's my problem.
I do think that it's fucked up how they spelled Wednesday. Like, who was
But
like,
it ends Wednesday.
Wednesday. Yeah, I didn't want to.
You
Put you
did-
on the
okay,
spot,
there,
but
you know,
Wednesday
they got a
is
point there,
fucked
because
up.
when I was a
He's like,
kid, I
let's
couldn't
put an
fucking,
N
I
in there
could not
just
figure
to
that shit out
fuck
to help my,
up
to save
every
my life.
elementary school kid
To
trying
help my life.
pass.
Fuck, I can't talk.
You're in New York City. What do you like or dislike about New York City?
Actually, I do have one big problem. This is my 3rd time I've been here, and I have yet to see a fucking rat. I want to see a rat so bad here. I can't stand it.
So rats only go towards people with bad energy. So you saw the TikTok going around saying
What?
the rats of what's the quote? The rats.
If you get attacked by a rat, it's your
They're taking
fault. What the
birth
fuck is
control.
that?
He said
That's
the
not
rats are
cool.
controlling the
Yeah.
city or whatever. Apparently, we heard from your producer that they're giving rats birth control, so that rats can't. They're giving rats abortions. Abortions are
pigeons,
rapid.
though.
They
Yeah.
have a
For the
voice.
pigeons.
They're
You know
allowed
Go,
what
to
go out
say
there and give
that.
rats
I
little
say
abortions.
It's ask Chelsea. How has she changed? Has she become a monster?
Yes. No, I'm just kidding.
I am a
No.
fucking
Won't
monster.
sell her out like
It's these
that. Come on,
fancy chairs.
Chelsea.
She made you sit in the small one.
We're these on Broadway next week.
Play better pig. Damn, I hate
The
we
setup
can't
of
go
this
on
studio
Broadway
is so
no
fucking
Just said
weird.
we.
You got
I
kicked
can.
more. You get
Like
recognized
cavernous,
by
they're so
yourself.
far away from each other. It
Yeah,
looks like
but-
it's like in a fucking arcade or
Okay,
something.
this is gonna sound offensive. Can you yodel?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I've ever tried it. Can you yodel?
I feel like you give me yodeling vibes.
She's calling you a hick. She's calling you a fucking hick.
So I'm originally from Brooklyn, New York, and like
I
this-
wouldn't have guessed
I'm
it.
like a city kid, like city rat. Like I'm
Don't
one of
give
the
it away.
rats that you want to meet. I don't know anything about.
I think it's City
Country.
Mouse and Country Mouse, not
like, I don't
Country
know
Rat.
country music, but I got my driver's license at 24. but I hit the curb at the end. Like I rammed the curb, and my dad was like, "You shouldn't give it to her." But the person already passed me. Then it expired during COVID. I didn't know how to get it. And then I tried and I failed my test.
What are we talking about here?
I'm saving the environment by not driving.
I've been talking to you for 5 minutes, and I'm absolutely amused with you.
Wait, that's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me.
I'm so amused with you. You really don't have a driver's license?
No, girl, you just work hard and you talk enough shit and you get a driver.
You know, that's fair. That's a
What?
fair point.
What on earth does that
I love
mean?
driving you around.
I can drive to an extent, just not on the
Life
interstate.
must be. I
I
think
love
life
how you're
is
like, I have
different
a
for
license,
pretty
but I can't
women
drive.
than it is for me.
See, at least in New York, we say Talk Tuah
Talk Tuah.
with Haley Welch. Talk Tuah. We're talking
Haley.
shit
So we
today.
say, we're all saying it.
Welcome, New Jersey, Tri-State, Brooklyn,
Everyone
Staten
say, single
Island.
ladies
Let's
talk
go.
Tuah.
Let's talk some shit today. You ready? Let's go.
I fucking
What's your
love
favorite
that.
pizza?
Cheese.
She's pointing like she's pointing a gun at her. What's your favorite pizza? Fucking tell me now.
Wait, I like that white girl accent.
You really? So I've come to the conclusion when people come up to me and they're like, "Are you that girl?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" They're like,
They immediately
What
get
the
scared. And they're
fuck
like,
is that bitch
oh.
like? If you dyed your hair brown and you talk like that, you'd be good.
I
You could
talk
be
just like
incognito.
her. Like, I don't see any
Well,
problem
yeah,
with it,
she's not
you
like
know?
fucking like Nicole Kidman or
It
something.
actually
She's done like
terrifies
one
me when she
thing.
talks like that, because
She
Like,
looks
I've never
she's
even
she's
seen the
like a
fucking
Karen. She's
video
about to be
that
like,
she
"Can I
got
play
famous
some
for or
manager?"
whatever. And I'm gonna do what I can to
Mine
just
was
not.
good.
If someone wants to show it to me, that's fine. I'm not gonna be
We
like,
just
no,
figured
don't
out
show
I
it to
can
me.
do
I'm
that
not gonna
like
be
a few
like
months
that.
ago.
But
Like,
like,
I
I'm
had
not
no
gonna
idea I
seek
could
it
do
out.
that. I like when Pookie uses the Chairman Pro electric full shaver. It's the latest innovation at Manscaped.
what makes the shaver so amazing?
Just
It's
saying
the
makes a lot of
ultimate tool
sense.
that brings a luxury and professional shave right to his bathroom. And it's kind of fun. I get to like shave his chest for him.
Can you use it in the
It's
shower?
fun for
Heck yeah,
everybody.
it's waterproof. You can use it in the shower. It comes with 2 skin-safe blade heads. It even comes with a travel log. It's perfect for business trips and weekend getaways with Pookie.
I gotta get
So
some
if
of
you're
this
looking for
shit.
a thoughtful and practical gift that he'll actually use and love, the
Code
Chairman Pro
Tuah.
is the way to go. Get 20% off and free shipping with the code TUA at manscaped.com.
Tuah,
That's
Tuah,
20% off and free shipping with the code TUAH
Seems
at
really
manscaped.com.
kind of subjective how you
Chairman Pro
pronounce
is-
it.
You're a man. I knew it.
The
I
dog
knew
is like
it.
a fucking
I was waiting for
kaiju,
it to
just
come
like
out.
coming
I knew it
into
was too good to be true.
view. It's fucking so big.
Because my thing is, I don't know what it is about spit. It's like I'm like, I don't want you to
It's
spit
kind of
on me.
nasty if you think about it.
I don't want him. But
Oh
he
yeah,
puts his
yeah. No, I
tongue all
totally
up in
agree.
me,
When I heard
but I
about
don't
this
want him
thing, I was
spitting
like,
on me.
you know,
And
I
I
don't
don't
want
have
to
to
get
spit on him.
nasty, too
You know, like when
nasty or
you're little,
whatever.
you,
But like, I
lick
don't
your
really
arm
want
and you
anyone to
smell it, and
spit
you're
on
like, "Ugh."
Brother, ooh.
my
Ooh,
thing.
Yeah,
You
brother,
know,
ooh.
So that I'm like adult, but then
like of all the
he
things you
spit,
could
I'm
do to
like,
it,
"Just use
that's
some
pretty
lube."
low on the list of
Yeah.
things I'm
Do you-
looking
do
forward
you
to.
use lube? It's funny because I was in crowd work with this girl who's like younger, not to age myself, but she was like, I've never used lube before. And like, look, I'm as wet as they come, like you, but a little lube helps, you know, in the beginning when you're a little
Look,
like
I'm as wet as
nervous or,
they
like,
come.
you're running out. Like a little lube just gets everything flowing better. And I was late to the lube game, and I realized I just want to promote it for the girls listening who may be like me, who don't love. I don't want to slip on
Oh
my own
my.
spit.
Now that I'm thinking about it, you know you put
This
that
is a
lube,
good show.
Like, so you're married, right?
Yeah, but it's off brand. Like I don't talk about it a lot. It's just like a side thing that happened.
Oh,
While I was
side
living,
quest.
while I was living my life, it
That's something that
happened.
people
It
say
just
when
happened. If you
they
guys
don't
have
want
any
to like.
relationship
It's like
questions, by
on
the way,
the
who's
down
not
low.
married,
That's like
people think I
I
know
guess like
everything and
on
I
the
can
down low
answer.
is kind of
Well,
an
I have
old
high
man
hopes
way
for
to
this
say
show
it.
and
Like,
everything. How'd you meet this
in
fella?
my day, we said on the down low. It's
So
like,
he's a
now it's
comedian.
what was it? I already
I
fucking
think he glued
forgot.
you out of your drawers. That's what it is.
Laughter is the only way to no. If he's there's other ways to get me on my drawers,
Fucking-
but
I can't remember.
laughter. I feel like relationships are just like a conversation for a long time. You ever like someone, you get all excited, but then you're like sitting on the couch with them, and you're like, I'm not interested in anything you're saying.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah,
Like
I
how they
think I know
breathe.
exactly
You
what
need
you're talking
that
about.
shit that makes you laugh. And I'm not saying you have to be the comedian.
I maybe
but
feel
make
that way
someone
right now.
Yeah, and there's a confidence that comes with a guy that doesn't take himself too seriously, and a girl who doesn't take herself too seriously. That's hot. That's confident. That's why your video blew up.
You think that's hot?
Yeah,
You
I
think
do.
that's hot? You
That's
think I'm
good,
hot, little
'cause
old
it's
me?
like you're just being yourself and being comfortable in your skin.
So how long have you been married?
You know, in my
I'm a
experience,
baby, 2
sometimes
years.
you,
Just
you
2
can be
years?
yourself
But
and
so yeah, I
Aw.
was in
people don't
corporate
like you at
sales,
all and they make fun of you
but
and
I
make you
loved
feel
comedy.
bad for it.
So
I love using game time to find tickets. It's so simple.
It sounds like it helps to filter everything so you can see the deals so much quicker.
Yep, and that's what's cool about it. Even if we don't get these tickets today, we can get them.
Chelsea like barely said anything.
That's
this
great. While
episode
we're in
so
New York
far.
City, should we look and see what we can do tonight?
It's almost like she adds absolutely nothing to this
Game time app. Create an account.
to this
use the code
operation.
Talk Tuah and get $20 off your first purchase.
Terms apply.
Create an account and redeem code.
Joke's on you. I don't fucking ever go anywhere.
CONDENSED
All right.
$20
I don't need your
off.
ticket
Download Game
services.
Time
Thank you
today.
very much.
What time is it?
Game time.
Wait, so
Not for me.
He's a little bit older than you, right?
Okay, he's
I'm
older.
doing everything I'm ever gonna do right
33.
now.
So when I met him in my 30s, it was like he's pre-trained. He's been yelled at by a lot of previous girls, so I don't have to train him because I'm not caretaker like that.
It's kind of
He's confident in
unkind
his
to
own
say about
stuff,
someone
so he's
that
not
you
going to be
care
comparing
about.
to
They're
me or
pre-trained.
weirdly competitive with me. And older guys, like, I listen to them when they talk.
I remember I was
They
watching
actually
this
know
episode of
stuff.
90210,
But I do
and
have
like
to say, in your
Brendan
early
Wall
20s,
says
I
that
don't
about his
like you
mom. Like,
fucking
I was
with,
like, "Oh, your
guys
mom's
in
so
their
nice,"
40s
and he's
'cause
like,
they
"Yeah,
can
we
be a
trained her pretty
little-
well." Don't say that about her. That's your mom. Your mom loves you. Don't talk about her that way.
I like guys in your 30s when you're in your 20s, because at some point, guys in your 40s, I'm like, why are they talking to girls whose brains aren't fully formed yet?
Yeah.
And also, like, are
Yeah,
girls
why
their
could
own
that
age
be?
see them for
These
who
guys
they
are
are, and
pieces
that's
of
why
shit.
they're
They're
going for
trying to take
younger
advantage
girls?
of
My
that
man's a
crap.
little bit older, but he's not that much
I
older.
like a little bit older.
Yeah, he's like 24.
Yeah, like, because let's be
Not
honest,
bad.
the maturity,
Me
emotional
personally, I don't like
maturity,
dating nobody.
I'd
You know,
say, like,
that's
me and my husband are the
that's,
same.
that's
He's
my
romantic.
preference.
I don't trust guys who are too, like, on paper romantic. Like, if a guy gets me flowers too much or he's writing me love letters, I think he's cheating.
Don't put that in the back of my head. Shit.
I'm just saying, I think
Don't
if-
put that in the back
you
of
know
my
all
head.
those stories of girls who get murdered or they
Oh,
they
jeez.
get cheated on, they always go, he used to leave me love
For a second, I was
letters
like,
every
I think because I've been
morning about
fucking
how
treated
great
pretty
I am."
badly
And I go,
in
he's
a
overcompensating,
lot of
babe.
relationships.
What
You
is
know,
some of your worst
I could tell you some fucking
and best
stories for
research
serious, but
stories
like,
when dating?
I was like,
I dated a lot.
I know where you're coming from. Then
athletes
she's
with
like, oh, they might
CTE.
murder you. I'm like, okay, take it
Do you
easy,
know what
lady.
CTE is?
I don't like the way
I don't
it
think that's
sounds. I know
super
it's not
healthy
gonna
to
be
be
good. What
It's
is
thinking
not
that?
that way
STD. I
about
know you were
people.
thinking I dated a lot of athletes with CTE.
Wait,
Do you know
what
what
is
Jeez.
that?
CTE is?
That's
I don't like the way it sounds. I know it's not gonna be good. What
It's
is
not
that?
STD.
no,
I know
man.
you
I'll
were
pause
thinking
real quick. That
STD.
sounds like it's fucking risky, man. Because like I think there's like I think Chris Benoit fucking had CTE, and like a fair amount of fucking people that have suffered from that due to their athletic careers have committed violence in turn. It's fucking
It's
playing
not
with fire,
STD.
honey. You're playing with fire.
Whoa!
But they do have STDs too.
And you hit that?
You hit
It's not
that?
good. So like
They
I
might
love
hit
football.
you.
Shout out my
You
fantasy
fucking
football
be
team.
careful, lady.
It's not good for men. Like football's not good for men.
I don't think
They're
football's
like
good for
gladiators
anybody.
and
I
they're
fucking like
risking
no
their
joke. If I ever had
mental
kids, like fucking like I don't think
capacity
anyone's got to worry
chase 'em
about
all.
that.
to chase the ball, and they make
But
money. But
if
like,
I
do you really
did, I
think
don't
make
think
money when you
I'd
come
fucking
from a
let them
sense
play
or you
football.
start
No
punching balls
way.
for no reason? I'm just raising awareness out here in these streets. But athletes, I dated an athlete.
Preach, lady.
And yeah, he was dumb. And I joked he wanted me to go to Bible study all the time. And I was like, you can't read, so how are you studying the Bible? And I wasn't going to teach him how to read because I'm busy. I have stuff to do.
You really couldn't read?
You're 21 years old. I'm not teaching you how to read.
Oh my god. I'm sorry. That just I understand where she's coming from, but just that sounded unbelievably cruel. Just look, this guy's like this poor guy who's just like, been, I think he deserves, it's complicated, but I think these people deserve a certain amount of sympathy for what they've experienced, due to, what this sport asks of them to do, like I don't think it's entirely on them, this stuff. So I think a little bit of empathy is maybe something we should consider in these circumstances. And her just saying like, I know he couldn't read, which is awful. Like being illiterate is a huge fucking deal. I've known adults who are illiterate, and it's a fucking huge problem for them. Like it keeps them from doing a lot of stuff, and it's sad. And it's like fucking, she's just like, I fucking like, hey man, I know you're illiterate and it's a big fucking problem for you, but I am busy. Okay, it just sounded fucking mean. Oh, honey, you gotta think a little bit before you talk.
You're
He really couldn't read?
You're 21 years old. I'm not teaching you how to read. It just, some of them, he was very good at football.
I feel like you're the man in all your relationships. That's how it should be, though.
It's funny. I feel like I just have a.
This
I was
is a funny
raised
show.
very,
This
like,
is good. Now I
not
see why
like, oh, you're
people
a
watch it. This is
princess. I
fucking
was
funny
raised,
as
like-
hell.
You're in control.
Yeah, just be hardworking, be smart, be
He's good
kind.
at football.
Yeah.
So like, I'm not trying to. I'm just me, and
I
that's
gotta
all
go
you can be.
But I like
Holy
you.
shit,
I like you a lot.
man! This lady is a fucking ice cold.
Teach him how to read because I'm busy. I have stuff to do.
Oh man,
He really couldn't read?
You're 21 years old. I'm not.
But I
teaching you
love you,
anything.
honey.
Just some of them.
Get the
He was
fuck
very good
out
at
of my
football.
I
face.
feel like you're
I
the
gotta
man in all
go.
relationships. That's how it should be, though.
It's funny. I feel like I just have a. I was raised very like.
Sorry for doing that voice.
Not
That
like,
wasn't
oh,
good.
you're.
So how do you pick somebody out of the crowd you want to like pick on?
That is such a good question.
I want to know because I was
So I
watching you
smell
last
fear.
night,
I
and
smell
you picked
fear.
on Kevin. Poor Kevin, bless his heart.
Bless his
and
heart.
his heart
I
on
smell
pills.
fear
I'm
in
just
the
thinking,
audience.
like,
I don't know what
I'm
it
trying
is.
to watch as
As a
much of this as I
comic,
can, but
you're
I'm
not just
going
giving a
fucking
speech. It's like a
cross-eyed trying to pay
dance.
attention
Like,
to what they're
you're
talking
giving me
about.
energy. I'm giving you energy.
And I'm
And
like, I
sometimes you'll
went,
sense
it's
the
like, at
boyfriend
least
who's a little
watch more and
nervous.
more. Okay, it's not even that
And
long.
I
I listen
actually
to
want them
fucking
to like me.
podcasts like all
So how I do it is I build
goddamn
them up, I
day
break them down,
long.
I build them up,
Okay, and
we
I've
go
been
on this
recently
journey.
getting
But
into
like,
Twitch and been
I like
fucking
a
like,
guy who's
you
wearing
know,
something.
fucking watching things that are like hours and hours long, not uninterrupted, not I'll fucking, you know, skip. I'm having trouble finding the word for some reason. Skip through parts of it. You know, but still, it's just, I'm like, why can't I can't fucking pay attention to this. They're just like, they keep going from subject to subject, hardly talking about anything, but then just like there's no through line to any of this shit. It's so fucking, it's really a frustrating thing to listen
Weird.
to.
I got a lot of my career from street interviews, but mine was with, I'd be hanging out at the stand-up club and I would get the male comics outside and I'd be like, don't try to be funny. I'm going to ask these funny questions. Just be vulnerable and let me riff with you.
So you targeted men.
So I targeted the men.
I targeted them like
And
Eileen Warnos. I
it was
targeted
great
the
because I
men.
got to ask them. They were my friends, so I could like lean in and ask them like really
Oh.
vulnerable
So you
things.
knew them.
So I knew them all.
I thought they were random men.
I did at first try to do random men. I said to comics, I don't want you to like make this into a joke. Like I want it to be raw. But these guys, not everyone wants to be on camera. Like they'll be like smoking cigs, drunk. Next day, I'd get emails like take this down, and I just want.
Well, yeah, that
people who
makes
want to be on
sense.
camera because like even
You're
yours,
sort of
like, if the
taking
next day you're
advantage of
like,
them
"I
a
was
little
drunk,
bit,
I didn't
you
want you
know.
to put that up. They have to take that down.
Oh no, they don't.
Did you try to get it down?
Yeah, I
These
did.
poor men, you're taking
And
advantage
now
of
I'm getting
them.
I do have to say, sometimes the painful things that are hard, like I like how you leaned into it, and you
It took me
you
a minute.
embraced it. Yeah,
It
but
took
that's-
me a minute.
What are you
and a
talking
lot
about?
of people have viral moments.
The
and
painful things.
Not everyone.
She's talking about
runs with
spitting
it,
on
so
a
I'm proud of
dick. What
you.
the fuck are you talking about?
It took like 2 or 3 weeks before I was like, you know what? I was like, he's not gonna take it down. I was like, I might as well get the fuck over this shit.
What?
So I did.
And also,
Oh, is there some like
we come from a
revenge
generation
porn of her or something like
with
that? I don't know.
ultimate
I don't know a
power
lot
and
about the
sex.
saga of Haley Welch. I
Obviously,
only
like I think there's some older
barely know anything
generations that
about
are
this
like,
young
oh,
woman.
like it's disgusting, it's whatever. I go on stage and I talk about sex.
I only know
so
that
girls
everyone
feel
in the
less
country
alone
is
and girls are
endlessly
prepared.
fascinated with her,
I talk
and
about losing your
I'm starting to
virginity on
understand
stage
why,
and
but
how
I don't know a lot
sad
about her
that is.
personal life
And
or
people be
her
like, oh, she's dirty. I'm not dirty.
the
I'm
ordeals
talking
she's
about
been
it,
through or
someone
anything
feels
like
less
that.
I mean,
alone.
it's real shit. Though.
It's normal shit. I don't
So
understand
someone
why it's a
feels
big
less
deal.
alone. It's not a big deal. And also
Exactly.
speaking as like, I don't know, I feel like the South could be a little more traditional, but like to me, I was like, she's a comedian and she
Thank
didn't know
you.
it yet. But like you just made people laugh and you were being spread awareness about talking about sex is important.
That's all it
People want
is.
us not, but I think it's important that we talk about stuff. So I'm proud of you.
I think it is too.
Mm-hmm.
We need to
We're all very
normalize it.
proud of you, Chelsea.
Like Chelsea, yeah.
And all you've accomplished. I'm assuming she was saying like, it sounded like she was saying that like, oh,
I actually
you
wanna know what you're about
you
to
really
say.
brought up
Remember I
some
told you
difficult
the other day?
subjects with your Talk Tuah
Oh.
video, and it's like, I haven't even fucking seen the
I'll tell you
video.
after. I cannot say
But,
that on
like-
She's a
camera.
vault. I could tell. Look at her.
It's like
She's
she's
a
just
real
talking about
one.
spitting on a dick. It's like she's not
She
like a
didn't know what
fucking
to say when I was telling her
trailblazer or
about this
something.
the
Like,
other
take
day.
it easy.
And he was like, "Thanks." He's like, "I gotta show you something." And he showed me his phone, and it was like,
She just
he
has.
had
I'm gonna
balloons
be
all
mean,
over
but
his
she just has
room.
an
He had a
interesting
sign that
face.
said,
He just has
"Be
a really
mine."
interesting
Wait, so
looking
your
face.
first date is the first time he asked you to be his girlfriend? I love that. It's
It was so cute. I
Did
was
you
like,
hook up the
"Please
first
video
date?
it."
So background story. I've known
Yeah,
this man
that's
for
a
like
yes.
3 years.
That's a
Oh,
yes.
He's playing hard to get, and I love a good game.
That's a yes.
I'm always
yes.
after the
That
chick.
pause was a yes.
If they're not telling you their grandma.
Well, I have Granny. I have a Nana. I did have a Meemaw.
Everyone
She's
has a
my
meme on the
great-grandmother.
South. What do you got?
Mamaw, Pawpaw,
Mm.
Yeah.
Papaw.
Yeah, what are the grandpas?
It's just making
Both
it's
my
making me
grandparents
so
are dead,
fucking
but like
tired
my
watching
granny's
this.
ex-husband that I always claimed to be my granddad, he's Papa.
He's Papa.
But I did have a Pappy.
What about your aunts? What kind of aunts
Yeah,
you have?
Pappy wore
Auntie?
overalls. It just makes sense about Pappy. Election day is coming up on November 5th, and there's a website.
Thank you, Haley. Thank you for reminding us we should vote.
If I was president, we'd have have no issue. I'm just not old enough. That's the only problem.
Yeah.
But we'd have mandatory smoke sessions. We've talked about this before.
Mhm.
12
Who
o'clock.
the fuck would
PM
you want to
every
be
day,
president? It
and
sounds like
then
that
the
job would
crime
fucking
rate's gonna
suck.
Drop.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Because
everything-
But she's young. She
watch
doesn't know what the fuck she's
TV.
talking
or they're
about.
eating.
And that is what you're that kind of person. When you try to be funny, you'll throw yourself off. Just be serious, because you're a funny person.
If we're talking about being funny people, I saw the bit you done about queefs.
Still not sure if she's
Can we talk
funny.
about
But
that
she's
for a
like about
minute,
as funny as
actually?
I
It's my
am
favorite
so
bit. Thank you for
far.
bringing it up.
I love that. How'd you
So-
come up with that?
No, it was she actually farts, but she just blames it on a queef because of
But what do you do if
So,
it smells?
Okay, if
Just
this
to say,
blames
not
on the
very
dog.
funny at all.
Obviously,
If
there's always a dog in the
ever,
room.
usually
I don't know
by
why.
Moose, did you do
accident.
that?
Moose.
What if there's not a dog in the room?
If there's not a dog.
Moose.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just referencing.
And
it,
that dog is
but
appropriately
if we
named.
ever
Fuck.
fart in this
Shit.
room, it's you. I'm sorry, and I apologize for putting it on you, but that's what.
Are we sure that's
you
not
look like
actually a
you would have
moose?
smelly
Thing's
fart.
fucking
'Cause we're
huge.
dainty women. My thing. So it was actually me and my podcast host for Giggly Squad. We were talking about queefing and how
His
it's messed up
tail's
how
just
guys
fucking
will be like,
wagging in
"You
the
queefed."
camera.
And we were like, stop saying I queefed. You queefed me. Like
Yeah.
you're pumping me with air like a pool toy.
You done it.
Like he's
Like,
cleaning
put it
her.
on whenever I'm gassy. So like
Yeah.
occasionally, you're trying to push out orgasm, and occasionally you push out a little fart you're holding. Or you know what? You will not have to fart all day, and the second you start doing doggy, you're like
Just
"Why
talking
do I
about
now have
whatever
to
comes
fart?"
to mind,
You
I
gotta
guess.
clench your butthole.
You gotta clench
Yeah.
it, and you can't clench an orgasm. It's a whole thing. So I say if you accidentally fart, you go, I queefed, and dudes don't know what queefs are anyway, so you get away with it.
I think the cat's out of the
Like,
bag about what
huge
queefs are. I've seen a
fart.
fucking episode of
Did
South
you
Park
guys
or
see
whatever.
that?
I do have
Oh,
to
did you
say,
smell that?
girls gaslight, like that's our gaslight. Like we will blame anyone else, and if he's like, no, I didn't, it's like, well, who else could it be? Not me.
Exactly. I'm the
Who
world's
else could it
worst. I'm
be?
like, you smell that? What the fuck?
I
is
have
that?"
met women
Whole
like
time
that. I
it's my
remember
asshole.
I had this
I
friend.
do have to say
I
when I
just
start
one
drinking
second. I had
beer,
this friend's sister who like just insisted that she didn't fart, and I kept like pressing her on it. And it was just so funny. She's just like, "No, I don't fart." I'm like, that's not physically possible. You're lying. Just stop lying. And she just wouldn't fucking give it up, and it's just odd.
and like you're dancing, and
Why denying like a
shaking
physiological
your hand,
undeniable
and then obviously I have,
undeniability?
like, the
We were talking about this. Was it last night or this morning?
I don't know what is it.
Pissing.
She
Oh,
adds
no.
nothing to this. Just,
When you scored,
she's
is
just
it
like, yeah, you were
piss?
there.
What is
Like,
it?
what? Huh?
What is it? We need to fucking
I love
know.
how
With
it's
me in a
2024 and
conversation. That's about
scientists
how
still
I am
haven't
usually.
figured
It's
this
like,
out. No one
what-
gives
what?
a fuck
Huh?
about women. They're like, oh,
yeah,
we don't
yeah,
care.
sure.
This
Well,
is-
we do.
we care. I think. Well, it's from the pee hole, right?
I don't know.
What was-
I have no idea.
Hold
I'm
on, I
asking
missed
you.
something.
Pee, but it's
Something's
not.
coming out of the pee hole and I missed it. What's going on?
Pissing.
Oh no.
When you scored, is it piss? What is it? What
I'm
is it?
curious about this too,
We
actually.
need to fucking
I love
know.
how it's
I've seen a lot of
2024
videos and
scientists
I'd
still
like to
haven't
know
figured
what's
this
going
out.
on
No
in
one
them.
gives a fuck about women. They're like, oh, we don't care. This
Well,
is
we do.
we care. I think. Well, it's from the pee hole, right?
I don't know.
I don't.
I have no idea.
I
I'm
think
asking
there's
you.
some pee, but it's not pee pee.
The films I'm
Like, it
familiar
doesn't
with
smell like
are
pee-pee.
unclear in my memory.
I think it's like 2% milk.
Got a
It's
little
like
bit of pee.
2%.
It is a little
It's like if you ever get the urge to pee, do you just
Wait,
squirt
wait,
and do
wait,
it?
wait. Did you say 2% milk? Is that what she said? Hold on, what? What did she say? It's 2%
I don't
milk?
know what is it.
Pissing.
Oh no.
When you scored, is it piss? What is it? What is it?
Milk, right? Some
need
of
to
it's milk
fucking know.
anyway,
It's
right?
2024 and scientists still haven't figured this out. No one gives a fuck about women.
My best
They're
men
like,
are
"Oh,
on
we
it.
don't
They're
care."
working
This
as
is
hard as
what
they
we
can.
do. We care. I think. Well, it's from the pee hole.
Mhm.
I don't know.
Right.
I don't.
I have no idea.
I
I'm
think
asking
there's
Sounds
you.
some
somewhere
pee,
from
but it's
that
not
area.
pee-pee. Like it doesn't smell like pee
Oh.
pee. I think it's like 2% milk.
Got
It's
a
like
little
She
bit
said
of pee.
milk, right?
It
She
is
said
a little bit.
It's like if you ever get the urge to
Where's
pee,
the milk
do you just
coming from?
squirt.
do it?
You're like,
Like, what if it is piss and it's like bright yellow? What do you do then? It smells like asparagus.
Some kind of duct or
it's through the
something.
urethra. Yeah.
Hold
So
on
you
one
know what you
second.
do?
Hold on
I
one
just
second.
squirted-
Okay. Back to finding out what the squirt is. Tell us what the squirt is, please. Some of it's milk, so we got 2% milk. We got 98 to go. What's
In the
what's the
bathroom
rest of it?
before the spot.
I like how you put that.
And
Why
you'll-
aren't you president?
bitch, that's
Wait,
what I'm
hold on.
saying. And
We
no one-
can't. We gotta go back to the milk.
in the
Okay, I'm sorry.
bathroom before this pod.
The milk. Where was the milk at?
Like it doesn't smell like PP.
Right.
I
Some of
think
it's milk.
it's like 2% milk.
But
It's
a
like
little bit of
2%
pee. Right.
pee.
It is a little bit.
It's like if you ever get the urge to pee, do you just
Squirt.
do it?
You're like,
Like, what if it is piss and it's like bright yellow? What do you do then? It smells like asparagus.
it's through the urethra. Yeah. So you know what you do? I just squirted in the bathroom before this pod.
I like how you put that.
And
Why
you'll-
aren't you president?
Okay, so it's milk
Bitch,
and
that's
piss.
what I've been
That's all.
saying, and no one's
that's all-
listening to me.
We figured it
I'll
out
be your
now.
running mate. I'll be your vice. I'll be your VP.
Squirting is milk and
piss.
piss.
My ass. Like,
Dude, you literally got this.
and I'll be like, we got city, we got country. We're bringing the North and South together right now.
We're
No,
uniting.
red
this is
and
a
blue
real
together
meeting
to
of the
make
minds.
Today at Talk Tuah.
Anyways, I have a game out.
Oh, a game. How
Alright, so
lovely.
It's called Ghost or Nah.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna ask you a few questions and say if you ghost them or you
Okay.
got it. Okay.
Wait, what?
I'm pro ghost.
All right. Call you baby.
Nah,
No,
I like that.
Nah, you like that?
I
Oh,
like
whether
that.
or not you
I
ghost
like that
them.
a lot.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
lovely.
I
That's a
thought you-
term
I
of
thought you didn't
endearment.
like baby.
don't like baby girl.
Okay. I feel like I like baby girl.
That's
better
a
than
nuance.
baby.
My
That's
babe.
important. Yeah, baby girl means he's like,
Like, what
Baby
they
girl.
respond
Did
to
you
me?
ever
I'm
watch that
fucking
movie?
doing.
It's like 365 days.
mhm.
And it's like, you did? And he's
Mhm.
like, baby girl.
Baby
That's what
girl.
done it for
Girl.
me. I was like, get the fuck out. Take
Mhm.
your shit and get out now. I couldn't stand that.
Calls you the wrong name in bed.
Oh, that's
Ghost.
fucked up.
Ghost.
Yeah, that's
That one's-
fucked up,
Actually,
man.
I'd
Don't do
probably
that.
beat his ass and then ghost him.
Like,
That's
come on, then
probably
I
how that
ghost
would
him.
Also, I love how little you are when you say I'm gonna beat his ass. Like this, she's nimble. I could break you. Like,
Well,
in a
see, I don't
second.
fight fair. I'm gonna pick up what I can find, like a lamp or like
Yeah.
a table,
Just kinda like-
a
like
microwave.
rip your
I'm
ear
just
off
pop
your
it
head or
open,
something
and
fucked
then
up
I'm
like
gonna
that.
sprint away after you're unconscious.
I'm scared.
All
That's
right.
that was some straight. You need a WWE.
I think it'd be fun.
Yeah, manager, put that in.
You take this show on the road.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm excited.
We love you, JoJo. And what's
Okay,
his
wait.
name?
This is a good one. You send him to go pick up pads, and he comes back with adult diapers.
I'm not
What?
ghosting him because that's just a man.
Okay, needs to go to
I'm
the
gonna say
doctor if
no
that happens. That guy's like
because
demented
Jamie
or
asked us if
something.
we wanted regular or if we were.
You need to like
doing
call his
something.
family and then get him to the
So-
fucking hospital if
Yeah.
that happened. That's
Yeah,
a
tell us,
huge
like,
error.
It is because
I
like
do-
they don't know.
My favorite is ask him to get you the super tampons, or ask him the difference between a super tampon and a regular tampon. They never know
Oh
that.
yeah.
They'll always be like, one of them's like powerful.
Super.
I was gonna say
Exactly,
stupid
like the
like
ultra
that. Like,
ones are
what's
like,
from
what does that mean?
Krypton?
Like, is it the
They don't, it
size?
just means they don't
Moron.
have sisters.
Yeah,
Or they don't care about women.
Okay, the next one's posting thirst traps.
If he's posting
What is
thirst
that? I don't even know
gross.
what
Yeah,
that
like, why are you
means.
doing that?
Some of this
Like, when
slang, I'm
I'm
like,
posting
you know
pictures
what?
of
At a
girls
certain
showing
point,
up,
I
I'm
just
like,
gotta stop worrying
I'm like,
about
get out. Who
what the
sent
youth
you?
are coming up with.
Yeah, I don't know if they're even attracting girls at that point.
Oh, what
Ugh.
about long
I couldn't help but learn
No
what
one
Riz
knows.
was, but I'm not
I
gonna fucking
would
ever know what
prefer no
skibbity
long
toilet is.
fingernails
I
'cause it
refuse.
means
I
If he's
refuse.
fingering you, it's like Saw 3.
So
I ghosted a man once because his toenail scratched me when we were going to sleep. Like
Oh.
after that,
That
I
is
never talked to
nasty.
I
him.
remember
Yeah.
that.
That was probably very
That was the
immature of me.
exact
But
same reason.
that's-
No, but it says a lot about him. He's not. If he's not taking care of his toes,
No,
how's he
no,
gonna
exactly,
take care of
exactly.
your jelly
I gotta do
bean?
the
Do you
same
have an
thing to me.
alter
And I'm like,
Yeah, I think when I'm on stage,
What's her
Give a
name?
name.
um, I think it's Hannah Bernaire.
Hannah Burnett.
That's the alter ego's name.
Yeah, that's my diva monster name.
okay.
Hannah
Oh, that's
Bernaire.
her
Because
name.
people be like, "Is it Berner?" And I go, Bernaire.
So she's like a
I say when I'm
man
famous,
eater.
I'm Bernaire.
She's a man eater.
Oh, Haley also has it.
Who's your alter ego?
So we've recently established that I also have another one. We've figured
oh,
this
she's
one
one
out
of
the
these
other
like
night. So
dissociative identity people.
we have Harley. Harley's the bad one.
There are
that you
many
wouldn't
Haleys.
beat with, like,
Haley's vagina's name's Big Martha.
Big Martha.
Do you have a
Big Martha.
nickname for
I'm
yours?
obsessed with that. Lotus Flower Bomb.
Lotus Flower Bomb. That is the winner right there.
Thank you.
Sounds like an attack in an anime or
We
We
something.
need to help
Worth
Chelsea
it.
name hers.
Lotus
Yeah,
flower
why don't you come
bomb.
up with a name for mine because she's trying to name mine Doug.
Does not sound like a good name.
No, that just sounds.
That seemed a
dirty.
little. That
That's
seemed a
fine.
little
I think
put
of
on.
Doug, I think I like the gremlin.
What about Mosquito?
The gremlin.
I like
The
mosquitoes,
creeper.
guys, on me.
You want to see my little mosquito?
You could have a comedic 3-way with 2 other comedians.
I was like, what on earth
Right?
does that mean? Like, there's like a bunch of clowns. Like, what the fuck does that mean?
I would say, can I pick
It's funny.
a 4-way?
With cocks out.
Damn,
The more the merrier.
three wasn't enough.
Ali Wong, Chelsea Handler, Whitney, and me.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Good one.
That should be entertaining as fuck.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Will I answer this? I'm not gonna say Matt Rife because Pookie will smack me on the back of the neck with a
Wait,
sandal.
how are you guys doing?
We're good.
Pookie.
Who, her and Matt
Pookie.
Rife or
That's
her
not the way to
and me?
resolve your problems in your relationship, okay?
Well, I try not to talk about it, and Pookie gets jealous. Sorry.
Yeah,
Pookie.
it's jealous.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say Matt Rife for this.
Telling my
'cause he will
fucking
actually-
grandma there.
Very insecure about Matt Rife.
Yeah. I mean, there's only a pillow on my bed of him, but whatever. All right.
I'm Southern now.
What's one move in bed that makes a man go crazy?
Oh, what's a moving man that makes moving
A
man?
moving
moving
man.
man that
What is
makes
a
a man
moving
crazy?
man that
Oh,
makes
good
them go
question.
crazy? What doth a moving man in man's mind that drive him
I've
to
heard
madness?
everything you can think of. So don't
Be creative.
be
I'm trying to
creative.
make it because like you can't just say doggy.
You
You
ever heard
can't
the
just say
corkscrew?
doggy. She's right. You
I
can't.
said
You
the same
can't.
thing. I said the same thing.
You got rotate.
Maybe you
Yes,
could
but
back
not
in the
like-
day, but nowadays,
when
no,
you're
you
doing
can't
it.
get
I
away
don't
with
give
just
handjobs
saying
when I'm
doggy.
grown up.
Yeah, grow up.
You can do it yourself at this point. You do it better than me. I'm not. Also, my fingers are like literally nubs. I'm not giving hand jobs. Figure it out. Guys, they want you to give an Oscar performance about their dick. You know,
About
I've
how about
seen
their
it
dick?
like this. But to get there, it's fun to be like, put in just like this is the most insane experience.
So
that's ever
big, I
happened.
hate it.
And
It's
also,
too
like,
big.
manifesting. Like then you start actually feeling like, oh, this is actually great. And then like it's all mental. So I think the best thing you could do in bed is like be mentally present. Like don't be
Yeah,
thinking about
you
your
gotta fuck with their
taxes or
head.
thinking
That's what you
about
gotta
that
do.
email
I'll be
you
right back.
respond to.
One
Like, try
second.
to-
Okie dokie. Shit's making me fucking sick. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. Back to the Tuah. Back to the
in the
Tuah.
moment with him and his dick.
All right, y'all. Now that we're a month into the NFL season, I can confidently tell you one thing: Better Picks has me.
Dude,
absolutely
between-
loving football
between
for the first time in
this
forever. When
And
you got a chance
like,
to win
I'm trying to figure out what the fuck Twitch is recently.
It's impossible not to love
Like,
it. I have no idea
You
who's
know,
winning the Super
watching
Bowl,
the
but I
ads
do
on
know
there,
one
and like
thing.
every
When you pull
single
that crumply
fucking
old dollar
one
bill
is
out of your
for the
ass
fucking
and put it into a Better Picks
sports
lineup,
book
that
shit. It's just
boom,
fucking
download Better right now.
nauseating.
Make a lineup, and I dare you to tell me it doesn't make your NFL
How many
Sundays
times do I have to
1,000
fucking
times
tell
more
you
fun.
I don't
Download
have
Better.
any money? I'm not
Play
going
Better
to
Picks.
gamble it
So you're telling
away
me I can't be
on
thinking about like
sports
something to eat
betting,
after?
okay?
No, you have to be relaxed. You have to be turned on. Also, you can manifest while you masturbate. You heard of that?
Like a
Masturbation
ghost?
manifestation. When you orgasm, if you think about something you want, it's like the most top tier energy to put into
Okay,
the
so next time I jerk off,
So
I'm
you
going to
go-
think really hard about a PlayStation 5
just pop that
Pro,
thing. I
and
got
hopefully
you.
that'll work out
Got
really well.
You
for me.
go.
We'll see how well that goes.
Okay, so we need to get some stones out and some crystals.
And you could orgasm with a stone in you. That's some LA shit, though. I haven't done that.
I would wind up sucking that thing up and it would be gone.
You don't
Yeah,
have
that
to put it in your
thing.
mouth.
There we go. Yeah, bringing
I
it
don't
back
have
to
put it in
the
my mouth.
to the matter at hand.
I'm talking
Oh,
about
you
my
got a
mouth.
suction cup.
Jeez.
Well, anyway, if
Now
you
I'm
have-
just
if
thinking
you
of like
get any
ejaculating
stones
like a
stuck in
fucking like your
I am
jism
not
like
to blame.
turns into PlayStation
You want
5
to come
Pro.
fish it out with a headlamp?
That was some white trash shit you just said.
Oh, it's the discontinued
Well, thank you,
Lego
Hannah, for
Simpson
coming, and
set.
thank you,
Oh
Wheeler, for
yes.
having us in here.
Oh, I've
Yay!
manifested
Go
it
like, comment,
using my
subscribe to Talk Tuah
orgasmic
with Haley
energy.
Welch. Follow wherever you get your podcasts. While you're watching this, take
Cool.
a picture and
All right,
tag me
well,
and tell me who you want next.
my
Tag
mission
me and Talk Tuah, and I'll be
when
sure
I
to
chose to
repost.
accept it
I'm
was to
really
watch
excited about
all
my
of
new
Talk
merch. Want
Tuah
some for
in
yourself?
one
Go to
go, and I knew I couldn't
shop.better
fucking do it,
dot
but I'm
app.
glad at
One
least I
more
got through
time,
one,
shop.
and I think I can get through two, and I'm gonna try to get through two. So let's watch another episode of Talk Tuah. Which one is number 2? Let's see. Here we go. I told Granny about Hawk Tuah. Hawk Tuah. Talk was the fuck
What is he saying?
that he's famous
Here
for.
comes Granny.
I was on the radio.
Oh, Granny. Oh, Granny.
My spiritual calling.
This is a crazy conspiracy theory. I don't know if you've seen this.
I love Granny. Granny's great. Why isn't Granny famous?
You already know her. I'm not even gonna introduce Chelsea. You already know her. And then you got
Wait,
Alyssa
so
over here. This
they're
is
recording in
Chelsea's
an
sister.
entirely different
This
place
is our
now?
little friend group right here. This is CQBO.
We can't tell you what that means.
Nobody knows.
No,
Okay,
you will never know what
that's
it
kinda
means.
weird.
Never.
Nobody knows.
We all been like a friend
I was
group since high
outside on
school.
a porch swing.
It's
That doesn't seem like an
alright,
ideal
well,
location
I'll tell you
for
what it means.
filming a podcast.
There's
And me and Haley and Alyssa and Carl like, oh yeah, let's go
Oh,
out,
shit.
you know. And me and Haley and
Those
Alyssa
are
and
like my
Carly,
cousin's
right?
friends
Yeah.
from like 10 years
We're just
ago.
walking down Broadway. Alyssa and Carly are like, oh, let's go to this bar. Me and Haley are like, okay, we're gonna go lollygagging down the street, you know. And we're just walking, and we see like two dudes, you know, with like a big flashlight and a camera. And I was like, Haley, a camera. And we would go over there.
Okay,
And I
this
was like,
one's a
are
little
y'all
shorter.
vlogging? And
It's
they
like,
was
how
"Nah,
long
we're
is this
doing
shit?
YouTube."
I'm already
I'm like, "Oh,
done.
okay."
2
He was
minutes
like,
in.
"Y'all mind?"
You said we messed up. I said, why? You said we did a street interview. And I said, what did y'all say? And you were like, I don't even know what we said.
I don't. Yeah, I literally. I was.
But we were all like, oh, we're never.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
just-
Like I
They're
forgot
really
about it.
milking
I was
this
like, it
thing
wasn't
for all
that
it's worth,
bad.
though, huh?
That's
Everyone
what's
in
funny
town's
about
trying to
it.
get a
Remember
piece of
the
this
first video
pie.
coming
I
out,
mean,
like,
good
back
for
to
them.
Talk
You know, I'd be doing the same
We're like,
fucking
okay,
thing. I'd be
let's
hanging
do
on
it.
this
I wanna
lady
put
like
on that
like
scene
no
that
tomorrow
works
if I
on FaceTime.
could.
You just didn't use it all. And then by the
Yeah,
time
you
she
can
called
barely
us, I
fucking
had-
hear what she's saying
like 500K.
Yeah, and I was like, uh-oh. And then I saw like.
because she
1.5
keeps
million.
turning away,
We're
like
like,
from
okay,
whatever.
you
I
know,
think
it's
whatever
gonna
the
blow
recording
over.
is like
Yeah, I
facing
thought
kind of
she
where
was like a,
Chelsea
finger.
Chelsea's
Drops
looking,
another video.
and she
Okay,
keeps
I was like,
turning
that
that
was the
way, and I
only
think it's
part
not
of the
picking up what she's
conversation that
saying
was
very
funny.
well.
And we didn't leave the house for.
He dropped that
days.
second one. Which one was it? Which one was the second? Was it I Love You, Pookie, or the Cobwebs?
The cobwebs.
Oh, it
That's
was
the
the
one you
What
were
are we
the most
talking
worried
about? Jesus Christ!
Dude, I was literally
This
at
shit
my
is so
aunt and
fucking hard to
uncle's house,
follow.
and I was like, oh, I want to go see their garden. They took me down
And
there to
again,
their
this makes me
garden
feel like
and
I'm
everything
hanging out
else.
with my fucking
Couldn't
cousin's friends like 10 years. I'm
I
just
get
like,
a lot
oh
of
god, what are you
And I was like,
talking about? Shut up.
She called me
Because they didn't
give
any
us-
vodka in
yeah.
there, and you said these have nothing in there. And I'm like, I don't know what you want me to do about it.
She's like, there's no shot in there.
And you said, I paid for it.
She did. She took him back.
I
She's like, there's
did.
no alcohol in this.
Gosh,
Nothing
I
shot
never
in
thought
this
I'd be
really.
saying this. When like bring back the
And
other
I was
lady,
paying for it, so I was like, I'm paying extra for this. You better
like
put it in there.
meandering,
Exactly.
very
And then
hard to
after that,
follow
that one video
conversation
where you could
before. It
really
was
see
just
my
like so
tongue,
much
it was
easier
blue.
to
I
follow
couldn't
than
even
this.
read
I have
what
no
they were
fucking
like.
idea what
She's
they're
like,
talking
"I'm
about.
Smurfing
Granny
her
has
together."
no idea what's happening.
And Granny has no idea at this point. She's like, why are you in such a hurry to leave? I was like, Granny, I just need to get in the car and
I
go.
was
I
just
was like,
talking
I'm
about
ready
the
to take a
video
nap. I need
breaking,
to take a shower. I was
get
like, I
the
just
cat
need
getting
to
out of the
go home.
bag, I guess.
We get home, I go in my room, I was like,
The moment America
oh,
changed when they
Jesus.
found out about
I
Hawk
didn't
Tuah,
know
I guess
what
is what they're
happened.
talking about.
She didn't, and when I
Oh
told
shit!
her,
Ow!
like,
Fuck!
about
Fuck
the
on my
whole
knee!
thing, it
Shit!
was like a
Ow!
really, when I told her, I had to
Ow!
explain it to her like 3 times, and she was like, I don't get it. And I was like, Granny, listen to what I'm saying to you. I was like,
Sorry.
spit on it. And she's like, huh. Oh.
Oh.
And I was like, Granny, Jesus Christ. I was like, don't say that. I was like, let me end up telling my daddy, you know, whatever. I'm going to explain it to him too, which he knew about it, but he didn't understand it either. He was like, I don't think
He was
you
like,
do.
"That's my girl."
I should have known somebody in my family would have said something to his ass before I did. We're
So
all,
he knew before you told him.
he's heard about
My
it, but
God,
he
you
didn't really know
can't
what it
make
was.
this
So I was like,
Someone hand her the
I'm gonna have to
microphone or
tell him
something.
that
You can't fucking
Granny-
hear
he
anything
gets
she
here,
said.
She's like,
She was like,
come
she was
over
like
and tell
saying
your
that from
daddy
like.
what you
It's
told
like if I
me.
fucking
was
tried to
like,
say that from like the other, like outside the door or something. That's fucking nuts.
It's kind of funny.
I didn't think it was big until my dad was like, "Oh, somebody is at work. Showed me you on Facebook. You and Haley in Nashville." I was like, "Oh, did
Dude,
they?"
it was rough. I literally locked
Was
myself
she in the
that
video
bedroom
too,
for
I
like
guess?
2 weeks. I went to work.
That's
and then
why
I'd
she's
come
a
straight
part
home.
of
I wouldn't
this.
even go to the store and get gas. I was
She's like, she's
everybody
like
and their mama
fucking
knows me around here.
grab
I was
her by
I
the
can't get
collar,
here.
like
Well,
I'm
that's
I'm
what
in the
I told her.
video. You might think
Yeah,
it's all
that's
you,
what
but I'm
happened.
fucking a
Yeah,
part of that too.
I didn't think it was getting bad
You
until
can't say that you can have the video without me. You can't say that, so I get half.
That girl that pretended to be you.
Oh yeah.
Like the one that was like trying to get
Getting the benefit.
That's I'm
Hey,
pretty
those
sure
people
that's
done
the way it
deep
went between them.
to meet your attorney.
Yeah,
The
shout out to
car's
Mama.
going by.
Shout out, Mama, I love you.
Shout out, Mama D. I
Maybe
love
we
you.
should record this
Telling my dad was
inside.
like an awkward conversation.
I bet they're like, no,
So he's
no,
sitting here, he's,
man,
like,
you don't want to
mean-mugging the
record
shit out
inside,
of me while
man.
I'm telling him, and I'm like,
Grandma's cooking
this is
dinner
not gonna
and
go good.
it
And
is
I'm trying to get
fucking
it out
noise
where
in
it doesn't
hell.
sound as bad as it was. Because at this point, I was like, this is gonna be a mess.
There ain't no
Then you have
clotter in
Granny
there, I'll
over here
tell you
just
that.
Trying to tell him, because I'm laughing, trying to tell him, and he's getting madder because I won't spit it out. And I'm like, oh my fucking god. I was like, all right, Daddy,
Spit it
I
out or
said
spit on
I
that.
said it. I was talking
Spit on
about
that.
spitting
More like
dick
spit on
shit.
that. Spit it out. More like spit on
It's
that.
just a joke, though. He said, I know not to take you.
More like spit spit on that thing, right?
I know not to take you serious because you can never tell what comes out of my mouth. My whole family has said that. Y'all know that too.
I don't think
Yeah.
anyone was surprised when they seen the video.
No.
Anyone that knows you.
Everybody that I
That's
spoke
not-
to about it, like when
I'm
it first
sorry.
happened, they're like, that
I'm
does not
sorry,
surprise
that's not a nice thing to say. Like, I understand what they're saying. It's like, oh, she's like always saying funny things, but it's like, oh yeah, She is the dick sucking his gal around, you know.
Come out of your mouth. I'm like, thank you.
Even if you weren't.
What was the
drinking,
subject
you
of the
were
video?
like,
Yeah, that sounds like something Haley would be
Yeah,
associated with.
to
Yeah.
y'all.
Sure.
I'm like scatterbrained. We can have a conversation like this, and if I see
One.
a cow or something, I'm gonna jump to that, and I'm always gonna have something to say about something
This
else.
woman contains a lot of depth, I'm sure.
Definitely the
She can
hardest
do a lot
part
more
was,
than
like,
just spit on that
coming out of
thing.
my house.
I'm sure she's
after
going to
all
show
this
us that
happened.
in
I was
time,
like,
that she has a
I'm
lot more
embarrassed
to
death. I
say
cannot
and
show my
do
face
and
anywhere.
show
I'm, like,
us
mortified of it.
than spitting
I
on
kinda
that thing.
embraced it. I wish I'd have done it sooner. I'd be like, quit being a little bitch and get your ass up and go see your attorney. Just do it.
So far, though, this is
And
like,
he
if I
said,
wasn't
"Let me
doing
join
this
you."
for this
There's this man that was out
exercise,
at Dirk
this
Bentley. He
Twitch
tickled the shit out
exercise,
of me. He was
I
like,
don't think I would do
I-
this in
what
my
is-
free
how did he
time.
word it?
Listen to this.
You remember that older
This is
man?
quite a
I was like,
quite the boring show.
I don't know what you're talking about.
But sometimes
like,
they
I
do
can't
say really,
mistake that
really
country twang from
incredible
anywhere.
things like
He's like, I
squirting
know
is
it's you.
2%
And I was like,
milk, which has this effect.
Surprise,
I'm
yes,
gonna
me.
share with all my family and friends for sure. Absolutely.
go and ask you guys.
I was waiting on you to tell me if you're staying with him or if you're going home. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna take a nap. My comforter's drying, whatever. Took me a little nap. I wake up.
She's getting
I don't know how
drunk.
she
She's
timed it
getting
so good.
drunk.
I have like a bunch of messages and everything else. I was like, what's this about? I wake up. She FaceTimes me. She's like, Haley, go to your Instagram. I was like, what? What is it? She's like, Shartussy.
I know she's like 21, but
People
she's
were
like
talking
very
about your
strong,
phone
like my
and she
aunt
was like, oh
energy
my
right
God.
now.
She already knew what I was talking about because we
kinda
said it.
slumped over,
Like that. That's not right.
getting drunk.
Talking about it, and
Like,
someone
like,
said
oh, I see it happening.
That's the best thing they could ever
Feels like
say.
No, as
this
soon as
feels
I
like a
seen it,
very
I was like, that's
familiar
literally the
situation to
picture
me.
we said.
So a Shartussy is when you have a fat cooter and your cooter decides to take a bite out of your shirt. That's exactly what a Shartussy is. And don't act like you haven't ever had one or a
I've
moose
never
knuckle.
seen that before.
I've
Actually,
never
I've
seen it
never.
either.
I'm not even.
Well,
I need you to explain it to
And
me
your
again.
cooter decides to take a bite out of your
What takes a bite on my what? Sorry, say it again.
shirt was not in there.
I did not send that. I would not have done
Shark
that.
Jamie, you're
but it
cooked.
was funny.
You're done for.
See-
So a Shartussy is when you have a fat cooter and your
Right.
cooter decides to take a bite out of your shirt. That's exactly what a Shartussy is. And
I
don't
think
act
I
like you haven't
follow
ever
you.
had one
I'm
or
trying
a
to
moose
visualize
knuckle.
it. I think if I
Actually,
draw it, I
never.
think I can understand what you're talking
Well, hell,
about,
it's
but
better than a
I'm not going to
camel
do
toe.
that
It's
on
basically
here.
the same thing.
I think that would be
I don't know. I'd
considered
rather have a camel toe.
a violation of some kind of trust with Twitch or whatever. If I
I hate to say
Good
it,
drawing
but
like
those lips
that
look
on
too
here.
little to be mine. I hate to say it. I was looking, I was like, there ain't no way.
see,
There's no way in hell that's mine.
squirting 2% milk.
Is that what you call her?
Yeah, her name is Big Martha, actually.
Oh God, Haley.
No, just
She tried naming ours actually.
She said.
I mean, the
no,
lady
she said,
off
"Why don't we
screen
name
seems
yours
like some of her
Doug?"
audio is like better than some of these two ladies.
No, we met because I made you take us home. Like that's how we
It
became
was me and
friends.
Chelsea. We were leaving school.
Yeah, because my sister left me.
Man, I'm gonna take a good
No,
fucking nap
we
after
were
this.
just
This
in
fucking
Drew, yeah.
shit
And we
drains
named
it
Jordan
right
too.
out
But
of
I
me.
was supposed to.
Oh my God.
That's
Friend.
how I met y'all.
I wanted your
that's how I
brother
knew of
first.
y'all.
Carson was my
Carson
man.
was passed
Carson
around.
was your
I
man.
think-
Carson was Brooke's
yeah.
man. Carson belonged to everybody. He
Chelsea
went through
seems
the
to
whole
have
gang
commandeered the
thing.
wine from Haley. She's like, you're
Yeah.
too drunk.
That's
I'm
before he
taking
grew
this
into his
now.
ears, though.
Oh yeah.
'Cause you're too
He
drunk and I need to
has a
get
Yeah,
where you're
that's
at.
smart.
No, I met you before you had braces, and we were just little.
And my teeth done the cha-cha slide to
No,
the
they
right.
A very classic young person thing. I remember suffering under this fallacy a lot in my younger days. Like, if
That
we just
reminds
get
me,
drunk
I was
enough,
in
we'll
my
be
DMs last
fun.
night.
We'll
Somebody
have
told me I
fun.
need
It'll
to
turn into
buy
a fun
veneers.
time.
For
Just
what? I
trust
want
in it,
braces
okay?
for
We just
5
have to get
years, and
drunker.
then Ellie over there decided to eat my retainer.
Then the
So I didn't get
podcast
to
will
wear it
come,
for maybe
okay?
like
I know it
2
doesn't
weeks.
feel like it right now, but if we
Wear
just
it
keep
anyway.
drinking,
Just
we'll
saving me
get
trouble.
there, okay?
This is actually my daughter over here.
We've
Come
had-
here.
we have a lot of fun
doesn't
together. Of
have
course,
a
we can make a
daddy.
good podcast. It's not always that
Okay.
easy, folks.
There's
Not
nothing
always
wrong
that
with
easy.
that. And then we'll watch TV. That's really all
and
we do.
played Uno.
Yeah,
That's
that's
cool.
bullshit. Yeah.
That's what we do for fun around here.
Yep.
We normally drink
Those are
wine
our
too with
nights.
it. If you can't tell, she's drinking out of the
Yeah.
bottle. That's a classy lady right there.
The cork is not in.
No, the cork's not in it
This
either.
is just people
little
hanging
pieces
out.
just
It's
floating
just like, I don't know. It's like,
okay,
I don't know if this warrant's being
I think that's
recorded
sleepy
and
too. We
distributed
prefer
as a
barefoot
podcast.
too, though. It's cheap.
We don't really go out all together though.
I don't think we've ever all been out together. in
Besides like the chat Halloween party when
There's that one restaurant we like to go to. So what is this-
Halloween
what
last
is
year
this
was a blur to me.
conversation?
I got some Halloween costumes of you, my boy.
What?
Were they in like a work suit? Like what is that?
Hot to a jumpsuit.
That's when you know you've made
we
it.
should
When
do,
they've
like, a
made a
match. I
cheap
think it should be
knockoff
like the outfit
Halloween
that you
store
wore that
costume
night.
of whatever your fucking
What is
deal
up with
is.
Johnny and
That's
them wanting to like chop that up and sell it in little pieces?
that
No
is
one will ever
fame.
get my
That is
shoes.
the height of
I
fame.
live by that thing. No one will ever
You
get
still
it.
wear that a lot.
It was
actually.
$3. No one's ever gonna get it.
What is it? What is it called?
Let's
Hold on,
talk
I didn't
about
see
the
what it was
time
called.
Haley
Is it called like
punched her
spitting girls? It can't
ex-boyfriend.
be called like Hawk Tuah, right? That's like a brand thing
Chop
she
that up and
has.
sell it in little.
Okay, let me see. Oh, come on.
There's no going back until Harley is.
Done.
Done.
Put down.
Got some Halloween costumes.
Salivating woman.
What?
Were they in like?
What does it say?
Like, what is that?
Is it Hawk Tuah jumpsuit? You fucking gotta take them. Gotta take
I
them
think
to
it should be like
fucking
a
court
match.
of
I think it
law.
should be like whack. That's what I loved about him, though. Like me and him could be into it, and then like an hour later, we're fine. Like that was my favorite thing about him.
No,
But no, we were at the beach on his senior trip.
I got secondhand embarrassment. I felt so
We were
bad.
in a room full of all his friends.
You never
I
want to
don't
hear
know
that
if
from
he
your
was
friends.
joking or
I got
not. You
sick
can't
of the
joke around me
embarrassment.
too
Jesus.
much because I'm like
That
really
would
hot-headed.
stay with
and
me
I've
for a
taken little too
while if
far.
someone said
He
that
bumps into
about
me
me.
and spills Dr. Pepper all down me. I had a reflex.
And it
I
does. It
reared
does
back
to
and
this
I
day.
five. That was in your name. Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. That's exactly it.
I wasn't even there. I was
That's
at the
my
beach. I had
biggest
no
thing.
idea what was going on.
You can say
Neither
whatever you
do
want
I.
to, like especially with her. She got really close with her, and then we found out she was texting her ex-boyfriend behind her back, and she's done been shit talking me at this point. So I'm like, whatever. You know what? You call me stupid, idiot, whatever it was she called me. That's one thing. But you're sitting here being a good friend to her, or think you are, and you're texting her man behind her back. I was like, I guess I'm for that ass.
I got a FaceTime call, and it was like, hey, so-and-so's texting him. And I was like, okay, like, I'll text her. And I was like, no, don't say anything. Haley's going to handle it. She sure enough did.
Women's lives are
I
complicated.
don't know. John, no. You tell Haley to do something. She'll be like, oh yeah.
Like, and she won't actually do it.
I am kind of like as bored as I am with this. I am
got
kind of
gassed up at that
also
point.
simultaneously
I rolled up my
charmed with
sleeves.
how just regular ass
Told
people
her-
these people are.
Told
It's
her boyfriend, she's like, if you get a phone call, it's because I beat this bitch.
like they have no fucking business at all being famous or notable at all, and that is kind of charming to me, if I'm being honest.
This is a hell of a podcast
Hell
setup.
yeah.
It sure is. It's almost as good as the
In case
show
you're
I'm
wondering
doing
where my
watching
porch
it.
is, it's out in BFE, Bumfuck, Egypt. There's literally a cow field over there. They're just, I guess, living their best life. Quick show of hands if you want to turn
Oh
$1
my,
into
living my best life
$1,000
watching
this month.
Hawk
So
Tuah.
last episode, I told you about Better Picks, the best daily fantasy. Well, I played that
Not
thing
sure
in the
people
first
stop
week of
telling me
NFL,
about
and
this
it was
shit.
so much fun. All you have to do is pick 2 or more players and predict how they're going to play.
You want to give me
got a
like a
chance to
fucking
win
$100?
half
I'll
the time
fucking
your
go
money.
gamble on
It's literally that
fucking,
simple. And here's
Rams
my
versus
promise to you, I
Raiders
will
or
be hitting
something.
that
I don't know.
This is a crazy conspiracy theory. I don't know if you've seen this. Wait till y'all find out she's low-key a former Israel soldier. How do you say that? Cosplaying a Southern belle.
Or she's like a
after
Mossad
billionaire
agent or
dad
something.
hired a PR firm to scrub her past off the internet, particularly her old TikTok, where she ain't even speak English.
Is that
let
true that
alone
it's
have a
under Jake
fake-ass
Paul's
Southern
media
accent.
company?
A fake
It seems
ass
like
Southern
that's not a
accent. You
fake
know, there's
thing.
times
I think they're
wish
just
I
like
didn't have
tagging
an
that
accent.
article.
Let me just see that right there.
Start talking about it.
You hold my bottle. Okay. Trilber, who sent you? You're on to me. You're so good. How'd you catch me? Stupid ass. People are so ignorant.
I mean,
Like,
if she
where do
is a
you sit here
Mossad
and come up
agent,
with
she's
this shit, like,
researched,
out of the time of day? Where do you have the time of day to sit here
our
and come up
culture
with shit
pretty
like
well,
this?
I think.
I wish I was a soldier. I feel like it'd be kind of fun. I feel like going to the Marines and stuff would be really fun. I feel like I could do it, but I wouldn't be.
And I guess what they're saying is that like the fucking, I'm gonna say something real quick. I guess what they're suggesting is that she's like some sort of like psyop or something like that, and that she's like her fame is somehow manufactured. But it's like any claim like that the CIA is like behind someone's fame or behind like a trend or something, like they wish they could fucking move the culture like that. They're not nearly that coordinated or skilled. They don't have that ability to fucking. They could not make Hawk Tuah take off. The CIA wishes they could fucking do shit like that. They fucking can't do that. Intelligence
I
agent.
couldn't do that. I'd walk out and be like, okay, he's kind of cute. I don't want to shoot him.
No, you
I don't want to kill him, you know? I'd be like, I should hook him up with Maddie. Try to go over there and like hook him up with
Jeez,
Maddie.
what a twist, huh?
I'll be done.
Did you hear about that fucking Hawk Tuah shit? She was a fucking Mossad agent.
We're broadcasting.
Everybody, this is Granny.
I was wondering, I thought the
minute.
episode was called
This is where my
Granny.
mouth
Where's
comes from.
fucking Granny showing up?
What are you doing here?
I was charmed to pieces by Granny when she showed up in the beginning, and then she fucking disappeared for the entire episode. And we're
do I
talking about
eat enough?
fucking I don't even
We
know
need to
what.
get this out here. Do I eat enough?
He said, she said bullshit.
Do I eat enough? How much do I eat?
Well, I guess you eat till you get full.
Everybody says I need to eat more because I'm shaped like a chopstick, kind of.
Nah, you don't need to eat too much more.
Yeah.
You get fat.
We're drinking that liquor.
Granny's
that was in
right.
the
Don't
fridge.
pay them no mind. Eat what you want to eat, Haley.
Those liquors that in the fridge, you know. Liquor. I went there and looked. I was like, oh, that's wine.
Wine.
That ain't no liquor.
Wine.
Y'all drink on it. Nah, I'm
Wine is spelled
There's a
W-A-A-N.
cork floating around.
Wine.
You drink wine, Granny?
Nope, I don't drink.
Wine.
What are your secrets to youth? How do you stay so?
Well, I guess with all these young'uns and grandyoung'uns, you know.
So what did she say about onions? What? Granules, onions.
Grandyoung'uns. I'd have to stop and count them.
Were you surprised when she got famous?
She didn't tell me for a week.
I think it was a little bit more than that.
No, it's longer than a week.
It was like 2.
Does she understand the context of it? That's what I'm not clear about.
She was scared to tell me. She's right
Well,
now.
that's understandable. I wouldn't want to tell my grandma that I'm famous for
You
being
thought it
like
was
the lady
funny.
made a dick sucking joke either. That's kind of
Well, I guess if
that's
she
a lot
don't
for a old lady
say
who was
more,
like
do
went through the
more,
Dust Bowl, you know.
Little remark you made.
What was it?
Something about something being. Something in a hole and.
Oh.
What was that?
Oh, about so bad.
Oh,
radio.
Yes.
Like, you hear radio?
You can blame Johnny for that. Johnny's like, that's funny. Say that.
You came up with it though.
That was
Don't try to pawn this off on somebody
Say
else,
what's
okay?
up,
This
or
is you.
how did
This
I
is
word
you,
it?
okay?
What's good for the whole and always
Also,
good
he's
for
gonna
the
be fucking
soul.
like asking for a piece of this shit like Chelsea did if you fucking keep
Tell him
saying that,
about
you know?
telemarketers.
Don't let people know that he had anything to do with it.
And telemarketers was worried the crap out of me.
Look, she's putting a filter on now. You ought to hear her early in the morning.
Filter off.
I know your
Bad
family
granny.
talks.
You know that movie Bad Grandpa?
Yeah,
That ain't got shit on Bad Granny.
I'd hate to be the telemarketer.
What do you say?
I got 18 one day. 18 calls.
They drive her nuts.
Oh gosh.
That phone is always ringing.
Yeah, it drives her
Ain't
nuts.
it
We're
though?
trying to
Ain't
sleep
it
in at
though?
the ass crack of dawn too.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I'd say the same thing.
I say the same
What am I
thing.
thinking? What'd you start
Actually, I don't want to
No,
make
I said, what do you say? to the
people in my family talk like this. They should be making fun of me.
Quit fucking calling me.
Go to hell. Call
You
somebody
said it,
else.
Granny.
Never
Go
once
to
in a while.
hell.
I'm tired of you calling me.
Calling me. I love the way she talks.
Heidi's just my granddaughter. She stays here with me, takes care of me.
Oh shucks. Don't.
That's
Don't talk about
nice.
me
It's
like
very
that.
nice.
Sweet as I can be.
Oh.
Now you're bluffing right
You know,
there.
honestly, I was gonna like for all this stuff, like you know, like whether or not she really like deserves to be this fucking notable shiz, or she's like has anything else to
Now put the
do
camera
other
down
than
and
this
ask her
one
what she really
joke,
says.
is like I guess up in the air. But she does
Yeah,
seem
put the
like a
camera down and
pretty
ask her what she really
charming,
thinks about
pretty
me.
likable person. At the end of the day, I
this
think she
story,
seems
it
like
makes me
it's.
emotional, too.
I don't think hating her
But
is,
she's very
makes sense.
Very
Seems like a lot of people be hating on her or
Word.
something. I was like,
That's out.
she's
Go ahead,
kinda-
tell him you
she's
independent
all
too
right to
now.
me.
You don't need a man for shit. Tell him.
Well, I guess that's why I ain't got one.
You damn right.
Fucking hey, man.
Now you have always told me not to ever bring you a man home unless he's got one foot in the grave and the other on a banana peeling.
That's right. And I ain't seen one yet.
And
What?
he's got a shit ton of money,
What
so
does
he
that
can
mean?
just slip right into his grave and leave her all of his money.
Oh, okay.
Now I live by that.
Yeah, it looks like it.
I'm kidding.
Okay, so if
Down the
something
money. I don't need a man for shit. I just got one because I got
happens to
one.
someone Haley's associated with, I guess it should be investigated pretty
Well, I
closely.
guess I hadn't met him but 2 or 3 times. But I guess
This is a
Luke
dark
was all right.
conversation all of a
Yeah,
sudden.
granddad.
What age were you when you got married?
I was 17 years old.
Yeah, I got a little bit to lose.
Yeah, I did too.
I wouldn't advise it. Y'all wait.
I would recommend it.
So if you look to the right here, this is where I was working at. It's my little spring factory. Oh, ain't got very many people up in there.
You worked inside that?
I see Trevor's there. That was my best buddy, old pal. I just put springs in a box and we shipped them out.
I feel like we're really
check
just
them
like we're just
occasionally. I
driving
didn't like
around
springs,
talking
I
about
just
what we
sit still all
see.
day. We're driving
Kind
through
of struggling for
Louisville,
shit to
we're
talk
going
about, aren't we?
Columbus,
What do you call your car?
Kirby.
Why do you call it Kirby?
Because I run over a lot of curves.
Because I love
Oh, look at
Nintendo.
these people. Our toilet paper, I swear to God. that damn thin. One little poke through your fingernail.
You got shit on your finger.
There's a lot of
Graze
people out
that
there that just
asshole
don't
up
have the
real
right
good, too.
toilet paper,
Maybe
and
I
it's
should make
really
an ad. Tired of thin
a
toilet
difficult
paper walking
situation
around
to
with
deal
skid
with.
marks in your drawers after all day, but you've wiped 9 times? Vote Haley for president. She'll fix that in your school systems.
That's change I
Vote
can
for
believe
Haley
in.
Wilson. She's gonna spit on that fucking campaign. So we're at our high school.
Spit on that thing. We're like spit on whoever's
Okay,
putting
yeah.
this
What was the
subpar
HS?
toilet paper in our schools. Am I right?
Go Bulldogs.
I think I have to work for
Spit on that fucking guy. Get him out of here. Spit on him and then get him the fuck out
I
of
got
here.
you.
I'm in
Talk to
charge.
her. Wait, Tifa, talk to her.
Haley Welch
Subscribe
for
to
selling
that
toilet
thing.
paper in
This is
our,
Miss
in our,
Remy
in
Jane,
our,
and
in
I've
our
had her
public
since
school
she was a
systems.
babe. And that's a wrap on this episode. And I hope you
Well,
guys
thank
had
you,
fun hanging
Haley,
out
very
with me
much.
in my
All right,
hometown.
well,
And make sure you like,
I
comment,
think that's
subscribe to
about
this
all
podcast.
of the Talk Tuah I can talk right now. How long is the next one? How long is the next fucking episode? You know, okay, here's the thing. I don't want to do this, but I think that's why I should do it, because I think part of what can make Twitch interesting is, you know, I can't play a game for like fucking like 13 hours or something like that. I can't do that. But I think I can put myself through weird gauntlets that are unpleasant and difficult for me, and that could maybe some humor could be derived from that. That was the intention. So if I'm not fucking willing to do it, not fucking willing to do it, then what the fuck is your fucking point, right? Like fucking, you know, do I have a pair or not? I do. You know, how fucking dare you insinuate otherwise? So I'm gonna try to fucking do it. How many fucking episodes of this fucking thing are there anyway? Gosh, salty side of me. I think there's 5. Gosh, can I really watch this for that long? I don't know. Okay, we'll just see. Okay, so on to the next one. Trying to watch as much of this shit as I can, and I will. I will. That's not. I will.
What if
I
Matt Rife
will.
came
I
in
will
and
watch
asked you
as
to
much
date
of
him?
this as I
That's
can.
So what was your messiest breakup like?
It's so messy that it's like humiliating. Like the cops were involved.
Oh my god. No, like some fucking relationships I've been in. Jesus. I wonder if everyone was on a lot of meth,
really
like
excited about my
those
new merch.
relationships
What's up
were
here?
in my instance
Shop
also. I don't know. I guess we'll have to see.
app. And one more time, shop.better.app. Hello there, and welcome to
It's
episode 3
Tennessee,
of
so I
Talk
feel like there's
Tuah.
a high likelihood that there's meth involved.
I'm Haley.
Oh no, but she's not
And I'm
Tennessee. Never mind. I'm
Chelsea.
sorry.
Caitlin Bristow.
You're in a totally different place again. This is crazy. Every single episode's in a different studio. That's
You got
fucking
your
weird.
cup over there, don't you?
Why is it like
No,
that?
we like sell water first.
Water.
Yeah.
Ew.
Nobody. The fish have sex in that. We don't drink that.
That's a good way to put it.
I learned many things from working in a restaurant, and it's all the like.
Like, what's
cheesy
this one
one-liners
second? Like
that
the fucking
got-
first episode was like in some like arcade attic loft place. It was very cavernous, and they were like sitting like it was like Citizen Kane. They were sitting like as far across from each other as you fucking could. Then the second episode's fucking outside. Now they're in like a proper studio. It looks like
and they're like, oh, I don't.
they're
want
like
that.
they're in the
Fish have
fucking
sex in
Headgum
that. And I was
Studios or
like, I'm gonna
something. This
decide
place
that
looks
one.
pretty
You
nice.
used to work in a restaurant too?
Yes, 11 years. I
Like,
worked
I guess
in
by
the
the third
restaurant business,
episode, we
which is how
fucking
I
figured
came
out how to make a
how I came
podcast
my
or
love for
whatever.
wine.
What kind of restaurant did you work in?
It was like I can't compare it to anything in America. It was Canada, and it was basically
What?
like a high-end Chili's.
If you came
She
to
just
my
said she couldn't
table
compare it to
and you,
anything, and then
served
she's
me
like, "Oh, it's
food,
like a
I'd be fucking you
Chili's."
the whole time. You would? Yeah.
It's like nothing I could think of in the
Were you
entire
the server
world
or
beyond. It's beyond my imagination,
both?
or it's just like
I
a
had to do
fucking
server,
Chili's.
bartender, and then
It's-
go
it's
into
actually just like a
management, which
Chili's.
I had no
Never
business
mind.
doing because I was probably just drinking wine
Yeah.
out of
I
one of
understand.
these.
Fair enough.
Oh, a
We got
coffee
you a
cup?
little
That's
gift.
weird.
Wait, you did?
That's a weird thing to
I
do.
was about to just tell you how proud I am of you. I'm so proud
It's
of
like the
you.
weirdest fucking thing I've ever
I
heard.
get- I need to talk to a therapist. Well, I do that quite often.
Well, that's
actually.
unkind,
Really? Oh my
Haley.
gosh. I've got. Listen, I've got a.
I bought you a
therapist-
shirt that says "You're messed up."
I've got a therapist. I've got a life coach. I've got a spiritual.
I don't like what
coach.
this is implying,
I've got,
Haley.
I've got.
I don't
all.
think this
I
is
am
the right way to
locked
tell me
and
about
loaded.
it.
What does a spiritual coach do?
We
excuse
go
me.
through visualizations. We
What
like,
don't we
go
do?
into our higher selves.
We
I talk
manifest
to
through
my inner
masturbation.
child. It's, bangs are always a bad idea.
Yeah, I'm kind of myself.
Oh.
What would you say to your younger self? If you
I
could-
think they can look kind of
if you could
cute.
tell her
I
one
think they
thing?
can
Yeah,
look
well,
kind
if
of
I could
cute
tell
in
my
certain
inner child one
instances.
thing,
But I
I'd
guess
be
I'm a
like,
fucking moron.
Make dick jokes.
Yeah.
Make dick jokes. We need a hat
Okay,
that
okay,
says that.
that's nothing new. That happens to
Let me
me
guess, too.
basically
I don't know
every
why
single
it's not
time I decide to
normalized.
get
Like,
it
there's
on a
bigger
chant.
problems
Like,
out in the
duh,
world.
duh,
Why
and
you
then
worry about
everyone's
me
done.
cracking
I'm
a
like,
joke?
okay.
A doke.
I'm gonna go kill myself.
A dick joke.
Yeah,
a
there
doke.
you go. You just made a new
That's a
thing.
thing.
Yeah, that's a new
Yeah.
thing now. Doke.
That's merch. Put it on a t-shirt.
Right now.
What
Yeah,
can't
dope.
she
So you
turn
like
into
making
a
dick jokes too, don't you?
I do. I'm like,
sensation that
I'll never
sweeps
forget.
the nation?
When I was the Bachelorette so many years ago. I'll never forget this guy coming up to me and he said,
Like a sort of Damocles
"Honestly, I
necklace
think
here.
you're
That's
just here
weird.
to make out with
I don't know
dudes
what the deal is
and
with
make
that.
fart jokes." And I was like, "Fair."
I'd be like, who sent you? How do you know that?
I
She
was
also looks like
"That's-
she's dressed like a
that's actually a
samurai when
valid
they're like
point.
relaxing
I
in
love
their
a
house
fart
or
joke."
something.
So
Love
how
it.
did you? I don't know. I don't think I could
You would-
focus on so many men coming up to me and be like, get away from me. You know, there's too many of you. Go on.
But this is why you are you. This is why you are you.
This is why
would
you
make
are
the
you.
most entertaining season. I feel like that franchise has done the same
She
format.
seems like one of these. I feel like
for
I've met a
what,
lot of
like,
people like this. You can just say a
35
lot of
years.
nothing,
But
you know?
need to mix it up. Get you in there, who you're like, you're like,
Like giving you like all
I
this
don't like
fucking like
affection."
Yeah, get away
like
from me.
It'd be
life
hilarious.
life
The guys would want you so
advice or
much
whatever,
more.
and it's just like you're not
But I
saying
I
anything.
think I'm
What
satisfied
about
with my
what
man.
about
This is
being
why
like the
I'm me.
Bachelor?
Yeah, I know
Like,
I'm me. What the
competing
fuck
with
are you
other
talking
bachelors.
about?
But it was interesting. Like a lot of estrogen in one room, you would think it would be really catty. I thought we were gonna have a boring season.
That seems
because
like
we all
a
got along,
you know
and then
sexist
editing
thing to
is a
say.
beautiful thing,
You
and I
know,
watched
I'm not
Bachelor
really in
for
any
a while.
position to say that, but
That
you know,
happened.
I'm just calling it like I
If
sees
was
it.
on that, I'd be more concerned like about the female friendships.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't think I personally don't think a bunch of women in one room have any
Yeah.
predilection to
Girls
combat
girl
at
talk.
all.
Yeah.
I think we need
To
more
being
girls.
We
fighting
need
to
more
fight
girls
with each
girls.
other in
People
any
like
way
to
at
think I'm
all.
not a girl's girl, but I really am deep down. I just make inappropriate jokes.
I think you're a girl's girl.
I really am.
We're two
What'd
peas
she
in a
say?
pod.
We in a podcast.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah, as you've probably made that joke before, but
It's okay.
And I
Okay,
really
wait,
keep
can we go back to what you said? You're
from the
dating
little
somebody?
clips I've
Do
seen
people
and
know
then
this?
like watching more of this, I really just keep
Well, I
thinking
wouldn't
like
say
Chelsea adds nothing. I'm just like, what is she even doing there? She's just like just to like nod. And it's like this is, you know, it's like an audio format primarily, and I think I'm not really watching it or experiencing it rather in the format that it's typically supposed to be ingested. I think you're supposed to listen to this as I think you're supposed to listen to podcasts generally, but it's like fucking even then what does Chelsea? I barely fucking
Yes.
fucking says anything.
Yes, Pookie.
Shut the heck up.
That's my man.
No, it is
That is my man.
officially. What
I
if
mean-
Matt Rife came in and asked you to date him? Would he be your ex-man?
Oh shit. You're putting
Or
me on the
X-Men,
spot here.
would he
I'm
be your
sorry.
Cyclops?
I love you, Matt, but I'm gonna kick your ass to the curb. I'm sold with
No,
my
no.
answer.
Tell her about the plans that he.
Would
has
he
for
be
you
your
one day.
Nightcrawler?
No, I
Really?
Yeah.
He's really putting it on
His
this episode.
plans- Can I say it?
Yes.
What
It's
are
not.
you
It's
talking
not bad.
about?
It's not.
This
Wait,
is
are
why
you
I
talking
just
about-
talked
Laughing
about
like an
editing.
old
We can edit
cartoon.
this out.
Are you talking about Mr. Pinky?
No, I'm
Okay,
not.
that's what I thought you were
But you
going.
just brought it up. No.
Mr. Pinky.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were going with. This I was like, Chelsea, shut your mouth.
No. So we were planning on going.
Introduce me to Mr. Pinky. I
There's all
don't know.
kinds of
No.
strange men.
Oh my god.
I thought her
Okay,
shirt said
so
Talk
this
Tuna
week
on it
we
for
were
a
gonna go
second.
out
Like,
of
no, it
town,
says
and he was
Talk
like,
Tuah,
"Oh,
you
dang, I
fucking
wish you weren't
idiot.
going out of town. I was gonna ask you to be my
That's
girlfriend."
the name of the fucking show you're
You take
watching.
me, so
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, can I get back to you in about 3 days? You know.
I'm like,
But with
oh,
Pookie, I have so many questions. But with Pookie, you will be affectionate. Because I know you don't like affection,
It weirds me out still because I'm not used to it.
but you're
he-
obsessed with him.
Oh yeah.
But you don't want Mr. Pinky in your butt.
oh my goodness.
That's what I'm assuming it was.
Where is this conversation
I wanna
gone?
tell you Mr. Pinky is so bad.
Can you?
I can't.
I mean, it's kind of like you could.
I'm trying to. It's
Mr.
his
Pinky.
penis.
No.
Oh,
I'll tell you after.
I was gonna say that would be unfortunate.
It's something that's on his penis. It's something growing on his
Tell me
penis.
I don't have to be tough.
Are you ever going to introduce him to the world?
She's gatekeeping Pookie.
You gatekeep him
My
as long
thing
as you
is-
can.
I don't think that's
You
what
think
that
I should?
means.
Private relationships till the end. One day I'm just going to be pregnant and married, and people will be like, "What?" That's
Yeah, where'd he come from?
because honestly, you have so much.
Say, I
going
was in a
for you,
cult. I was
and you don't want
kidnapped.
all the noise to be coming in and focus on your relationship. Let that be your little. I like to call it a. What did my therapist call it? Oh, an inside treat. An inside treat.
That was a
Let
weird
him be
cut
your
there.
inside
That was a
treat. You
weird
share
cut
so
there.
much with
Huh.
everybody.
My biggest thing, I was like, we should bring him on a podcast, and then I got to
But
think
blur out his
about it.
face and do the like.
Yes,
"Whoa,
exactly.
whoa, whoa."
Because I'm
He can wear a
the coolest person,
balaclava.
And
Are
the
you?
first person I see in his DMs talking about you're hot, I'm gonna have to go to war.
This is another reason you can't introduce him to the world. If
I'm
you're
jealous.
really
jealous.
do you think that's an age thing? Because
Not affectionate and jealous. That's a really good
I did.
combination.
I don't think I have a jealous bone in my body now. Like I'm almost
How?
turned on if somebody's flirting with the guy. Yeah.
You belong in a psychiatric ward.
That is a fact. Yes. But no, okay, maybe I'm taking it too far, but I'm like, I don't know. I think that's
I mean, that's not.
because I have eight
I
therapists.
honestly, if I'm being totally honest, I
Maybe
wish
I
I
should
was
get
more
8
like that.
therapists
I'm
now.
more
It's
like,
taking me
like
10 years
I'm
to build
fine,
this
I'm
confidence,
fine,
but
everything's
it's still
fine. But
lacking.
like,
If I was to like see
being able to
another
take that in
woman
stride without
bat
being
their eyes at
threatened
him,
by it,
I'm
you
gonna
know,
have to
and
strike
still
him
having a
and
healthy
be like 5 out
relationship would
far.
be
I'll turn him
ideal,
around.
you know, because
No,
you want to
like,
acknowledge that your
and I'm
partner's
like that with her
attractive or
too.
whatever, you
If
know,
men
if other
start
people
flirting with
find
me,
them
I'm like,
attractive,
go
that's
on
not like, that
somewhere.
shouldn't be a bad thing.
Go
I'm being real. Like,
Go
I
on,
fucking,
I know, that's
I
what
don't
I've
handle
been
that
lately.
surely.
Well,
I
like
wish I
that one.
did.
Miss Chelsea.
What's going on?
Yeah, we didn't have to bring that up.
Yeah, we
She's
did.
trying to set me up with Pookie's friend.
Well, that would be the ideal situation.
I know.
Best friends dating
I
best friends.
I feel like it's forced, kind of.
Ain't nobody
Yeah.
forcing nothing. You been his friend first.
I think putting it on this
I like it.
podcast
He
is
won
kind
me
of
over.
putting a lot of
So I was
social
an
pressure
asshole
on
to him, and then
Chelsea.
he was an asshole back to me. And I was like, okay, I like that. He can take the heat. I was like, yes.
Yeah, you want the give and take. Can Pookie give and take?
Yeah.
Oh,
He's a
I'm so
jerk. He's a
intrigued by
total
this.
She clicked
asshole.
pretty good.
you and Pookie?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about me. I was like, you
He
do.
does
I'm a
horrible
drama
things to
queen.
me. It's awesome.
So we joke around. We have kind of like the same sense of humor. He told me to leave the other night, and I was like, okay. I got up and I got every bit of my shit and walked out to my car. And I was like, turning back, I was like, I know he's gonna come out here and get me.
And did he?
But you got all the way to your car, and
I
he
did.
he still ain't
He
come
come
out.
running out.
You
this
committed to the
cross.
bit.
He was like, wait. I knew what I was doing. I just wanted to see if he'd come get me.
Oh,
Strange,
yes.
strange
Right.
relationship they have.
Listen, I hope
Such an old soul.
you really are. I've
I think
always
what's nice
felt that
about this
you
episode is
from
like
the
at
beginning.
least I can
But
hear everything
does he
everyone's
look-
saying.
does he
Before I couldn't
resemble
fucking
Matt Rife?
hear
'Cause
like
a lot
what
of
half the
people go
fucking
after their
people were
No,
saying
he
because
does
they were
not.
outside on a
Feature-wise,
porch
yeah.
story.
Dark hair.
I want to figure out your celebrity crush.
I do
You've never
too.
had like a
Oh my
you've
God.
I'm
never
really
had like a
concerned
dream
about
about a celebrity where you're like, that was too real and it
No.
oh, have you?
So I actually had a dream about Matt Rife a few weeks ago, and it like
I don't know who that
traumatized me
is.
a little. So I had a dream. It was like after one of his shows, and it was like the hallway, like I guess where they get ready backstage and stuff like that after one of his shows. Everybody else already left besides like the janitors and stuff. They're cleaning, and then they all
this is
disappeared.
specific. Okay.
And then the lights like got dimmed, like everything was going. I was like, what's going on here? You know?
Did Endless Love come on?
No.
Oh.
No, this shit like had me fucked up. I woke up sweating.
Oh,
I
it
was
was
like,
bad?
yeah.
Oh.
This man, he come out and he was like, just give me a minute, you know, I'll be right
Hey,
back.
I
I was
missed
like, oh,
one
okay.
thing. Did she have a
Comes
nightmare
back,
about
and he's, like, looking at
about
me
a
off
celebrity? What the fuck's going
Oh, it
on?
was bad?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, don't go back that. Hold on.
No.
Oh. Have you?
So I actually had a dream about
Okay.
Matt Rife a few weeks ago, and it like traumatized me a little bit. Like I pushed the pillow.
Handsome
down on my bed
celebrity.
for
Okay,
days. I was like,
some broccoli headed kid. Okay.
brother, get on somewhere, you know.
Why? What happened?
So I had a dream. It was like after one of his shows, and it was like the hallway, like I guess where they get ready backstage and stuff like that after one of his shows. Everybody else already left besides like the janitors and stuff. They're cleaning, and then they all
this is
disappeared.
specific. Okay.
And then the lights like got dimmed, like everything was going. I was like, what's going on here? You know?
Did Endless Love come on?
No.
Oh.
No, this shit like had me fucked up. I woke up.
Fucking
sweating.
maniac
Oh,
came
that was
on.
bad?
Then he came at me with a
Oh.
fucking knife.
This man, he come out and he was like, just give me a minute, you know, I'll be right back. I was like, oh, okay. He comes back and he's like looking at me awful weird. So I was like, okay, I need to get away from him. I start running from him and hide in this closet, and there's a bunch of dead girls in this closet when I get in it. He's still
Jesus.
like killed, you know. And I'm
Oh.
like, what the fuck? He opens the door and finds me, and I like dart in between his legs and run out, and then I'm in a cornfield somehow. And then he runs.
Fuck.
into the
My
axe
God,
and
this is
starts, like,
stream's
cutting on my
fucking
ankle.
terrifying.
And I was like, what the fuck? And it was so vivid too. Like,
Yeah,
I
it
see my
sounds
ankle
fucking
and I can see
awful.
it
The fact
open.
that this was 3 weeks ago and you can tell me this
It scares
much?
me.
Still sleep with that
Yes. That's the
pillow?
only like dream.
I
There's,
fucking
like, a
burn
few
that fucking
certain
thing. That
dreams
thing's
I've ever had
cursed.
my
He
whole life
fucking
I
he
can
fucking
remember.
through
But
the
that, it
pillow,
fucked me
entered
up.
your
I remember
dreams
Because you
with
ate a
some
jar
sort
of
of
pickles the
fucking
night before.
vision
probably did. Probably
phantom
like munchies or something.
Do you
demon
smoke?
or something like
Do you smoke?
fucking Freddy Krueger.
No.
He's
he
fucking
doesn't.
Freddy Krueger. You gotta get that people out of your house
Freddy
as soon as
Krueger, you
possible.
smoke-
She was like, you know what? We're gonna live longer. And I was like, why? She was like, we smoke our greens and we eat them. I was like, yeah, but our brain's gonna be like rotted by the time we're old.
Gonna be?
You know what, I
Yeah,
see
it's
your
gonna
point,
be. Yeah,
because
it's
You'll
coming.
just be chill and stressed.
on the way.
Number one.
That's why you see a therapist.
Which one though?
See, multiple.
That's so. You are just the cutest.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. Sometimes I
you're
just.
cute.
You really. You are too.
Don't look me wrong. You're also
more
very,
of, like,
very
the
cute.
Silent
Okay.
Thunder, like you're like sweet and more quiet, and no, but that's what I mean. Silent Thunder.
And
like,
you're
she's
also
really,
cute.
she's gonna like.
Fucking,
She'll throw down if she has
What?
to.
What do you have to say about
I've
that?
been in so many
She's not
fucking.
really
This
quiet.
some of this shit is just so fucking
Maybe
socially
on
awkward.
cameras and stuff.
Yeah.
Cameras
Okay.
Are different. They make me nervous sometimes.
They still make me nervous.
Feels very familiar
Really?
to me.
And I've also only talked to women after that, so
Oh. Who's
men
your-
intimidate me.
Really?
They intimidate me pretty
Yeah, they're
bad.
terrible.
You know
They're
how
the
I
worst people on
and
earth.
we did this on my podcast, but I want to dig deeper. Why do they intimidate you?
My daddy. I ain't gonna say
Oh
that.
God!
I ain't gonna say that. Well, You're probably gonna watch this. But
Well, that's real. If that's we don't have to go there. but that's
ASMR
real,
shit.
but
It's fucking
you,
like they
you
had to
think like it's
bring her up, I
something-
guess.
I just don't like talking to him.
Mm,
My daddy.
maybe I used to be really insecure about my age and like getting older, and you just said that, and I realized that I've evolved as a woman because I just took that as a compliment.
Good.
I've gone from nymph to
But
maiden, and then I will
be older.
transfer into
We need your
crone.
secret.
But get a load of this.
Okay.
Okay, she's gonna blow up on that thing. Oh, that's gonna be a new thing. Shit.
I don't think you got to worry
On my
about that.
terrible spray tan. I was just in the south of France, and I got the most aggressive spray tan, and now it's coming off, and
I saw that you were in.
The Hawk Tuah spit on that thing. Shirts are flying off the shelves. How the bump on that thing was doing?
To me, I like people could look at me and be like, "That's silly," but like it doesn't matter if it's silly or not. That's my brain.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
It's like a chemical imbalance, and so I try and lean in sometimes.
I don't want to get
Like,
too
do
much
you-
into it. I
you
can
realize
kind of
yet at
understand what she's
21
talking about.
that going through phases of your cycle. Have you learned about it yet? Like
What do you mean?
your
Like your-
follicular phase. I could be
Oh,
pronouncing
That's,
that
I
so
thought she was
wrong.
talking about a menstrual cycle. A bunch of ladies talking together. They got to be talking about the period, right? Cycle comes up. We're
This is
talking
where
about the
you gotta-
menstrual
this is
cycle,
where
right?
you Work with your team on this. Schedule things in your week where you're feeling like you're thriving, you're excited, you have energy. Take the week off when you're on your period. Like schedule your life.
See, we are
around
talking
those
about a period.
phases of
I wasn't bigoted and
period.
sexist to me to
And
say that you're
it's-
fucking gabbing
I'm
about
not
the period right now.
It'll change your life.
Bunch
Nah,
of chicks
I'm
get
a
together.
little
That's
bit
what
of
they
a
do. They
bitch
talk
when
about the
I'm on,
fucking
but
period.
She is concerning when she's
What do
on
you
her.
mean?
You scared the
Same.
shit out of me. Where were we at? New York.
But the thing is, I'm not a bitch to you. I just go silent. I'm
Oh.
like,
And when she
Silent.
does speak, you're like,
Silent.
Yeah, that's you just got to understand.
Silent
There's
is
gotta
spelled
be-
SOLLENT.
There's got to be an
Silent.
app for this
yeah,
where
sure.
friends can share their. This sounds crazy to people, and I'm like, I don't know what your demographic is of your listeners. Are they young, old, all?
Young,
I think
old,
there's a little
all.
bit of everything in there.
All.
How
I would say all,
Do you
basically.
know how great this is for you?
It's pretty.
Yeah,
cool.
I'm
Oh,
sure
well,
she
well.
does. I'm sure.
Like,
I'm sure
oh,
she's very
well,
happy.
well,
She should be.
Yeah.
Wait, that is like a Haleyism.
Yeah. that is
Haleyism.
Haleyism.
That's
I
gonna be a
just love
fucking
it.
Jeopardy question now. Like a new words in the OED. Haleyism.
And I like when people are just winging it and doing their best and
Winging
being
it, doing the
themselves.
best.
I'm
You
gonna
know.
make this part really simple.
We're
You
all
only
just
need
doing our
8
best
correct
out there,
picks
aren't
to
we?
win 1,000 times your money.
I
on
know
better
I am.
picks. All
I
you
know
have
I
to
am.
do
That's
is
all I need to
you are
know.
8 correct picks away on better picks from winning
Did you get a
1,000 times your
cigar in
money.
her hand?
Earn $1.
Don't know what it is, but I connect energetically. Okay, this is where the spiritual coach comes in.
Oh, she's gonna say
I
some
just
really
connect,
crazy
like,
shit now.
energetically with certain people, and I literally feel connected to you too. As like I want to protect. Like you're just special souls, and just
Mommy issues.
It's like we're
easy.
together in some kind of soul
I've got 'em
cage.
too.
You really?
Look,
Just sign the adoption papers and adopt me.
look, my inner child. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't want to be my family anymore. Take me
But
away.
I will. I'll adopt you,
Will you really?
but I get 10% of everything you make.
That's okay. As long as you
That's
promise to bake
smart.
cookies.
That's
for me.
called being an
I'll
agent.
bake
That's
the shit out of cookies with you.
I just want to buy you a Mother's Day gift.
Oh, well, wait. Let's make this a.
I want to be
thing.
your parent in the
Okay,
way
I'll
that
get you
Macaulay
one every year.
Culkin's
I don't
parents
like-
were his
Do you
parents.
do you and Pookie do like your what's it called? 5 love languages. Do you know what they are?
I'm
You're-
easing into this whole relationship thing.
Yeah,
I've
you're
had
definitely-
2 boyfriends my whole life.
You're definitely not like
Physical,
physical touch. We know
yeah.
that. Do you like?
Sometimes it's okay.
Actually,
if it's like
he's
the right
first.
person.
I would
one
hope
I've actually
so.
Seen you be okay with like touching.
I would hope so, Haley, for your
Like, all
sake
of
and
those really
his.
has-
And you knew him before all of this.
Yeah. for
Is
like
he
2
so
years.
proud of you?
That's gonna tap into the daddy issues. Oh Jesus.
You keep
This
bringing
is
it
why I
up,
need to
honey.
take you under my
Good
wing.
job.
I'll be your therapist. I'll be your mom. I'll be your therapist. I'll be your dad. I'll
He
be your.
does.
I'll be your whole
Relationship
fucking
That's
family.
amazing.
He's a little Pete.
Good. Don't expect like the bar is in hell for 21-year-olds. I feel like they don't know who they are. How old
He's
is he?
older too. He's 24. So
He's older. She's
he's older.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, I like
I mean, older
like,
than
older
her.
for
You know
me,
what she meant. She mean like an older
I can get
man.
down with 40 plus,
I understand.
but I'm not taking anything younger than 40 these days.
I don't like them young.
No,
Because then you gotta
She
teach them
means
how to
dick
act.
when
and
she
then
says that.
everything
I'm
else
not
and
taking
then-
anything other than
What
40.
is
She means a
this,
dick.
another
I'm not taking any
corrupt-
dick
Yeah.
younger than that.
but yeah, I like somebody who's been through some shit. Maybe someone who's divorced.
I like a little trauma on
Yeah, a
them.
little trauma.
Because like they'll know where I'm coming from, where you're coming from.
Yeah.
They understand.
You want to meet
stuff
someone
like
with
that.
trauma?
Small T
Ears are
trauma,
burning.
Big T trauma, and we've all got something.
Everybody got a little. What? How can I put that? Everybody's got a little junk in the trunk. You know, skeletons in the closet.
I
Or
think
maybe a
those are two
lot.
very
Maybe a
different
ton of
things.
skeletons. Maybe a lot of horrible things have happened to
Junk
some
in the
people, and that makes them
trunk.
even more
It's
attractive,
the
apparently,
same
right?
way,
That'd be
though,
pretty
to
cool.
describe
Actually,
some
I don't have any junk in the trunk. Let me
junk in
rephrase
the
that.
trunk and skeletons in the closet. Sure.
What are the 5 things you're
What are
talking
Oh,
about?
love languages?
Yeah, what is that?
I bet everybody that's listening right now is like, please don't talk about the 5 love languages.
Shut the fuck up.
Everybody
Please shut the
beats
fuck up.
dead horse until it's in its next
I
life.
said I was
We'll
going to
beat
watch
it
all of
again
Talk Tuah,
with 5
okay?
love languages. But
If
it's
you could make this
physical
any
touch,
easier than me by
words
making
of
these episodes
affirmation,
shorter, I'd really
gifts,
appreciate it, okay?
quality time, and acts of service.
Well, you didn't put food on there.
Yeah, I was thinking
That's one of
eat
my
is one of
biggest love
mine, for
Add
sure.
it to the 6.
Eat.
This is why you're unique. Your love
like
language
that.
is food.
You make
I mean,
me eat.
most
My
women-
love is
I'm sure
complete.
there's some that are like hard to please, but like most of them I've met, they're really not hard to please. All you gotta do is feed us and tell us. We're
Yeah,
pretty.
just spit on that thing, right?
Oh,
They're
well,
not that hard to please. Just got to spit on
Okay,
that
not
thing.
me.
What's something
As,
that a
you
man
know,
can do for you? You're just like
As it became
"Oh,
quite
I
notable
love
for
you."
us, as I'm sure
Good
you're
therapy.
aware.
I like if somebody's serious. I just want people to be themselves, and I want them to just not try and be somebody else.
Fair
You know?
enough.
Yeah.
I like
Fair
that.
enough. Yeah.
That's a good way of putting it. Nobody's ever said that out loud. I don't think.
Oh,
Agree
well,
to
Never heard it out
agree.
loud.
well, you've only done 3 podcasts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Even though
literally
it feels like
learning, so-
way more somehow. It's only been 3.
I'm trying to think of how many podcast episodes.
sure? It
I've
feels
done
like I've been here my
I've
entire
done
life.
You Up podcast.
Oh
Does
Lord.
Chelsea have like a
What was the
giant
question we had for
snifter
you?
of
Oh,
brandy?
okay,
What the
you
fuck
were
is that?
talking
It's like,
about,
I'm sure it's like wide. It just looks
when you're
weird.
breaking up with someone and he
Mhm.
lived with you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. How do you
break
up with someone
Who
This
lives
lives
with
Like
you?
one of
your
Andre the
house,
Giant's
your
stemless
house, right?
wine
Oh
glasses.
yes.
So, what was your messiest breakup like?
Ooh.
Someone had to wrestle a gun
curious.
away from them.
It's so messy that it's like humiliating. Like the cops were involved.
Did you hit him over the head with a bottle?
Nope. There
I'd
was
have
no violence. It was just me having an epic meltdown.
No violence?
No.
Girl, you gotta tap in with that crazy shit you got going
I'm
on.
not I'm verbally a little bit crazy
Don't
sometimes.
encourage her
not
to get
anymore.
into a fucking physical altercation. What are you
growing.
doing, Haley?
I am an
Aw.
evolved woman.
Look at you go. I'm so proud.
I'm a sophisticated lady.
Because I'd completely lost myself to this person. I just thought he was my whole world, and I didn't try and do anything for myself. I gave up everything for him and his dreams, and I lost friendships, and I was just like an absolute. I was.
This all sounds
97
very,
pounds and
very
a shell of
familiar,
myself,
unfortunately.
and got addicted to Valium, and I
Oh,
was like
man.
having major
I got addicted to
issues.
different drugs,
And
but otherwise,
the
it's a pretty
cops were
similar
involved because I was
situation.
having such a bad meltdown that they thought something bad was happening.
How old are you?
A few years ago.
To be having an epic
Was it like
meltdown.
recent?
No,
Original.
I was. I'm
Less than
39,
10
and this
years
was,
ago.
I think I was
Less
26.
than 10 years ago.
But again, too old to be having a childlike temper tantrum, which also I went on. Wow, this wine's kicking
Yeah,
in.
yeah, she's really opening up.
I'm
I was
on
just about to
meds for
say the
this, and
same
I
thing.
realized,
Like,
holy shit,
come
I
on,
actually
you're
have
fine, honey.
hormonal depression
You're
and
my friend.
anxiety, and he and he left me that night, and then the next day I get a message on my phone, and he was like, you gotta move out, and I was like, what am I gonna do? I had $5 in my bank account. I had no apartment.
having a silly
I
mood,
had no
despite
friends.
the situation.
I had not gone to school for anything. No career. Like I had nothing. I had to move in with my parents, and I was like, I am a fucking loser.
Mm.
And then I rebuilt my life back up.
I'd have gave you a pat on the back if I'd have seen you.
And so did
May
I.
read you a quote? This is literally the rock bottom is when the magic happens, and when you can build yourself back up and show yourself your resilience and your strength. And we are not meant to be happy.
I feel like
people all
I
the
hope
time.
you're
Like,
right,
seriously, I
and
think
like
you're
even
happy
if
all the
that
time.
isn't right, you
Oh, no,
fucking
you're
really
full
got to
of
tell
shit.
yourself that
I'm
anyway.
bipolar.
You
They
know,
don't go
you got to
anywhere.
fucking
You're
get through
literally
this
supposed to
shit.
experience range of
Oof.
emotions as human
I
beings.
can
and
relate,
people are
honey,
always
for
like,
sure.
Are you happy? Are you happy? I'm like, depends on the day, depends on the time of the month, depends on the hour. and we are just supposed to. But when you build yourself back up, that's where the confidence and resilience and character is built.
She's saying some real shit.
And
She's saying
I
some
just
real
feel
shit.
like everything, like when that happened to me, for me, I literally thought my life was over. And then 2 years later, I worked so hard on myself. I started going to therapy. I got a call from The Bachelor. I became The Bachelorette. I
thought
won
she said
Dancing with
became the
Stars.
Bachelor.
I
Like,
started my
whoa,
own podcast.
all
I
sorts of
started my
changes
own
are
wine
happening,
label,
huh?
And it was all things that I had written on my vision board when I was 23.
Aw.
23.
just
When I was
if anybody needs a
23.
little
See, everything
Simple
I
help
heard she
for
said when I was
I was just about to say that.
23.
It,
I bet you look back and you laugh
I'm
at
saying
it
this
now.
with all of my
Oh.
'Cause
teeth.
you're like, huh, I'm way up here now. And I used to be down here.
yes, I was there. I was way down there, and now I just feel like I'm where I'm supposed to be.
You want to
I was a fucking bug
well, I don't know
in the
about that,
dirt,
but
and now I am a
patient-
fucking
people think
radiant angel.
manifesting is like, I'm just gonna do this, and it'll happen for me tomorrow. It's patience and hard work, and that's what you ladies are doing, and I'm really proud of you.
Aw.
Yeah, you're exactly where you're
I can
supposed to
kiss
be.
your nose. Don't butter me up like that.
I could kiss your
I'll do
mouth.
anything for you,
Can I
honey.
talk about this text message I just got?
Yes.
If
Haley,
Chelsea,
when
you're
the hell
stopping
did you
things
have Bobby
dead.
Lee on the podcast?
What?
This is funny. Hold on.
Somebody text you that?
It's not. Who is
Hold
it?
on, I was fucking talking mess. What'd she say? What stunning revelation does Chelsea have?
Yes.
Haley, when the hell did you
Wait,
have
oh,
Bobby?
I went forward. Wait, I saw in the scrub. It said something about Kim Jong Un. I'm like, what the fuck is that? North Korea getting involved? What the fuck's
See,
happening?
everything
Sip of
happens
hope.
for a reason.
I was just about to say that.
It-
I bet you look back and you laugh at it now.
Oh.
Wait.
Because you're like, huh,
Did I
I'm
go
way up
back
here
too
now.
far?
I used to be down here.
Yes, I was there.
That's
I
fine. It's
was way
fine.
down
It's
there,
not that
and
far
now I
back.
just feel like I'm where I'm supposed to be.
You on top of the world.
There's a fucking
well, I
bug,
don't
and
know
now I'm
about
a
that,
fucking.
but
I'm in
Patient-
God's
people
right
think
hand.
Manifesting is like, I'm just gonna do this, and it'll happen for me tomorrow. It's patience and hard work, and that's what you ladies are doing, and I'm really proud of you.
Aw.
Yeah, you're exactly where you're
I can
supposed to
kiss
be.
your nose.
So,
Don't butter me up like
so now,
that.
okay, what Kim Jong Un
No,
texting Chelsea
Can I talk
about what the
this,
fuck's going on
text
here?
message I just got?
Yes.
Haley, when the hell did you have Bobby Lee on the podcast?
What?
This is funny. Hold on.
Somebody text you that?
It's not. Who is it?
That's Kim Jong Un.
Okay, I was like, did I just say something horribly racist by mixing up Kim Jong Un and Bobby Lee? Because like, all Koreans look the same. Are all Koreans, huh? No, God, no.
You're done.
What fucking terrible
You're
rat fault I
done.
fall into, pitfall, whatever. But no.
What's he doing in my podcast room without me in it?
Who does
Is that Photoshop?
who does this editing? Yes, it's photo. I don't know. Did you have him on your podcast?
No, I don't think.
The dirt
who
of
that
the
is?
earth, the very
Probably
scum
don't.
of society.
How
That's
is
who
he getting
does
all
it.
these guests? My face says it on the picture.
Do you even know
She's
who I
doing
am?
Kim Jong Un. I don't know what you're talking
I
about.
don't know who he is. Who is that? What does he do?
DMZ, I feel like you guys should just fucking
Honestly,
work this
I
shit
don't know.
out.
I've just seen him with Trump before. That's all I know about him.
He's the leader of North Korea.
Yeah. I knew he was something big.
Oh, and I
Something.
actually done a
Some
Zoom in
shit,
North Korea a
something
few weeks
fucking,
ago.
some
Huh.
fucking guy.
Hey, my dogs
so
are from South
uneducated,
Korea, so a
but-
lot of
Wait, your
stuff
dogs?
happening.
Everything, yeah, all the energy's
Oh,
really
wow,
coming
that
together,
is
isn't it?
normal
It's
stuff.
spooky. Ooh.
Thank you for that.
Dude, who photoshopped that? They did such a good job.
I am unwell.
And I'm like, was I fucking hanging out with Kim Jong Un? I'm not sure.
No, so
Nice circle back,
Haley. Yes, let's circle back from that right there. Actually,
Circle back.
You did it.
anyhow,
Circle back.
Like this, I wish people talked about my podcast like this. This is incredible.
they're
Incredible.
assholes though. Like if you read them, you're like, oh.
Yeah, I don't really know.
That's-
I've
thank
seen
you
on
for
Go
the
Off Kings that they've like
downloads,
fucking, oh
assholes.
geez, I'm
Yeah,
getting
I think it's
indigestion from this
character
fucking
design,
shit. Oh,
Yes.
jeez.
Stick your tongue
But,
out.
like,
Stick Mr. Pink
They've
out.
read some of the comments on there. I don't think they're very
No.
nice. I think a lot of people are sort of ironically watching this, like I am
Can I
right
read a
now.
couple?
Yeah, go ahead.
Somebody said I sold my house so I could watch Talk Tuah on my 115-inch TV.
Wait, if you sold your house, then how are you gonna have electricity to?
Yeah, I think someone's having a laugh with you, dear.
I'm
I'm
thinking-
sorry to
yeah,
say.
That was
Yeah.
funny. I'll give you props there, brother.
Logan Turner, 79.
Logan.
Logan Turner, you're a crafty fella.
You know what? That was
I'm sure
funny.
Logan's
You have-
benefiting from this
It
shout
said,
out.
Born too late to explore.
Probably got more
Earth,
freaking
born
followers than
too
I do.
early to
Freaking Logan
explore the
Taylor, whatever the
universe.
fuck your name is. I
Born
already
in
forgot.
time to explore prime Talk Tuah.
I just got
That's
brain.
fine. That's fine. I'm not sour about it at
Not
all.
really.
No, I don't
I'm
know.
happy with things as they
You know what,
are.
Jimmy, it's kind of fair. that
Granny.
you-
Hook him
You
up
should-
with Granny.
Look him up with
Oh,
Granny.
yeah, yeah.
Wait, she got money. She won't want him unless
She
he
just
got
wants to
money.
watch him
Yeah,
sink
I'm-
into the
I'm so
grave.
serious.
Yeah.
She
No,
does
what was
have
her
money.
thing? If
If
his
you were
foot in the grave and
Granny has always said, she does not want a man unless he's loaded rich and
Okay.
he's old as dirt. and
Jimmy
he's got
Carter.
1 foot in the grave and the other on a banana peel.
Jimmy
so he just
Carter-
slips
And if he needs a
right in.
little fucking push, a little
found
encouragement in
him.
that grave, maybe
If
I'm
you
just
were
the
to
person
take
to give
one
him that
guess-
encouragement.
If you were to take, if you were to take one guess who Jimmy Carter is, just like what he does,
They don't know
99
Jimmy
years
Carter.
old, big deal.
Is he a porn star?
What?
I don't know. There's a little bit of everything out in the world. I don't know. I'm just guessing.
99-year-old porn star.
There's a thing for everything. I'm telling you.
Okay,
There's-
take one more
Who
guess.
the hell is
Jesus,
paying
I'm
to
sorry.
watch
There's a
American
thing for
Pie?
everything.
Okay, you are
There's a
right,
thing for
actually.
There was
everything.
no internet.
Truer words were never
So
spoken.
what else?
Wait, do you know who he is?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
He was the
You
president.
fucking idiot. I know
Oh,
who he is.
that's why. I said
Wait,
that.
that's
And I-
false.
and I-
Canada doesn't have presidents.
He wasn't the president of Canada, but nice.
One, they don't have a president. Two,
I
he
love
wasn't
that
the
you,
president
like,
of
found a
Canada.
loophole there to be like, but you guys have prime ministers.
And I didn't know that until here recently. You remember those girls in the bathroom at that bar that were telling us that? I was like, what?
Wait, that
Mhm.
should be a book. Remember those
Prime
girls
what
in
is
the
there?
bathroom? And then you just say what they say to you in the bathroom.
What else do they tell
Coffee
us? I feel
table
like they told
book.
us something else too.
I couldn't
They're
tell
from
you.
Canada.
Breaking
They're from,
news. Download better and play better
Did they
picks.
recognize
Make
you?
8 more or less.
And
They're
what-
really
And
nice.
test
What was
fantasy
their name?
picks to win up to
Where are they from?
$100,000.
Oh,
Calgary.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's my
Calgary.
celebrity crush.
This
right there,
news,
too.
Oh,
news
right.
bulletin
too,
has been brought to you by
actually.
Better.
That's very valid. What about Fletcher?
Who's that?
I don't
My
know that
other
name.
celebrity crush. Am I a lesbian?
That's your, I don't know any
My other
fucking out of the
celebrity
loop,
crush.
man. I don't know these fucking people. I don't know these
I wanna
fucking
see a
people.
picture. Oh, God.
I know Winona Ryder, okay?
Okay.
Can we actually get
I know
Jimmy Carter on the
Marissa
podcast?
Tomei, okay? Those are the beautiful women of
Dude,
Hollywood.
if
Those are
you
the
had
Hollywood starlets that I'm
found
familiar
me-
with.
I would
Wait,
die.
when was he president?
Please.
I
Oh.
understand why you wouldn't know that.
I can barely tell you who Abe Lincoln is.
What if you
That
could be
audio
his
sounded
guilty?
so sinister to me for some
Well, then she's
The
gonna have to
80s.
watch
Oh,
Chelsea.
wow.
The 80s.
Well, if Granny
From the
can't
80s.
date Jimmy
Jimmy
Carter,
Carter was president
could
in the
she be
1980s.
the Golden
It
Bachelorette?
sounded fucking weird.
Or is she like you, where you're like, I couldn't be the Bachelorette? Or would she work it?
Jimmy Carter was president in the 80s.
She'd make
Have
it
you-
a
Stop doing
funny
that.
thing.
Oh,
And her ex-husband, my papa, he lives in the backyard in his little cabin.
stop.
They're friends though. She does his laundry for him. So
You are a
cute.
walking television show. Yeah, or podcast,
Yeah,
whatever.
Trailer Park
You are.
Trash,
Like
right?
I can't.
You're a walking something, that's for
to be fair,
sure.
show from Canada's Trailer Park Boys, but can I just say, like I am so excited for people to get to know you on this podcast because
Aw.
it's like you see one thing and then you go, why did that person get a platform? And then you get to know you and you go, this girl deserves a platform.
See,
Well, thank you.
I feel like we're not entirely
Oh,
settled on
I
that
mean it.
matter. That's what we're trying to determine
mean
through
it.
watching
I'm
all
not
of
trying
Talk
to-
Tuah. We're trying to
again,
really
not
get to know
myself.
Haley Welch.
I'm working really hard.
She
for this
seems like a
envelope.
nice enough
Yeah.
lady, but like I don't know,
Over
fucking,
time.
you
It's
know.
okay. I'll get you like an apron, and we can.
Personally,
like,
I think Lauren
wear matching
Lapkus
ones,
is
you know?
much
It's like
funnier than her. I think
long
there's a lot of
hair.
fucking
I
funny
feel like
ladies
we
that
can
are a
do
lot
pictures
funnier
and
than this
stuff.
lady.
Can't wait to take on this new role. Wow.
You
Can
can
I
be my mommy.
I'll
too,
be
if
your
you
I'll be
want.
your aunt.
My aunt. Okay.
Or what do you
Yeah,
guys say?
I'm not
Auntie.
sorry. I'm not
Auntie.
totally
Auntie.
into being your mom. Okay,
Auntie.
I'll
Auntie.
be your
Auntie
aunt. All
baby.
right.
Yeah.
It's got a
I'll
ring
see you in
to it.
some
Nice.
holidays. I'll
Aw,
send you a
nice.
fucking,
Oh,
wanna
card on the
hold hands
birthdays
and
with that
kumbaya.
ending 0. All right.
Kumbaya.
Or this.
No,
You
what
don't know
was
the
it?
song.
Johnny and them say Mazel Tov.
That's not the same as
That's fair. You
Kumbaya,
just
but
ruined it.
Oh,
I
that's,
tried. What do they have? Hanukkah.
yeah, they have all
Don't
kinds of
know what
holidays,
song
dude.
it's probably Adam Sandler.
Probably. Who wants $100,000? Listen up.
Me,
Better
me,
Picks
I
is
do.
the only pick-em fantasy app where you can play for up to $100,000.
Okay.
That's right. None of the other
You
guys are
say
giving
you
the
start saying like,
Better Picks
who wants
is the one and
$100,000?
only,
I raise my
baby. You wanna
hand.
watch
You're like,
football all
okay,
day
well,
and
give
try
me
to predict
fucking
how your favorite players will do and try to
$160
win
or
up to
whatever, and you could have a
$100,000.
chance to win. Like,
And Better
oh,
Picks
okay,
is the place to do it. No experience
just
playing
another
pick 'em
jerk
fantasy? No
around,
problem.
right? Come
Better
on.
Picks is so easy. Even I'm doing it. And I
You know what's
just started
easier? Just
watching
you fucking
football.
handing
Go
me
to the
fucking
App Store right now and
$100,000. That's the
download
easiest
Better
fucking
and
thing I
give
could ever
yourself a
fucking
chance
even
to win
think
up to
of. Give me money.
$100,000.
Give me money.
You're not talking
That's the
about it.
easiest thing I've ever
What?
fucking heard of.
Did
Give
you
me
ever
money.
see
How
that with
about that?
What did
Give me
you-
money.
Oh gosh.
Give me
You
money.
know what? Yeah, that's when I wanted to hug you.
Oh,
When you threw out the first pitch?
yeah. So me and Chelsea started out that day actually, and we were pretty excited to go through the first pitch.
I keep
but we
thinking
didn't know
her
she was
shirt
gonna be,
says
like,
Talk
catching it
Tuna.
yet.
Yeah.
So we were like, okay,
I'm
whatever.
like, what's
Yeah.
Talk
And then we
Tuna?
get there and they're like, oh, you know, she's gonna catch your ball, and I was like, oh, that makes me feel even better because I'm probably gonna crack her in the head with a ball. That's exactly how this is gonna go.
And
But no, never cracked her in the head. Nothing.
great.
She caught it. She did pretty good.
You
That
caught
was
it?
like the scariest part. I was like, okay, throwing
You
it. I'm
threw
not
it and you
worried
caught
about
it?
Yeah. I wasn't
Iconic.
prepared for that either.
Wow.
The whole team and everybody else was like so nice the whole day. And they
Chelsea
have,
had to
like,
do
this
everything
program
with
their
her.
vet dogs
It's
used
like
to
she
be,
throws
like,
out the
in
first
about
pitch.
it.
She's like, well,
I
Chelsea
never
has
heard
to
anything about it,
be
so
a
I was
part
like,
of this somehow
oh,
too. Because
like,
is that
just
normal? They
awareness
have
for
someone
that.
do
Yeah,
the
I've never heard
catcher
anything
also.
about
I've
it.
never
Right.
heard of
We
that. Where there's
should,
like,
then go donate to that. It's
Right.
like, cause. So we done
someone
like
who
a
throws out the
big
first pitch and
ordeal for
catches the
that,
first pitch,
donated to them.
who's
Had a
not
really
the
good
catcher.
day. Whole team was nice. The people we met were nice. And then we leave, and I see everybody like.
Maybe they do that
like,
if it's like you've got
she
two
here.
people who are notable for being two
Okay.
people, like Laurel and Hardy. Like Laurel pitched, Hardy caught. Penn and Teller. Penn threw, Teller caught. So it is true also with Haley and Chelsea.
Yeah, but they're
The
saying that
indelible
the Mets
duo.
have been on a winning streak ever since you threw out the first pitch.
Yeah, and Grimace is saying he's the reason for the win.
What's a grimace? Who the hell is grimace?
Who is
That's
a
my
grimace?
question.
Who is a grimace?
Isn't he the McDonald's guy?
Oh, like the shake, like the
No,
green.
the grimace is the purple.
Hell if I know.
But hey, but they're talking down to Chelsea. But I think I feel incumbent upon me to say this, that Chelsea is actually on the right track, because I'll have you know that the grimace was actually originally conceived as a villainous presence in the McDonald's friends cadre, and he was a guy who had multiple arms. He was still a big, purple gumdrop looking creature, but he had multiple arms, and he was the grimace that was going to snatch your shakes. He was like a guy who's comes around, is going to ruin your food in a way that kind of like the Noid was for Domino's or Pizza Hut. I don't remember which one it was, but it's like he's going to fuck things up. The Hamburglar is another one. It's like he's stealing the burgers. But then eventually they were able to make amends somehow. I don't know exactly what the story is behind that. And then, he lost all those arms and he became the grimace we know today. But he was originally associated with the Shakes. He was meant to promote the Shakes. That's why the grimace exists. So Chelsea is right. Chelsea's right to say the grimace is the Shake guy. That's all I wanted to say.
Is Grimace the mascot for the Mets?
He was. He's coming back.
Oh,
I think I should be the mascot.
Yeah,
you should definitely be
You're
the
definitely
mascot
the Mets.
because
You
Good
should
luck
definitely be the
tomorrow.
they're good
mascot.
luck there. T's and
Mhm.
P's to the haters because it's sad. T's and
It's
P's.
sad.
At the end
It's
of the
sad
day,
for
the way
them.
I've started saying it. Everybody's gonna have something to say at the end of the day.
It's great.
I might as well do whatever I want to.
I feel like
Yeah.
it says more about them than it does you.
It does.
Oh, Chelsea,
I
you're
was
so
only there
right.
to like raise awareness for like the program they have going on, and I still got shit on for it.
Yeah.
But like at the end of the day, I done it for the dog.
Yeah.
the
Always
dog.
at the end
For
of the
the
day,
dogs.
Do
always
it for the dog.
dogs, not
Do
the
it for the
people.
dog.
And I used to,
I feel that.
but I feel like dogs need a little more love. They
Yeah.
can't speak up for themselves.
No,
But-
they can't.
I'm gonna use what I got right now and do good with it.
Hell yeah.
And more people need to see
She's
that
like
you're doing
Muhammad
that,
Ali.
So sad. It's really sad. And you know what? Just any hate, just send them the link. Do that. Set up a program
Pretty good.
where if there's haters that say
Set up
like
a
set
program.
up negative words in your program, I'll show you the software.
Code an algorithm
And
that
if
will
they
give your
say
haters
these
the
negative
business
things, we'll just
whenever they
directly
decide to
DM
try to
them
give
a
it to
link
you.
to
It will
help
reverse the
your
business back
funds.
on them.
How do we do that?
I'll set it up for you.
I
By
will.
the
I
way,
will.
the
Almost
link-
got you.
The link.
I've
for
got a
Haley's
guy on it
foundation
already.
is gonna-
Go for it. What's one move in bed that makes a man go crazy?
Is this like her go-to question
What
now?
is
She asked it
one move in
last
bed?
time, and then
I'm like thinking of all my 10 moves that I'm going through. Okay.
she didn't ask in the first episode, if I recall.
You know what it is? It's the corkscrew. You guys know.
Just like from American Pie, the tongue tornado,
You gotta elaborate on that.
the secret move
All
in
the
the
men
in the
room, did you
Notebook.
know? The corkscrew. What?
Wait,
you
does he
poor
It goes by
kid,
many
like,
names.
Green shirt nose. The corkscrew.
The quietest one I've not heard a peep out of all day.
No,
Knows the answer to
literally.
this.
It's. Am I allowed to say this?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
So
the
a good
podcast is called
old-fashioned
Hawk
hand
Claw.
job.
I think you
Don't
can talk about
underestimate
sex
a
stuff.
good old fashioned hand job.
that's not at all what I was thinking.
And the corkscrew
Oh.
is.
I
you
thought it
hit
was
the
a
top
mouth move.
and go down to the bottom.
Oh man, I was
That's brilliant. Where'd you come up with that?
totally different
Like,
fucking
I'm
sports we're
39.
playing
I
here.
bet your mind works mysterious ways too, doesn't it?
Honestly, when you say
I'm gonna
like
try
my
that one
brain
out
was
later.
lonely, everybody,
Like we're in the same boat.
Yeah.
We're both over here and everybody else is over there.
which is where I want to be.
It's okay. It's a fun side.
You're with us too.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, don't.
Hey, that hat looks.
It's easy to forget you,
I
Chelsea.
was like, she was
Don't
getting
just
red. I was like,
we
she's gonna
feel the
have
need
to
to
wear it.
remind
That
you
bikini
because
I
of that.
seen
We
the
haven't
other day, so I was
forgotten
like,
you.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna. But this is what I'm wearing out tonight. Oh, is it thumbnail?
Oh, what?
This. Just kidding.
Dude, that is
Yeah.
I can't wait for Pookie to experience
yeah.
the corkscrew.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Pinky.
Oh, give us a review next time.
While
I
you're
freaking have to
watching
pee
this, take
again.
a
I'm
picture
sorry,
and
but I'm
tag
gonna
me
try
and tell
to.
me who you
I
want
think
next.
I
Tag
can
me
get
and
through
Talk
another
Tuah,
one. I
and
was
I'll be
thinking
sure
I
to
can only
repost.
do one, and then I was thinking I can do three. Now I think I have four. I have 4 hog twas, maybe all the hog twas. Maybe I can get it all done just like I said I would. Back to the twa, back to the twa. Gotta get back to the twa right now. Oh, that was the end of that one, right? Fuck yeah. Okay, cool. I think I can fucking do this. I think there's only 2 more, right? So let's move on to the next one. I wrote Dash's next hit. Cool.
Like the most hyped up reveal ever. I want to meet Pookie so bad.
10
Yeah.
years
Oh,
from now, my
Pookie's
could be
so
touching my
freaking bad
toes.
right
Who
now.
knows that? But not today, my brother.
This is
Who is
hilarious.
Pookie?
I
What
need
is
to talk
Pookie?
to
Why is
this.
Pookie?
So who's your biggest like?
All these questions and more have been rattling on my head
Definitely one
endlessly.
of my celebrity
I've been losing
crushes.
so much sleep wondering Pookie.
Hey y'all, welcome back to Talk Tuah, a better original. I need you to hit the subscribe
They're in
button so
another
you get
place
notified from
again. Every
episode.
single
And while
episode
you're at
takes
it,
place in
leave
a
me
different
comment and
fucking
share this
studio.
video
She
with your
looks
friends.
different.
How do you say her name? Is it Dasha or like
She looks
Daisha?
different for some
Neither,
reason.
actually.
How the hell
It's
do you
Dasha.
say it? Dasha.
I think
Yeah,
it's the
like
lighting
Dash
or
with an A.
something.
My
I
friends
don't
call me
know.
Dash.
She
I'm
looks
gonna call you
different
Dash.
though.
You call me Dash.
Dash.
We're friends.
Hit the dash.
Hit the dash.
I was waiting for you to dab.
Like the
No,
Incredibles'
not-
little
She's
fast
like,
son,
fast
Dash.
That was
Just
terrible.
like that guy.
Okay. Anyhow, so
Wait,
I'm
well-
here. You're in like a little whirlwind.
Yeah.
Yeah, first off, congratulations.
Oh my god, this one's an hour and 3 minutes.
Congratulations.
Holy
Happy
shit.
for you.
Fuck.
Thanks.
We were watching
Okay.
it last night on. Well, what were we watching? What do you call it? The
I
awards?
can do
Yeah.
this. I can do this. That's why I said I'm
Country
going to do
Country
this because I
Awards,
know
yeah.
I can
Were you
do
guys
it.
watching it
That's why I
live?
said I can do it.
Yeah,
Well,
we're
actually,
I'm going to do it.
I was like,
Pretty
baby,
hot. Yeah.
God, get your ass back on camera. So fun. Then Parker McCall.
Another giant dog.
He's a looker
Oh.
too. There's some lookers in country for
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I
Man.
feel like there was something
Riley
missing
Green,
in the last
looker.
episode. They're saying like, oh yeah, the
Hot.
giant dog. We need another gigantic
Really?
dog in here.
You got dibs on that one?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
The
He's
same
probably
dog? No,
your
we
dude.
can't be in the
Okay.
same place or have the
Like
same
celebrity
anything in any
I recently
episode of
hooked up
Talk
with one
Tuah.
of
It
my
has to be a
celebrity
different giant dog.
Which is pretty cool.
We will talk about that off camera because
I
I'm
just simply do not want a soul to know, but I will tell you.
I mean, hey, props to you though.
That's what I was saying.
Thank you.
I haven't. I don't think I've. No.
No.
Have you? Yeah.
No.
What's your?
What was going on there?
I got
Did you and
Pookie.
Matt get
I
crazy?
stand by on Pookie.
Oh, you got Pookie. Okay, yeah. Wait, low me down here. So you have a Pookie.
I have
Low
a
me
Pookie.
down?
Pookie'll
What?
actually be here in probably like
That's not.
an
That's
hour.
that
he,
one.
like-
That one
he
doesn't
was,
work.
like,
We
kinda
gotta
dating,
take that
or,
one
like,
back to the
almost?
shop. That one
We
doesn't
might as
work.
well be.
Low
It's
me
just
down.
not like a. That's actually Chelsea's cousin.
Yeah, that was my
Are
first
you
trying to,
kiss.
like-
No.
What,
We're
Chelsea?
trying to
Support
like
it.
sell out her whole family though, because like we're trying to hook Carol up with one of her brothers.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, we tried to hook
Everyone
her sister
gets
up.
to eat.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
screaming.
exactly right.
Okay, I'm honestly
The
for
car was a
like
bad choice.
friends.
I'll go to Vegas and get married. I feel like everybody does that
I would do that.
We
I
should
think
I
get
think
married in
if I was in
Vegas.
love enough, I would just be like, fuck it, let's go. You know?
until he gets like one of those rings out from like a gumball machine. He's like, okay, this is free. I'll be like, get out of my
It occurs to me, I
face.
don't really know
I need
what
to-
she's
I need to rock
doing
it, like,
other
waist
than
my
this.
hand
Like
down.
if she's
Yeah, me
doing any
too.
fucking
It would
like
be so obnoxious.
other
like gold or
videos
silver?
or
Gold.
Gold.
is a show or
like,
something,
I
or this
can
is just
get
it?
you.
Because if this is it, it's like I don't even know what
Okay,
like what
wait.
this is supposed to be.
You're
You know?
actually like accepted into the country music world now. And you know
Yeah.
how like don't rappers do it?
Yeah, this is what rappers do when they
Yeah.
get signed to a record label.
Are you
I'm
kidding
starting to
me?
really fucking
Wait.
tired now. Ooh.
Wait. Wait.
Or if you
It's
actually have a
rough so
full
far. It's
on
rougher than the others.
on.
for some reason. Where's Chelsea? Chelsea's like in a
Oh.
fucking different room or
And it's
something.
pure gold, right?
I'm
In
poor.
live from
Push my
satellite,
luck.
Chelsea is also here.
Better Picks is a pick'em fantasy app that offers the easiest way to win up to 1,000 times your money.
All you have to do is make 8 correct picks about your favorite players.
Okay.
And you can take home 1,000
Well,
times
what's
your
a
money.
1,000
I
times
promise you,
0?
you're
Put my hair in it, but that's okay. Oh, it looks kind of sick.
She's trying, like,
Gold
she's
chain,
trying to put as many things
Okay.
on her as
Oh,
she can.
cute.
She's got this
Oh, I
pillow,
like
this shirt.
these. Okay, so this is your
Just like
jewelry
home.
line
Put
that you're.
this on my
Yes.
shoulder
We're
here, this
working
little
on
jewelry
doing
box.
A launch for that. We done pictures for it today.
Oh my gosh, that's so fun.
Well, here's your little box.
You
that goes
can
with
put
your
this box
chain.
on top of your head.
You're coming home with me.
You're
But-
coming home with me. This is hilarious.
Ooh,
I
this
need
is
to
so
talk
cute.
to a therapist. It's genius.
Do you have a therapist?
I do actually.
Do you-
I
That's
just
a
started.
weird
Damn.
And she's like one for like artists.
That's a weird
because she
thing for their
like
merch.
her daughter's in the industry, and also she like her whole job.
Like,
is
it should be a
coaching
picture of her
artists,
going,
not lose
like,
your mind, basically.
And then like spit on
Okay.
that thing
Yeah, I
or
was gonna
something.
ask
Like
you a
talk
question,
to a
but you
therapist,
just
like making a
answered it.
pun out of it. It's
What?
like that's
I
not
guess
even
I
what
should
she
have
was
asked that one
doing.
first. I was
She wasn't
gonna say,
making
do you
like a
smoke
pun
weed
out
or
of
do you,
it.
like, see a a therapist.
Hell yeah.
I smoke the
Oh,
hell
both.
out of some green ganja now.
I love some green ganja. My ass is from California. Come on. My dad grows
Yes,
that shit
Come
in
on,
the
man.
backyard.
You know, man.
Down.
First time I smoked pot, I was like 9 years old.
Really?
Me and my best.
Oh,
Wait, what was your childhood like?
Dude, my childhood? Oh, that shit was rough.
like when I said
Really?
before, I think I've
I'm a
known some
granny
people
baby,
like
so
Haley.
that
I
is
think
true.
if,
Okay, so your grandma raised
that
you?
sounds very
Yeah, she
familiar.
gave me some
Regarding people like, yeah,
Cool.
smoking weed
She
when you're
also made it
9.
really easy to sneak out and get into some shit. And
I
she'd
feel
never
like
Yeah.
grannies wouldn't really know things.
I love you, Granny, if you're watching this.
Those kids are
Sorry, I
going
had to find out
wild
this way.
in a way like you
Oh
can't
my
even
God.
know.
So where were you when you were 9 smoking weed?
When I was 9,
How'd you get
smoking
there?
weed.
How do you smoke weed at 9 years old?
Dude, you gotta
Is
be
that
around the
crazy? I was a little
dads.
prude growing up.
9-year-olds
Not
get
really,
all
but
sorts
like,
up to sorts of
I was
nasty
like-
shit.
goody two shoes. I was so scared of breaking the rules.
I'm pretty sure we smoked it out of like notebook paper too.
What?
It was me and Brooke. Me and Brooke had one of my other childhood friends that I had besides Maddie. I had Brooke. Brooke, she's like me, but
Like I don't want
she
to
has,
say
like, a
white
few less
trash. I
brain
really
cells than
don't.
God
But
love
like,
her. But I'd always stay with her and her dad's because our dads used to be like friends. They knew each other. Like, oh, our daughters know each other, whatever. So we'd hang out. Sorry, Mr. Donnie, if you're watching this, we did in fact smoke.
I
your
just
weed.
hope all I'm saying is
Oh
I
my
hope
God,
that Haley, in
nice.
addition to
That's
having
so funny.
similarities where
love you, Donnie.
she
I'm
was smoking
sorry.
weed when she was
I mean,
9, I hope
hey,
she
it's
also
fair.
wasn't
Really
like
always
having
ask me, I was like,
incestual
"What are you
relationships
talking
with her
about? What is
fucking
that?"
cousins or whatever
Oh my
at that age.
God.
Also,
We had
like
notebook
those people
paper.
are.
We'd roll it up
were.
and smoke it.
That's kind of genius. I think the
mean-
first weed that I smoked was also my dad's. Because it was just there.
I mean, if it's
In the
right in front of
cabinet.
you, you're like,
And then he wasn't home, and I was like, well, what's this do? You know?
yeah.
I feel like if
Yeah,
I
you
was a
kinda-
father and I heard that,
The
that'd
first
make
time
me
I
very
got, like,
sad.
really high, I was trying to make it across campus back to my dorm. And I remember everything was in slow fucking motion. I was like trying to make it up 3 little steps.
I was on
to the
that
next
drug
platform,
from
and I
Judge
was
Dredd.
"The
I was like
fuck?"
fucking all
Like,
fucked
how
up.
is this- Are you on antidepressants?
No,
No.
I smoke weed for that.
Yeah, girl.
Weed heals, not kills.
Weed.
I think I might
is
need to
That's
like
medicine.
cram
Take
some
that off
fucking
your
weed
shirt.
down my
I
gullet
agree.
too.
Weed
It might
is a
make this
medicine.
more tolerable.
I took a. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little high right now. But just
Yeah, them talking about it so much. And
But
I know
just
you
a
fucking
little.
degenerates
I
on
took a
Twitch
rip of my
love
friend's
seeing
pen
people
after the
smoke weed.
show.
I can't do that.
He was
Due to
like,
serious
"Resin
chronic
pen." He's like, "You wanna
medical
try this?" And I
conditions
was
I
like,
have.
"I'm not gonna say
I
no."
can't smoke
You know
weed,
about
but
that
does that
just
mean I
take it
can't
light.
do it to
We'll
you?
take her back to our
Hell
house.
no,
yeah.
it doesn't. I'm not gonna do something right now.
She said,
3 of us. Okay.
Okay, so you're from California, right?
Yeah, San Luis Obispo.
Okay.
San
So
Luis.
how did
San Luis
you?
Obispo.
I can do it too, buddy. I can do it
San
too. I
Luis.
can do
San
Twitch
Luis.
just as good as anybody else
San
can.
space
Make
Louis.
some people
space
get high on Twitch.
Obispo.
San
No
Luis Obispo.
problemo. I can do that
Hell
too.
of a name right there.
But we call it slow.
See?
Slow.
This is what you
SLO.
fucking people
Maybe I
want.
need
This
to
is
go
what you
there.
I
fucking
think you
people
should. You
want,
should come to
huh?
my
You
headline
fucking
show
people
there.
want someone to fucking get all
October-
fucking tweaked out on look, just fucking
So
right
anything
there.
planned?
THC, buddy, ain't no
Let's
fucking.
go.
fucking
Let's
This
go.
is the
go.
real
I kinda
deal
like-
shit.
Yeah.
Wow,
I'm
wow, wow.
talking to a bro. Like this isn't even fucking
How
real.
that do me?
This is my friend right here.
No,
No,
I'm-
literally.
Or probably too
Girl.
much.
Like when I met you today, I was like, okay, she's
There we
definitely gonna be
go.
one of those girls. Let's go shopping. I was like, oh fuck.
Really?
I'm not
Okay, yeah.
prepared
Wait,
for
what was
this.
your? What did you think I was gonna be like?
Like that? Like when I
Really?
walked up, I was like, okay. I was like, she's
I can
pretty. I
watch
was like,
Talk Tuah all
I was
goddamn
like,
day
she's
long.
definitely gonna be like, hey, how are you? You know, like
Oh, hi, bless
like
your
high
heart.
maintenance. You know, just bougie.
Speaking of
And
high
I met this, like,
maintenance,
that is a fucking
yours
bro
truly.
right
I'm
there.
about to
That
get
is
fucking
nothing
high
like I was
maintenance. So I'm about to be
expecting. I
high
was a lead,
maintenance
though.
myself.
Dude, what about Kid Leroy?
He's dope. What do you mean?
Kid Leroy.
What?
He gave me
Oh.
a fucking stroke today. He gave
Why?
me and her a stroke. We were sitting like in the higher parts watching.
Yeah.
You went off stage. Then here he comes, and I look up, and she's on FaceTime with her other best friend, Maddie. And she's showing her what's going on. I'm like, oh,
What happened?
Kid Leroy's pointing at us. And I was like,
Oh.
while he was singing, I was like, all right,
And I was like, I
fucking
guess
way
he's
in
a
hell
man
this is
of
happening
milk,
right
Kid
now.
Leroy.
I was like looking around to see if anybody else was saying this shit. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, he's looking at us, Chelsea. It was so bad.
Did you wave?
I was
Give him a
singing
little
to him.
twinkle
I
hand.
was singing to him.
You said, "Let me
You
see
did one
your
of these.
bag." What song did he do first? I missed his first 2, I think.
What was it? It was
Stay.
Stay.
Yeah, it was Stay.
Yes.
He
Did he
started
play
pointing at
Girls?
us and singing, and I was like,
That song is
yeah, he played
so
that
good.
too.
Girls. Oh, those are my 2 favorites.
God, this
I
I
love
stuff.
Kid Leroy. He's so good.
I was.
You know you're
smoking
watching
so
a
hard for
conversation that
Taking
does
Care. I
not
was
need
like,
to
I
be
was just
filmed
here
or
with a-
recorded
I know,
when
he's
they're
singing
like, that
everywhere.
song,
Like,
yeah,
where
that
you
song
at?
is so
This is
good.
a
That's
power
not,
couple.
They are.
You like Tim McRae?
I
it's
do.
okay.
She's
The
such a
conversation that's
boss. Oh
perfectly
my
fine to
God.
have
That's probably like
interpersonally
okay.
in
I
your
got
day-to-day
Britney Spears as, like,
relationships
my
with your
biggest
friends and
girl crush,
family,
but she's
but
right
it's
under
not
there.
worth
Yeah, I feel like
publishing.
Tate
That's just
takes
my
off.
opinion.
Whoa, my jaw was like genuinely on the floor the entire time. I was like, how do you sound so good and look that good and are just absolutely fucking killing it on stage?
This
Like,
is
it's
really taking me
crazy.
back here. Just like,
Oh,
oh,
wait, I have a
like,
gift for
listening
you.
to people talk about going to
You want it?
concerts.
I do want it. I'm
Okay.
scared of it.
I know
What
you
is it?
think
gonna
this is
bring you one, but I
interesting and
literally
exciting
only
because it
had
was
one of my
interesting and
suitcases.
exciting
This
for
is
you
my
when you
merch.
went
I'll probably
there.
still hurt
Okay,
anyway.
I can't even begin to tell you how fucking awful this is to listen to.
I got you, girl.
That should be like your motto.
From one to another.
Another
Takes one to know one.
takes one to know one. You're
Talk
exactly
Tuah,
right.
bump Tuah from one
Really
to
does.
another. Fucking just making shirt
Did you
money all
meet
day long
anybody
here.
last night that just like knocked your boat out of the water?
Why is that? I just
I've
noticed
met
something. The
most of those
talk.
people
It looks like the
before.
Talk
Matt
Tuah
Rapp is
font
the
on her
first
mug.
time I met him.
They cut to it again.
Auga.
It looks like the
She was
stranger.
pretty
Like
fly.
there. It looks like that there was
Kendall's
this
cool
Talk Tuah
too.
there. It looks like
Kendall
the
from Love
Stranger
Island.
Things font.
I've
What
never
the
met
fuck
him.
is that?
He's a
That's so
homie. We had
weird.
a fun time. Yeah.
It's like a
I'm
sinister.
not
Yeah,
up-to-date
it's
in
weird.
anything that's
I
like
think.
current
I
going
don't.
on.
I think that's what that
okay.
is.
Like the last bit I think I watched of Love Island, Harry Jousted.
Island.
Oh my god, that's the one you
Island.
watched? That
I'm
was
pretty
like
sure.
5-6 years ago.
Yeah.
But I feel you because I haven't watched it since this current season.
I just never had time. And then all
Yeah.
this started, then I really didn't have time. But now Gossip
Time
Girl,
on
I'm
the
making up for
island.
that. Have you ever watched Gossip Girl?
Island
Have I?
time.
That's my shit. You
Have
like,
I?
Nate
Yeah, Talk Tuah. It
reviews,
looks like fucking the fucking Stranger
Nate is
Things
so
logo
hot.
to me.
Shit,
Dungu,
fine.
dungu, dungu,
Oh,
dungu,
fuck no,
dungu,
don't
dungu.
even
Dan
put
is like
Dan
a little
in this
rat
shit.
boy.
Don't even put Dan in this right
Do you know
now.
how Chuck is so daddy? But I think my type is more Nate.
We
Nate
want
is
the
like
Talk Tuah
yeah.
podcast to have
Chuck's
an
your type,
eerie,
I can see
sinister
that for
energy
you.
to
Yeah, I
it.
like
That's what
Harry.
we're
But I'm
going
glad we like
for.
different. Can I have a refill and wine?
So, were you expecting to win last night?
No.
It took us by
Literally.
surprise too. We were like, what the fuck?
No, I
No.
was so happy for you.
I was
though.
Oh, yeah,
I was
Chelsea.
like proud. I feel like a proud mom watching it.
I was
It
like,
was
I mean,
so cool,
I know
man.
because like if you think about
I want Chelsea's
Casey
job, man.
Musgraves,
Chelsea's job
Beyonce,
fucking rules.
like
Megan
Megan
Thee
You know,
Thee,
it's like, yeah, yeah,
Lynn
yeah, sure,
Lambert,
man.
who I fucking love.
Oh,
She
yeah,
put on
yeah,
a hell of a
yeah.
show
Oh,
last
she,
night.
I'm
I was
so
watching, I was like,
her recap. Did you guys watch that? Her
Yeah.
Icon Award thing. I was, oh my god,
You
she's
get
so cool.
50% of
I
the
want
I
to talk
like
to
her
her so
since
bad.
I was a kid. She's
Me
like a
too.
badass. That
She's
does not
such a
give
badass.
fuck.
Little Red
That's
I'm
how
Wagon.
you
I'm
should
just
be.
mad because I fucking
Yeah.
won her
You know
job.
what?
Yeah, it's crazy how like mad people can be for like your happiness.
So
and
much of
success.
this
And I've, like, learned
podcast
that
is just them
these past
talking
months. I'm
about
like,
people
wow, I
hating
could
on
be,
her and like
you know,
mad, being
like,
mad
you
at her
donated
for
all
her
those like toys to
success.
dog
And it's like,
shelter
well,
and like
I mean,
help
at a
those
certain
animals
point,
out. And I'm sure there's people in your comments
you're
being like,
making more out of
this
it by
fucking
talking
bitch
about
is
it so
so
damn much.
fake.
Like, just talk
She
about
should
other
die.
shit,
And
you
you're
know?
like, what?
Honestly, it's got to the point though where it like kind of feels me, and I'm like,
I know exactly. I'm like,
Why don't you just talk
we're
like what
making
you're
him
gonna
so
do
mad
or
about
whatever,
it,
you know, rather than
honey.
people
That's
giving
how
you
you should
shit
be,
for what
though.
you've
Yeah.
I feel
done.
like you definitely need to do
That's
that.
not a
Yeah,
very
I
interesting
had to
thing
learn
to
to be
me.
that way.
Because like I
Yeah.
think you're doing good,
Thanks.
and half of the things
You're
that
gonna
make
make a movie or
nowadays
something?
should not be there. I think you deserve to be there.
Thanks. I appreciate that a lot. I think country is a lot about like.
I mean, I feel like he has to
Just
parlay
storytelling,
this shit
content.
into
Yeah,
some
yeah.
kind of
Change it.
something
Yeah.
else, you
And, like,
know,
get the
like whether it's
intention
like doing
behind.
some
I
sort of
mean,
comedy
country
thing,
music
like
is
being
so
on like
cool
a
because
fucking
there's such a
TV
tight
show or
community around
something
it,
like
and I've
that,
like learned
or
that in this past year.
I feel like
I don't know. I don't even know what
yeah,
else.
I'm deep in that. I'm knee deep. I'm never
Does she
leaving.
do stand up? I don't know. I think I've actually heard that she has done
Yes.
stand up before. It wasn't
They are
uh,
incredible.
I
Talk
love
about
encouraging
songwriters.
her efforts, but I haven't
So
seen
good.
any of that.
Probably 3 or 4 times in concert.
Really?
Like I don't ever get tired.
In
of them.
Tennessee? Mm. Do you want to get into acting?
Yeah.
No, she's
Me
talking
too.
about right now.
Get Taco Bell.
Oh my god, you are so good.
That's literally fucking me.
Yeah.
You don't have any brain
There's a
cells.
30% chance it's already raining.
Paws Across America is actually my fun that I dip out of, and
So it
I
wants
can
to be an
dip into
actor.
whatever
Okay, I guess
like
we'll see
animal
then.
shelter I want to.
Yeah.
Just any kind of
Be
animal related.
next
cause that I
Anna
just wanna
Faris,
dip out to.
maybe.
That's amazing.
I definitely need to do some cat stuff.
I think Anna
Yeah.
Faris is the next
haven't got
Anna
to
Faris,
catch
if you
yet.
ask me,
Yeah,
because
I
she's
like
just
that.
as
And
funny
they're
today as she
overpopulated.
was
So
back
overpopulated.
in the first
Any way I
scary
can help,
movie
very much.
days.
Okay,
She's
Very
blasted
much
with
so.
all that
It
jism
makes
that
me
stuck
so
her to
sad
the
seeing
wall.
animals on the street and stuff. So
Dude, it makes me like sick.
it makes me so sick.
It
to my
does me
stomach.
too.
It's awful.
You thirsty, ain't you?
Buddy.
Check out the link
Man,
in
this
the
is a
description
riveting
if you wanna know
podcast, huh?
more.
That dog sure
My
is
ex-boyfriend
drinking,
was there
huh?
today.
That
He's
dog
a
sure
homie,
like
though.
water, huh?
You
like-
invited your ex-boyfriend?
Yeah, but he
That dog will drink a lot of
he knew my
water.
brother before
Yeah, he
me,
sure
like years
will.
before. I really some of my last album was about him. A couple songs, he knows.
Wait, you're one that blew up though. That was about a cheating ex-boyfriend, right?
Yeah.
So how'd that happen?
Well,
How'd you catch that ass?
how to
What'd you do
catch
to
that
him?
ass?
Yeah,
He's
what'd you do
so
to him?
hot, bro. You want me to show you?
Go ahead.
This is so
Okay, he's like
weird.
really hot.
This is
That's
such
why
a
I like feel
weird
so much
conversation.
shame about it because
I
like
feel
I kind
he's
of
gonna
pulled.
look like the
I
rat
kinda
on Flushed
pulled.
Away. wait, I'm gonna have to like smack you in the back of the head.
Okay, no, but he's so hot. Okay, ready?
So are you? What are you tripping
Oh my
about?
god, thank you. Okay, so no, basically we met because oh god. He was in a music video of mine. This is his body. We're not showing the cameras. Delish. Okay.
It's a little weird to me.
Okay, wait, where's
This
his
is maybe
face?
some of my jealousy
It's
coming out a
right
little
here,
bit. But
yeah,
like, oh, you got like a bunch of like nasty pictures of your exes on your phone. That's a little. That's a little odd, if you ask me.
You're just like the rat off
Here we have
Fleshlight.
different types.
What is that?
Okay,
Now-
hot. Hot.
Okay, hold on.
What
This
is
is
he
hot.
confused
How
by?
is
Put the
that not
line down.
hot?
This shit is getting serious right
Okay,
here.
get on in there, girl. But basically, we met because he was the co-star in a music video of mine like years ago.
What's he have on
He's
him?
got Dumbo ears.
Oh my god, I know. And my other ex also had Dumbo ears. I think I have a thing for ears or something.
I think I have a thing for
That's an
guys with
ugly
big,
Billy
dumb,
bitch.
ugly
You actually
elephant
know.
ears.
So
Let me see.
scared.
Let me-
I'm so scared.
That's a
He
bad
has
feeling,
it.
though. I've been there before when you're like, oh, I fucking like
Basically, so he was flying me
met
out
this
back.
chick
I was
that's so
living in
fucking
LA
hot
at
or
the
something
time.
like that. And
He
you
was
show something
flying
like,
me out to
nice, well
Nashville,
done. You're
and
like,
he calls me
okay.
the day before for New Year's. He calls me the day before and was like, "Hey, I like slept with one of my friends last night. I just like feel like maybe you shouldn't come out." And my dumbass was like, "No, I still want to come. Like, I want to see you so bad." I was so down bad. I was so in love.
See, that's why you need a friend like me and her.
I
We're gonna pop
know.
you in the back of the head and be
I
like,
know.
no,
No, bitch.
no.
Bad
Yeah,
dog.
yeah.
See, he
Yeah, I
had me
needed
at the
that.
body, and then you got
It
your
is
face, and
helpful
I
for
was
stuff like that.
I feel like a lot of boys look like the rat from
No,
Flush
they
Away.
do.
I don't
Most
know
of them
how
do.
Like,
that
I
rat
think
looks
he's
like every
kinda
boy.
cute.
Hmm.
No.
Look into that. Yeah.
He's not cute enough to cheat on you. That's for damn sure.
Mm-mm. But the thing is, the hard part though is we weren't officially dating. It was like a situationship. We were like together, but he also technically didn't do anything wrong. That was his point.
Ugh, jeez.
And I was like, "No, you're
Those are
right,
the
it's
worst
fine."
types of
I was so
people.
stupid. I don't even want to talk
Yeah,
about
you
it. I
are,
would
honey.
never
I'm
let this fly
sorry,
now.
but you
Trust
are.
me. This was me 2
You
years
got
ago.
yourself into a bad
This is baby
situation,
22-year-old
and no,
Nash,
I'm
okay?
telling you, as someone who
She's
knows.
different now.
All right,
She's now. She's learned.
you need to
Set
kick
his
that
house on
motherfucker to
fire
the
or
curb.
anything?
All right,
Thought about it. I
hard.
wrote a song about setting his house on fire.
I think you should.
Yeah.
Or you could do
I
what
don't
I
really care
do,
enough
and
now
save
to
it
do
for
it.
freaking
He, like,
4 years and
genuinely
let them
gave me the-
nearly murder you. That would be.
my hit song.
You could
Like,
also do
thank
that.
you.
You need
I
to
made a
help
lot of money
Haley
off that
write a
man.
song for Pookie. Like a fuck you song.
Yeah.
No.
A fuck you song for Pookie?
No, well, a love song. Help me write
Love
a
Oh
song.
my god.
Pookie is so good to me. Wait, what do you want to write about? What do you like about him?
He's a pipe layer for a living. which
He's
is
a
actually-
pipe
Oh yeah, I
layer?
bet he is.
He lays
He's a
pipe for
fucking
living.
pipe layer for a
Boy, I'm such
living.
fucking
His actual
pervert.
job.
He lays pipe
I was
for a
like,
living.
yeah, he
He's paid to
does.
lay pipe.
Wait, that would be a good hinge bio.
Like
Like,
with
I lay
construction
pipe for a
hat,
living.
whatever.
It
Yeah,
would. I feel like
literally.
it's really good.
I mean, it's
You
not.
like that? You like that blue
I feel
collar
like that's
shit,
something you'd
huh?
have to explain.
What
Like,
can I
oh,
say?
like
I hate
and
shit.
on its face, it seems like a very ugly,
Okay, well,
nasty way to introduce yourself.
wait,
I'm
have
like,
you
no,
read a
I'm
song about
literally a
He's
pipe
got
layer.
big
I'm a
blue
fucking like serious
eyes,
professional here.
dark hair.
You know. But if
He's
you
a
just
smart
come out
ass.
if that's your
Okay, I
opening
think that we
salvo,
should
that
kind
might
of
make you just seem like a
structure it.
nasty
Have you heard Dick
asshole.
Down in Dallas? What are you
Yeah,
thinking?
yeah,
What are you
yeah.
thinking? Like,
Go ahead. You know what? You write me something. I'll tell you if I hate it or love it.
okay.
Okay.
That's how I look when I play
He's
music.
got some big ol' eyes. And then he loves the color blue. He lays pipe for a living. And he
He lays pipe for a living.
Okay. And when he falls asleep, he always dreams of me. And then he, I don't know anything else about him. He's 6'3", maybe. Maybe.
Oh, jeez.
And we call him Pookie. He's my V. And when I
Did they bleep something out that she just said?
Dookie.
Or did she just not say anything?
maybe. Maybe. And we call him Pookie. He's my V. And when
I thought she said something there and they bleeped it.
Dookie, he still loves me.
Pookie, I love you so much. I'd eat your
And when I
dookie.
clog up his toilet, according
I
to
take a big
Haley,
scoopy and eat all your
doesn't
poopy,
mind.
dookie,
And he
Pookie.
still loves me in this ass of mine.
That was gold. That sold it right there.
Killed that shit.
Thank you.
Fucking killed that shit right there.
That was my last brain cell writing a song just now.
That's okay.
Girls running off of 4 hours of sleep for the past like
I
72
really gotta
hours.
pee again.
Hey
Sorry,
guys, we talk about
I'm
better
doing
picks a
so much,
lot
but
on
you
the
know,
show. But
I'm
it's
an
for a good
old piece
reason.
of
It's
shit,
made watching
so that's
football
what
1,000
happens.
times more fun.
That's what happens
So
when
for
you're a
anyone who
piece of
hasn't tried
shit.
it out yet,
I'll be
I wanna
right
show you
back.
how simple it is.
But until
Go
then,
into
I'm
the
gonna
app.
play the video I play when I pee.
I had to hesitate on the ladder because I had to take a pee. Don't tell anyone.
Yes. The fact that we must make waste is an embarrassing and shameful circumstance of our existence. I'll try to do it as little as I can.
What is the weirdest thing you've ever done to like a man in bed sexually?
You know, I'm gonna say something
have you
real
done-
quick. I watched. The only other thing I've seen other than this with her on it is the what is it called? Fucking like Club Random, I think is what it's called. The Bill Maher podcast that she was on, and he said like everyone's trying to give her professional advice. Everyone's trying to tell her what to do or whatever. You know, how to deal with her haters, how to fucking move her career forward or whatever. And one of the things he was saying that I kind of agree with a little bit, and I'm loath to say I agree with Bill Maher on anything, but like I think that he was saying like you might want to get away from this whole like sex thing. You know, like he was comparing her to Kim Kardashian and how she was like well known for her fucking Ray J. Johnson video. And I think there's something to be said for that. I think it's not an entirely unfair comparison because of, you know, it's about like sucking a dick. It's just a fucking joke about sucking a dick. But like, you know, you might want to get away from it. You might not want to be just like constantly reiterating the whole like naughty nature of your origin story. You know, I don't know. Then he might be right about that.
Let me put it this way: if I'm out with my group of girlfriends, they're like, "Oh, Haley, do this," and I'm like, huh, "Okay, I'll do it."
You're the down
I like
bitch.
barking at men.
Oh.
Instead of cat
Don't call her that.
It's like
is it full bark or are you kind of? Oh, yep,
you
it's
know?
full bark. I got you.
Boy, you know? Yeah.
Come here, boy.
I had to hang my days up doing that. Besides
I
this
was
man
like,
that was
it's
staring
been
at
at
us
least
earlier
half an
when
hour,
Jamie
right?
dropped
Like,
us
no,
off at the hotel. His
not
windows were
quite.
down, and he could
Not
have like,
quite.
and we would get like right up on him, like, "Yeah, you like what you see, don't you, baby?" And I turned around and walked away.
You like this, baby, don't you?
Hey, he was a spooky looking fellow.
Chelsea
too.
approves.
I get barking when you're like, okay, bye.
Oh,
But I thought you meant like you're trying to get a man in your pants and you start
Yeah.
barking. Both.
Yeah,
Understood.
yeah, you
Got
get
you.
it, you know.
Take
Now,
some-
like I'm actually like looking at a man. I'm not gonna bark at him.
Yeah.
Unless it's
But the other
like-
thing that looks different, Haley's hair looks like
It's
entirely
kinda
different
weird.
every time for some reason.
You know,
I feel like even like
Really?
before the commercial, her hair looked different. I don't
Do you
know.
guys baby talk?
I think I've just been watching this too long, and my
Okay,
my
good.
vision is
That like is the line I draw. That is
deteriorating.
the line I fucking draw. I mean, like baby.
I'd imagine the effect that this
Like,
is
oh,
having
yeah,
on my
baby.
overall
It's how
health
you
is
say it
not
though.
good.
Like babe. I think baby girl's kind of cute. Baby girl, come here, baby girl. Or I like when guys are like, "Hey, girl."
I like
that.
that.
That's
That's
really
okay.
hot.
Baby girl.
But now, like baby girl, I'm like, get out.
I mean,
Get out.
Walk
I mean,
yourself
I
out
feel
the
like I
door.
should be,
Yeah.
you know,
You're
this is
24.
news you can use.
I am. How old are you?
21.
Call girls
God, you
baby,
feel
call them girl.
old.
Got
Jesus
it, got it.
Christ.
Dude, you don't look old though.
Thanks.
That's like
I'll be putty in my hand
That's
soon
your
enough.
Why are you
Do you actually hawk Tua on the ween? How have you ever
See,
actually
started,
gone?
that started to be something I told
This
you.
is exactly
all
what I'm
ago, and I was
talking
like,
about. We should be getting away from this trashy
this
sort of
is what I want, this
conversation.
is- so I'll tell you that
Okay.
detail later. I don't even think I
Well, we
told
can
you.
edit it out too.
Oh shit! What she wanted
Edit,
people to know she
edit,
actually
edit.
spits on that thing.
Bonnie, don't look at me.
Sorry, I
fucking
need to
weird.
I feel like that is like
Keep it
essential to her
in.
brand. She has to make it clear, like, no, I spit on that thing. Don't let anybody tell you I don't spit on that thing. I fucking spit on that thing. I spit on that thing all fucking day long.
Wait, what?
No one told me you should spit on it. I spit on it. That is what I do. I'm the spit on it thing girl.
God, sorry, Jamie. Like,
She shouldn't shy away from. She should shy away from that. If you ask me, she shouldn't shy away from it,
Cluck Cluck 9000, right?
or shy away from it either.
Ew, no.
You could
Wait,
win
so you're
$100,000 with better.
Earlier this week, I was.
You
on
could
Alice
win
Cooper's
$100,000.
Open
This is
for
fucking
Dude
getting hard.
performance I do. It's because of her.
Straight up. You
That's what makes it a challenge, right? That's what makes it a challenge. Yes, indeed. I can finish watching Talk Tuah. I can watch all of it.
People thank you all the time for that too.
Really?
I look up to her. That's like my role model.
Yeah, she's really cool.
Yeah,
You'd like
she's
her.
cool as
you would get
fuck.
along really well. She's a homie. She's
Love
a
her
bro
podcast.
also.
Even if the next
Yeah.
episode is
she did
longer
like
than
a
all of the
TikTok,
other
and it was
episodes
like Nate
combined, I will
Archibald.
still finish it.
You know
I
how,
will
like, there's
complete
just,
Talk
like,
Tuah
looks
this
that could
day.
kill. If that
That
man
is
looked at
my
me, I'd be all
charge, and that will
Yeah,
be
no.
I'm about with you.
my.
He's
Disintegrate.
sexy too, but
He's
now
so
Chuck,
sexy.
Chuck
Now
just
Chuck.
got married.
Oh,
I'll do that. I'm going to do that.
I'm supposed to read it from
I did.
her.
It's so good.
It's
It's
so-
just like the book too.
Is it? I heard the
Mhm.
movie is not like it because they
Well,
were
like
mad.
they left out bits and pieces,
That's
obviously,
what books are,
but
though. They're
they
never
did
like
really
that.
good with making
Yeah.
it just like the book.
Okay, I need to watch it.
You do.
What's it called?
Okay,
It
maybe
Ends
we
With
should
Us,
get
yeah.
fucked up tonight and then go
Well,
watch
you're coming
it.
to my house party, right?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Chelsea's review is
bitch.
the movie was just like the book.
Maybe.
The book was just like the
Fine.
movie.
I'll have a joint
Thank
for
you, Chelsea.
Sold.
That was a very illuminating addition to the conversation.
Let's go over here. That's barefooted in my chair.
The dogs are out. It's because my blister's so ouchy.
It's okay.
I want
Dude,
this to
same.
end.
So
I want this to
bad.
end
Even a
now.
blister.
This
Look at
one
this shit.
sucks. This one is
Remember
really
Cowboy
fucking
boots
hard.
ever come out with like country on the bottom of them? And oh girl, I got you guys. They're really
I'm
cute.
gonna need a pair too.
That's
Yeah.
Actually.
I can hook you up with some nice
You know,
boots.
I
I
got
can
my
get you some
costume
nice
base
boots.
made
Very
from
cheap.
Mhm.
Very cheap
Yeah.
boots.
I gave
Nice
Alex
boots.
Cooper a custom pair. They were really with an A on them. What sign are you? Do you hate that
Same
question?
as you were
You're a
Pisces.
Pisces?
I
Are
know
you
my
actually?
research. Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's exactly
We're
what I
basically
said to her last night. I was like,
sisters.
she's a Pisces. We're gonna click.
Oh my god. It's because we're sweeties.
Yeah, I can be a sweetie.
I can be a sweetie, but also, do you have fire in your big three?
Yeah, a little bit.
Me too.
I'm a little aggressive.
Me too.
But it's
You
like
got some
a,
spice.
You can be a sweetie,
We're
but don't
sweet
fuck
and
with me.
spice.
Never fuck with me.
I'm a
Perfect combo.
sweetheart until I'm provoked, and then I'm out to like.
I'm a sweetheart till I'm
kill
not.
And then I start loading my gun. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Hey,
love a
and
good
y'all have
time.
matching tattoos too.
Do we?
444.
Oh,
I noticed that
that's
on
your
your
angel
arm
number?
earlier.
Yeah, that's my angel number 2.
Really? It's always been mine.
Dude, we're soul sisters. What the fuck?
Whoa, should we get married or like what's up?
Whoa, now.
Probably not.
I was like, to come in, I was like, oh fuck, you're cooked.
Let's get the lady from the last episode to adopt us, and we'll be
Oh.
sisters.
I get
That sounds like a
jealous.
good idea.
I imagine it like right then and there, like the guy you're
Hey,
talking
hey
to.
Taz, I didn't see your
he says
comment. If you're
something
still
and
around, I
it
didn't
makes
see your
nobody-
comment before,
no,
but
that's
fucking,
me.
she's
I'm
cagey
so
about
glad
it.
for
She
that
won't.
person,
She
though.
just asked her a
No,
minute
we've
ago,
all
like,
been
do you
there,
sit on
though,
the
'cause
thing? And
it's
she's like,
me.
oh, I don't want to say. I don't want
Really?
to say.
That
It's
happens
like,
to you a
fucking
lot?
say. Come on.
My friend group, they just
Do you
like,
do you
take
not
it
spit
and
on
I
that
listen to
thing?
you.
Is it? I
Most
feel
of
like
the
it's
time
because you're a
listen,
yapper
I'll
though.
Maddie and Alyssa, they're like, okay.
You like to talk a
Oh,
lot of
fuck
times,
it,
but when
you
push
know.
comes to
'cause you
shove,
say
will
some
you spit on
awful
that thing? Yes or
sometimes,
no?
but it-
What's over
Hey,
there
we
in your
cut that
paper?
snort out.
What?
What
What do you
are
got
you
on
up
the
to over
paper
there,
there?
Chelsea?
some questions for you guys.
Really?
Okay, I've been wanting to ask this one because I feel like you have a good story.
Oh boy.
What's your craziest going out story since getting famous? Haley, you can answer this too because I know you have.
Well,
some.
one time we hung
If
out
you
with
guys
P.
ever
Diddy,
go
and
to
it got
Chicago
really,
and you go to
really,
a Welcome
really
to the Farm
nuts.
and you meet a fella named Rudy, fuck you, Rudy. Suck my left lip first the fuck off. Sorry, I need to really get that out of there. I feel like a burden has been lifted.
He took
off
this
my
thing called a
shoulders.
freak
But
off, and I think that's all I can
anyhow,
say
this
about it.
man, motherfucker kept saying, take shots. And I was like, I don't like tequila. Mm-mm. He was
I'm
like,
good.
oh, don't be a pussy. Take a shot. And I was like,
Ew.
okay. I never did. I'd set it down and I'd
Yeah.
walk away, you know?
You know, I do this.
Yeah. And then he messaged
Here,
Chelsea
take some of this
before
other
all
stuff. It's
this. I was
called
like, being a
G.
fucking
It's really
pervert to
fun.
Chelsea. Everybody was mad.
That's fucked up. I'm so sorry. Ew.
I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
really
He
weird.
has how should I put this?
Like, did he
Short
think?
dick syndrome.
There you
That's
go.
exactly what
Did he
has.
think that he was just gonna get away with you?
SDF.
Like him
It's
saying
terrible.
stuff
It's a
like
terrible
that?
affliction.
Everything that goes on, but most of the time I do find out shit.
Yeah, for
like
sure.
even before all this shit happened, like I'm an FBI agent.
Yeah.
Like you liked a girl's picture in 2019. I'm gonna
No,
find
she's a
it.
Mossad
it.
agent.
Yeah,
Remember?
I
Wasn't
tell
that
you
the
her
fucking
fucking
rumors?
social
They're saying that
security
she's like a
number,
fucking
her
Israeli
middle
spy or
name,
something.
where she lives, her parents' middle names. You know?
Yeah.
Like,
Nice,
girls are good
nice
at that
attempted
shit.
deflection, Haley. But we all know you're a
Fucking
fucking
bullshit.
Mossad
Fucking
agent. You're a
crazy
fucking
Yeah.
Make
Mossad
him swallow an
plant.
tag. What's it gonna
Make
hurt?
him swallow an air tag.
But
You heard the
anyhow,
orders of
sum that
Benjamin
up.
Netanyahu. We all know that,
Fair
okay?
enough, girl. Fair enough. Trying to think of my craziest night out since everything's happened. Katie, do you remember anything crazy? Oh,
Oh.
Oh.
I just felt so hungover thinking about this story. Oh my god.
The energy just
It's
shifted
London.
entirely.
It's June. The sky's balmy. We get invited to go to the box, the infamous box. I had just signed my record deal and I was celebrating.
God, what happened at the
and
box? It sounds
there was
awful.
some people from Warner out there, and there was another publisher friend who was like trying to sign me. He flew all the way to London to try to sign me. And so basically when that happens, they just will give you anything you want, whatever dinner you want, with this really lavish, expensive dinner.
I've had a few of those.
It's so fun.
I love it.
It's so good. It's so fun ordering the most expensive thing ever and not having to pay for it.
It's actually on him.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So then after he's like, what do you want to do? And I was like, well, I've always wanted to go to the box because I've heard people like shit out crazy things and you know, it's just weird.
And you want to
Weird
go
and freaky,
there.
and I
You
was
hear
like,
people
"I'm in
shit out
London,
crazy
girl."
things and you want to go
I
there.
knew it. We talked about
What?
I was actually taking a shit today, and
I just shouted like a bunch of fucking light bulbs.
I
It was
bet Dawson
crazy.
takes massive fucking shit.
Huge mess.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you're not wrong.
Fucking
They call me
talking
Big
about?
Diesel, you know?
What did you say?
Wait, hold on. What's going on here?
vibes,
What's
like,
going-
you're
I don't want to go back, but I feel like I have to.
Exactly. So then after he's like, what do you want to do? And I was like, well, I've always wanted to go to the box because I've heard people like shit out crazy things, and you know, it's just weird.
That sounds
It's weird
enticing
and
to
freaky.
me.
And I was like,
I
fuck
knew
it, I'm
you
in
were a
London.
shit girl.
What?
I knew it. When you talked about
What?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was actually taking a shit today, and I looked at Chelsea. I was like, I bet Dasha takes massive fucking shit.
Oh, I thought she was saying
I
she's
mean,
a
yeah.
freak.
I mean, you're not wrong.
So they are talking about taking big dumps. So you hear there's a place called the Box, and you're like, I hear that people there take the biggest, baddest dumps, and you're just like, I gotta be a part of this. What the fuck is wrong with you fucking famous people? People are fucking
Tommy
degenerates.
be acting up for sure.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, I took a shit on the plane on the way here, and it was
No,
awful.
the fucking plane.
Yeah, it was a plane
How?
shit, so painful, and it was bad because it was. at
Has
the
it
time of
really
the
come
flight
to
where a lot of
this? Is
people had
this
to go
what the
to bathroom,
conversation has
and there
come
was, like, a
to?
line when
We're
I
talking
came
about our
out, and I was
dumps
like,
now.
This is so embarrassing because everybody knows on this plane what I was doing in there.
Who did you fly?
Yeah,
Haley, I'm not
Southwest.
sure if this is actually
Okay,
true because I
wait,
haven't
you
seen
didn't
you
finish your
do it yet,
story.
but
Haley,
you are
I
better
want-
than
I'm
this,
sorry.
okay?
I'm
You can do
sorry.
better than this. You have to have this
Um,
caca
so
talk,
we go to the
okay?
box,
Gotta
okay?
fucking steer the ship.
And it's right when
This is
my
the Talk
song,
Tuah podcast.
I think
This
it
isn't
was
whatever
in
this
London,
lady's
it was
name
like
is
my song was
podcast.
getting really high in the UK chart.
You get
So I
this
was like a little
dookie
mini
talk off
celebrity
the
walking
fucking
around
off the
there.
fucking air.
And like an hour in, we had taken so many shots, so many glasses of champagne. There was a guy on stage literally shitting and eating it. There was like,
Oh
the
my
craziest stuff
god!
happens at this
We got a
club. You do
fucking
not
live
understand.
action 2 girls,
And
1
I
cup
was so
fucking happening
drunk,
here. What the
I'd
fuck
also
are you
just smoked a
fucking
joint,
talking
and it was like
about?
weird boof London weed. And so I was like, the fuck is going on?
What?
He ate
and
his shit.
What?
He ate his poop.
What?
So there's
Why
a few
did you
things
want
that
to
caught me
go
in the story
there?
So far, right here.
Okay.
This man's
And you
eating his shit.
they
first
told
off.
you this was
Yeah.
gonna.
Second off, you
I'm sorry, I
smoke and
apologize.
drink at the same
They
time.
fucking told you.
Yeah.
You're a
They
demon.
fucking told you that this was going on there. They told you this was what the box is. This is what happens at the box. They eat doo doo out of on the center stage. Fucking everybody watches them. We all fucking drink and talk about how fucking great it is to be a rich person while someone eats doo doo in the fucking center stage. What the fuck are you fucking talking about, Dasha? Dasha, you fuck. Oh Jesus, it's crazy.
Same, I do that.
Yeah, a little
fucking do it.
crossy's
Yeah.
bad.
Wait, well, hold on. Do
You can
what? Because it
overdo
can't
it,
be
though.
what
You
I'm
can do it, you're
thinking based
fucked.
off of where the conversation ended. Okay, please
Dude,
don't.
I'm like, what the fuck?
No, you can't. You got to do like a couple glasses and like a little, and then you're
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, I was like, there's something
gotta
else going on
order
there, right? I was like,
before I do it,
hold
though.
on. I was
So
just
what
like,
did-
when she's saying, oh, we were drinking so much, like, you weren't just drinking, honey, okay? You were smoking all
booze
kinds of
London
fucking
weed.
weird shit.
And so I was like, the fuck is going on?
This one's
Yeah,
DMT. This
shit.
one's meth.
he ate
Okay, okay.
his poop.
So there's a few things that caught me in the story so far, right here.
Okay.
This man's eating his shit. First off.
Good
Yeah.
lord.
Second off,
Wow.
you smoke and drink at the same time.
I'm up
Yeah.
You're a
now.
demon.
I'm fucking
Same,
awake
I do
now.
that.
Yeah, a little
fucking do it.
crossy's
Shit,
Yeah.
okay, I
fun.
missed Chelsea again. I'm sorry.
Craziest stuff happened
Chelsea, what do you want about?
over, and like an hour in, we had taken so many shots, so many glasses of champagne. There was a guy
I was
on stage
zooted on
literally
like
shitting
5
and
different types of
eating it.
uppers.
There was like, no, the craziest stuff happens at this club. You do not understand. And I was so
Yeah.
drunk. I'd also just smoked a joint, and it was like weird
This
boof
fucking
London
lemon
weed.
party happening
And so
here
I
too.
was
What
like,
the fuck is this
going
madness?
on?
He ate
And
his shit.
he ate his poop.
So there's a few things that caught me in the story so far, right here.
Okay.
This man's eating his shit. First off.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
Second off,
main
you
thing.
smoke and drink at the same time.
Yeah.
You're a demon.
Same, I do that.
Yeah. A
can't
little
fucking do it.
crossy's
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
fun.
So she was just.
You can't
He was
overdo
being
it, though. If you
cute.
overdo it,
Yeah.
you're fucked.
I always overdo it. And I'm
Okay.
like,
I'm sorry. I'm
like
very
brain
serious
dead when I
talk
do it.
right
I'm like,
now.
what the fuck?
No, you can't.
Good
You gotta do like
lord.
a couple glasses and like a little, and then you're
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, yeah.
I gotta already have a buzz before I do it though.
So
Yeah.
what do you do?
I
Do
think
you
that's
like?
better. I think you
Mhm.
can't smoke and then drink. I think you
Yeah,
have to drink
no.
and then hit a little
Yeah, you gotta.
sweet.
I was
can
confused.
do
I thought
it.
you was
So
talking
what
about
do you
into
do? Do you,
fucking
like,
fecal
shit on the
play.
floor
You're
and
like,
then
yeah, I
pick it
fucking
up?
do that.
It was
Mm.
messy. There was like cake thrown everywhere. I like
Oh
honestly
no.
blacked out, so I don't really remember the rest of the show. I
Can't
just
be having
remember this
cake,
man
doo doo,
was
fucking
eating.
flying
He had
around the room,
tits
getting
and a
mixed
dick,
up, fucking
and he was
scooping it in her
eating
hand. We don't know
it.
what we're
And there
fucking
was
putting in
champagne
our
and
fucking mouth.
lighters and
No.
everything everywhere. And then all of a sudden, I wake up in my hotel room, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah,
So that was one of the craziest nights.
I need to smoke whatever the
you just
fuck
gotta
you're
peek
smoking.
into a very
Some weird
dark
London
world,
shit. You
honey.
do
I
not
hope
want
you
it.
realize
You
that
do
you
not
fucking
want
like
it.
you
Also,
almost
last night
record
was
like a
pretty
fucking
fun.
eyes wide shut
Last night was
situation.
like kind of
I think.
iconic.
Yeah. This is not a lighthearted tale that she's telling. This is extremely fucked up. This is like one of those fucked up things I've ever heard. If this happened to me, I would never get over it. And I'd be doing everything I could to get over it for the rest of my fucking life. And I never would. This fucking sounds like a goddamn nightmare, what she's describing. Fucking live action 2 girls, 1 cup. Fucking the No, thank you. Is all I have to say to that.
It's Matt Rife. It was Shabuzi, your husband. And I was the only girl at the table, which was kind of
That's
fun.
what
'cause I was
being a
getting
rich
lot of attention
freaking
from the
famous
boys.
asshole is. Give me
So
the
girls
meteor
liking
life,
it.
please.
I feel like
was kinda eating it
most
up.
women never admit that. I'm glad you
Something
did.
about
Like,
it just
yeah, I
seems
mean, if
more
you're in the right
dignified than
environment, you're
shoveling
like, oh, I
shit
love
and
this.
Yeah, and like I'm
mixture
really
into
down
your
with all of
mouth
them.
in
Like
the
all
middle
his
of some
homies.
freak
So it's
club
fun
in
as
London.
fuck. Okay, this one's fucked up. My mom thinks I have cute toes. Thank you.
I think you have.
You and my mom.
I don't know how
love
we
each
could just
other.
move on from that.
Come on,
Now we're talking about my
She's so
feet and what
cute.
my mom thinks about my feet.
What?
You went to Whiskey Road, right?
Yeah.
You know, I've never got to see anybody warm up before they go on stage and like sing or anything.
Mhm.
Like personally, now you started doing like some. I ain't gonna lie, I was tripping like
Oh,
a
she's such
motherfucker.
a
I was
lovely
like,
singer.
what did she say?
Me.
And I
Yeah.
just watched and I was like,
I mean, Haley's talking about acting.
I'm
I
like
think she
stuck
should
watching
be a
it.
Haley said I
singer.
like High School
I think
Musical and shit,
singing
but
might
it's
be in
real.
her
Yeah,
future as
turns out.
well.
I didn't think it was real.
Really?
I did see that in High School.
What do you think people
Musical.
do before they go on stage? Just like
I don't know. I get fucked
sound
up
good?
before I go on.
Really?
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Do it.
Oh no, I
don't know
can't
how
drink
you
before
do
my
it.
shows.
That's
I
what
get
I'd
really
like. When I
fucked
do
up, so my
karaoke,
teeth
fuck,
are
I gotta get
Fair
fucking
enough, girl.
twisted before I get up there. Let me tell you.
I'm really proud of my ass. We have good asses in my family. All the girls in my family have.
Same here,
good
same
arms.
here.
Pass some over here.
I'm good, girl. I want mine, but thank you. I'll treat if you give me some titty, I'll give you some ass.
Okay, fair trade.
You know?
I mean, you're
It
gonna.
sounds
are
like
some nice
death
titties. I
becomes
like
her.
them.
What the fuck are they gonna get up to?
I didn't even say what I was gonna say.
What, if you can stick a finger down there?
No.
What?
I was like, yeah, let me take this shirt off. And then motherfucker's gonna drop like next album. That's not true though. I
That
do
was
have
kinda
some nice
funny.
titties.
Yeah, you do.
I just like.
That was
saying
pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna toss them over my shoulders.
She may
Dude, if
prove
you
us
ever
all,
had a boob job,
prove
can I
us all
please go with you?
right or
Yeah, for
wrong,
sure.
however we
Okay,
feel about
so
her.
how
Yeah.
it works.
But you want to be in the room?
Yeah,
What if they had a viewing
I'd like-
room? Would you watch the surgery? Really?
I would. I'd be there. To
Did you
support
like Grey's Anatomy?
I watched like bits and pieces of it.
That
That's
was a
actually what I
television
wanted
show.
to do from the
That
get-go.
wasn't real.
Surgery? Girl, I
I
don't
wanna be
know
a
if I
trauma
trust you to do
surgeon.
surgery on me. I'm gonna be
Like,
so
when I
real.
But she's
first
considering a
started getting
medical
interested
career
in,
now? What the
like,
fuck?
You know, medical school and shit like that. That's before I realized how expensive it was, and I was like, "Oh, you poor bitch!
And
you
how
can't afford
much
that,"
time?
You know?
Like,
Yeah,
do you really want to do that?
and studying.
I
So,
feel like
like,
being
that's
the
the
hawk
first thing that
claw
intrigued me. I
girl
was
would be
like,
a
huh,
significant
trauma surgeon.
impediment
And then I
to
got, like, a
becoming a
little bit older, and I was like,
respected doctor.
Nah, travel nurse it
But wouldn't that
is.
like freak you out? Like having someone like head gashed in, you have to like go in there and fix it. Like you like that shit?
So that doesn't bother me. The only thing, as long as I don't
Oh,
smell
God.
it, I'm okay.
Oh,
Now, if
you're
I
gonna
smell like
smell all kinds of
blood
fun
or
stuff in the
like
hospital. Let me
somebody
tell
shit on the
you.
floor or something, and I smell it, I'm
Oh,
zoned
the
out for a moment.
odors I had to
Shit,
get
girl.
used to in
I
the
have some
hospital.
shit girls.
Holy
I think
shit!
Sonnet says that actually.
Shit, girl.
Like you got all those girls on TikTok.
Let me
they're
just take like a
"Don't
fucking
piss me
hot
off."
poker and
Not
stick it
no,
up your
I'm gonna
fucking
take a
nasal
shit right
cavity.
now.
That might
So I've
be a
actually
better
like
option.
self-diagnosed lactation. I'm lactose.
Lactation and lactose are so different.
I am
yeah,
lactose.
different.
intolerant.
I am
Anytime
lactose.
I have dairy, I like shit my brains
Lactation
out.
means your titties.
Squirting is 2% milk, and I am lactose.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not
Lactose
doing
is
that.
Milk is a theme. Milk is a theme of the Talk
Yeah,
Tuah
here we
podcast.
go.
You wouldn't think it would be,
Okay,
but
so
it's a
lactose
Yes,
theme that
I'm
we
lactose
come
intolerant too.
we come
Are you
to
really?
again and
Dairy makes
again.
me.
I have a place to take you.
Oh.
Where's that stripper store we went, Johnny?
Oh.
Dude, I had
Oh,
a fucking field day in there. the other night. I
Why'd
was like,
why'd you think of me? I mean, thank you.
you
but
said you like skirts and stuff.
I
Like
do.
mini skirts.
Yeah.
You like clothes,
Honestly,
right?
You probably have some
Yeah.
good show clothes.
They definitely
Low key,
did.
because you kind of want something a little bit out there for shows.
You know that blue jean outfit you tried
Oh,
on?
that would look so cute on
That
you.
would look
At the
so
stripper
fucking
store?
cute on you.
Everything she put on like looks so normal. I put
You
it
wouldn't
on.
think so, but it's actually
I
really
was
classy
like,
stuff.
my
Like fucking like
cheeks are
Selma
falling.
and
I'm
You
like,
wanna know
Patty and Selma trying to give Marge
She's
her
more like of a,
clothing.
I'm gonna be.
This
covered
started
up
off as a
all in crop
Halloween
top, you
costume,
know,
but it found its
had
way
to
into my
be like,
regular
you know,
rotation.
10
Yeah.
years from now, my titties could be touching my toes. Who knows
So
that?
true.
But not
Who
today, my
knows?
brother.
They could be
So I'm
almost
gonna get
anywhere
out
by
there,
then.
You know.
I couldn't agree more. Holy shit! I just glitched. I'm so little asleep right now.
It's being
Also,
activated by the
it makes me really
CIA.
happy making people mad about what I wear. Like one of my favorite comments to get is people being like,
Skank.
"You skank, you're a slut. Country music hates you because you're such a slut." And I'm like, no, they actually fucking love my ass cheeks hanging out. So
Do they though?
suck that.
I
on
mean,
my
there's some
Billboard
old
charting
fucking
songs, like,
assholes who are like, I hate
gobble
your
my cock.
fucking
Like, you
juicy
know?
ass. It
Has
makes me so
anyone
upset.
been, like,
I'm sure
not
overall
up
they're
your
like,
arms to you
whether
in
they
the
admit or
country
not,
music industry?
they like that
I
ass.
think the
They like that
hardest
ass.
win over has been fans, honestly. Like I have either fans fucking love me or they fucking hate me, and they can't.
Either
They,
fucking love it or
hate that
they
I'm in
fucking
country.
hate me.
But
That
it's
was
good 'cause
cool. I
if
like
you,
that.
right?
That was actually
I
kind of
feel
cool.
like you understand that. They're mad that I'm pop country.
Yeah,
A lot
she
of,
understands
like,
that because
down
everybody's
the
telling her
middle,
that every
real
single
country
episode
fans are
over
like,
and
"Fuck
over and
off, you're
over
not
again.
country." Yeah, and I'm like, well,
It's almost
cool,
like
I
we
make
don't
pop
have much
music,
else to talk
that's
about.
country.
Like all the celebrities I've met, they are the nicest people you could ever meet. They're always just rooting for you.
Mhm.
Now you get to the fans, they're like, "Fuck you, you cocksucking bitch."
Well,
They're
because they
like,
want to be
They're like,
you. They're
holy
fucking
shit.
mad
And
that
it's
they're
always the
not
girls
you.
that have like love one another, Christian, Jonah.
That's the sad thing. Is like, it's like she, I mean, that's the thing that's kind of cool about her, you know. And it's like that's part of her story, and I guess that's part of the fascination with her. But she is a fucking regular ass person from like a fucking working class family, you know, like fucking, you know, real ass people. It's fucking like I think there are a lot of people look at someone like that and like, why not me? Why not me? And you know, that's I understand how you feel. You know, I'm right there with you, buddy. But like, you know, you can't get all upset about it and be mean to somebody over. You should be bona fortuna. Good for you, you know, and hopefully, you know, one good turn deserves another or some shit like that. I don't know, but yeah, that's
I
unfortunate.
have one, and they'll like be funny. Some girl called me a frog the other day, and I was like, "Frog?" I was like,
"Frog."
No, wait a minute, that's a new one.
Like,
I
would
clicked
you
on
ever
her.
swipe up on someone's story and be like, "Ugh, frog"? Like, you would
That's
never
the
do
thing.
that. I
That's
would
the
never do
thing.
that either.
It's like
what is wrong
the
with you?
impulse
Like, why are
to
you so
comment
mad
and
at
like
how,
interact with
like,
this stuff. I don't get
Honestly,
it. It's
I'm
fucking
doing
nuts.
good, and like
I'm
something
right there
good
with you,
happened to me
ladies.
for once in my life, and you're so bitter you're having to call me a fucking frog. Girl,
Yeah.
fuck you and
Straight
your
up.
greasy ass hair. That's right, I seen that shit, bitch.
I mean, you can think of very few instances
Wash
we've
your
had an
hair, dry
impulse to
shampoo,
fucking say
honey.
something nasty,
Exactly.
and you
Yeah.
went with it, and it turned out good for you. You know, just like
funny.
fight that
Last
fucking
night,
urge. You know,
someone was
I'm not
calling
gonna
one of my
say
friends fat
I'm immune to that or
her,
whatever.
and I
Everybody has that, but you gotta
told
control
girls my
yourself.
back.
People leave these poor
I'm like,
ladies
there's some shit
alone.
that
They're
I'm
just
just like,
fucking trying to
literally
live their
no.
lives.
Literally no. Yeah. How often do you think you comment back to people?
Maybe
You
like
shouldn't do that at
once a
all.
week.
You shouldn't do
I
that at
think it's
all.
funny when I do it. I'm not like intending
Yeah.
to be like an asshole or anything.
Sometimes I
when I do
comment back like really sarcastic things. I'm like, oh my god, thank you so much. Or like,
no, that's
feel like
the
even
best
that's
way to
giving
do
him
it.
too
yeah, you
much.
kind of have to kill him with kindness and be like,
She got
shut
this
up.
DM
Or
last
kill them
night,
with
and it was,
fucking,
like,
you know,
so
isolation.
detailed and
That works pretty
so-
well in my
He was
understanding
like,
of
please have me
things.
on the podcast so I
The
can
best
get
way to
famous
show you
for a
don't give a
dumbass
shit is to not
reason
say
like
a
you
damn
did.
thing.
How's your mental health been?
Ooh, let's not go there.
Oh no! Oh goodness! I hope she's
Ugh.
okay.
Well,
It's probably a lot to
my
handle.
mental health is always all over the place.
It's probably
but
a
it
lot
gets
to
worse
handle.
when it starts getting like colder out. I guess you
Yeah,
could say.
she's on
But
the
This
I
conversation
don't
suddenly got
acknowledge
very
it. I try not to.
serious.
Yeah.
Like the more attention I bring to it, the more I'm like. Like this
you
morning, I
ignore
felt
it?
it this morning.
Really?
And everybody's like looking at me. They're like, something's wrong with her. I was like, oh my god, quit fucking looking at me. Shit, I felt it this morning.
Mm,
I also didn't have coffee to like fuck me up either. So
Mm.
sorry, I said fuck a lot there.
me too.
But
Eh.
it's good for the most part until
Okay.
like the seasons start changing.
Yeah.
And then I get like down in the dumps a little bit. I don't
Like,
know. I get
has-
kind of quiet.
But has like everything that's happened like affected?
Other than the season.
Other than
Yeah.
seasons, I'm kind
Yeah,
of chilling.
Yeah.
Damn.
What about
Yeah.
like since everything has
I
happened?
think that's kind of what she meant. Yeah, I think that's kind of what she was getting at. Yeah.
Oh, okay, since everything has happened.
Let's spell it out for Haley. She
You've
doesn't seem to
handled
be
it pretty
getting on the
well.
uptick.
So like for the most part.
I
part,
feel
you
like
would
you kind
never
of let
know
it
it.
roll off your shoulders. That's
Chelsea
good.
had a
I
very
know we said
rare
today, but I feel
essential
like that's
role there. She
kind of your
usually
bag.
doesn't really
I
add
still get
anything.
down in the
She
dumps
got
sometimes.
Yeah.
nothing
Like, if
back
you
on
read, like,
track
some
there.
mean shit-
I am such a fucking fan of Morgan Wallens. If I could have like one feature happen,
No
I
idea.
literally
I
would
could
make it
see it.
Morgan.
That would maybe I should write like a breakup song together.
Yeah.
Do you know how to play the piano?
I sure
Maybe I should
do.
be a
think we need
doctor.
to
Maybe I
piano.
should
You
write
think
music.
so?
She has no
Me and
fucking
Morgan on
idea
the
what she wants
piano?
to do.
You want me
I
to
could
win
see you
Morgan
being
Wallen
with
over?
Morgan
I don't know if I think he's that. I mean, I think he's cute, but I don't know if I would go. I think there's other people I would go for first.
Who would
But
that be?
also,
I think if you wrote a song for the guy and whatnot, trying to woo him, that wouldn't be so much
I
charming.
want
It's
to tell you so
terrifying.
much, but I cannot tell it on this podcast.
We'll be back for
It's like
y'all
like
later.
We'll be back for
putting
y'all
out like
later.
money for a billboard. Be like, I love you.
Yeah.
Marry it. Be like, I gotta
No, I
fucking
need to
move.
tell you. I know. Oh my god! Last night he performed on the show.
Almost done.
And I'm sitting front
Almost
row,
done.
and
10
one
more
was giving him
minutes.
A standing ovation, but like that was genuinely my favorite performance of the night. He's such a good songwriter, and I'm
never
standing
changed
there,
either, though.
and we had a moment. Where
Surely
pointing
the
at
next
each other, and
episode
I
of
was
Talk
like,
Tuah will be
I love him
shorter.
so much.
He's worked really hard to get where he's
Surely
at.
it can't be longer.
So she's talking about Keith Urban.
What about it?
Like
Like
he's
they
just
s-
worked really hard to
yeah.
get where he's at.
Yeah.
Like he's such a peanut, and I just want to like pinch him even more
Yeah.
now.
Where is he at?
I want to meet. This has
be
been like
here.
the
Keith
most
Urban
hyped
there? What
up
are they talking
reveal
about?
Ever. I want to meet Pookie so
Oh,
bad.
Pookie.
Oh! You said my man looks like a rat. You know, Jamie, I'm just gonna lay this out here since you want to throw that. I thought you were
look
gay
like a
the
rat,
first time I met
Jamie.
you.
How about
Oh,
that?
fuck.
Our exes look like rats, so
Yeah.
No,
Mine
my
too.
exes.
yeah.
Yeah.
I can't.
What
I
if
can't argue
Pookie
with
looks like
that.
a rat? What if this whole time Pookie's been
So
a
they
rat?
both like rat
Huh?
fucks. Cool.
He's not a rat.
Pookie kind of looks like me.
Pookie's a rat.
That's
But there was
what I
like a
wanna-
whole like article
Like
about
boy
how it's
version.
There was a whole
summer
article
frat
about how
boys.
Pookie was a rat.
I feel
Remember?
like it is.
because of Barry and like Timothy Chalamet. Timothy looks like flushed away rat.
Oh
No,
yeah.
he totally does. He's a
Straight
very
up,
hot rat, but
but
he's a
hot.
rat.
No, he
yes.
is hot.
But
yeah,
like
he's hot, but he's a rat.
I never.
You know.
would've
He's
seen
hot
that
and he's a
comparison
rat.
if you wouldn't have said-
Isn't it?
It's not that hard to understand.
I doubt it. Are they together?
They were.
I mean, I don't
were
know
at one
them. I don't know.
I don't know if they're
I don't
still
know. I
together.
don't know.
I
I
don't
have
know.
no idea.
They were for like,
They just
together.
kid.
They were
They
like-
oh,
There was, like, a
oh.
whole I kind of like getting called white trash
I do too. I don't
because it
give a
means we
fuck.
don't really give a fuck, which is
I
like,
know I'm white trash, and what about it?
yeah, me too. It's all good.
Yeah.
I think it's healthy to be a little white trash.
Oh, I want to play.
Yeah, that game.
Maybe a little,
Dude, I was
maybe
sitting here
just a
thinking, I was like,
little. Keep you
I've
down to
asked her
earth, you
everything
know.
that I was wondering. I was like, I wonder if anybody else has it. But now I want to play What You Diddle.
I mean, my family is definitely a little bit white trash, so maybe I'm just like, yeah, it's fine, it's good,
Kill
it's good.
Dirks.
I got mine.
Fuck. Morgan.
It's good. It's like
Mary
when you
Jack.
put when you ingest just a small amount of poison, it makes you actually more immune to the more significant dose of poison.
I'm gonna have to say Mary.
Good.
Dirks, I'd have to kill Zach Bryan, and then I'd have to marry Morgan. No, fuck Morgan. Well, actually, would I catch something if I did that?
Probably.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Ah,
No, you
fuck
can
it.
use protection. It's all good.
You know what?
There's
I'd
ways
risk
around
having
it.
a itching and burning
You
cooter.
could use the
than
dental
Morgan
dam.
Wallen.
So what are
I
you doing?
risk
You're
my
marrying
coochie.
him?
No, I'm gonna fuck him.
Okay.
I know, but if you okay, fair enough.
Next.
Fuck, Mary, Kill, Jess Murph, Tate McRae, Sabrina Parker.
God, I know
This one's
fucking
so
too many
weird.
people
This
are.
is so
It's like you're talking about like
mean.
British
Like,
celebrities. I'm like,
my
who are
top
these fucking
3.
people?
Those are like the it girls of everything right now. I love
Okay.
Jessie so much.
I
Darlene
do too.
Crispus?
I
Who
wanna
is
fuck
that? What the
Mary
fuck are you
her,
talking
though.
about?
Fuck, Mary, Kill, Kid Leroy, Bryce Hall, Matt Rife.
Be good, okay?
Oh, you can answer
Okay,
first, Pookie.
Yeah, you go ahead.
I'd probably kill Bryce
Chelsea,
Hall.
you know
First
what?
off,
I thought I
obviously.
didn't like
Bryce, I love you
Chelsea
before I
when
say
I
Bryce.
first started. I
Just
think
love
Chelsea
Bryce.
rules. I think Chelsea's
Kill
I'm
him.
gonna
kind
have
of
to kill Bryce.
everything.
I love you, Bryce,
Everything I like
but
was just like,
It's
yeah,
Kid
yeah.
Leroy. I'd probably fuck
I'd marry
Kid Leroy and I'd marry
Leroy.
Matt Rife.
I think that's my
Yeah,
same.
But don't get
order.
mad
No,
at
It's
me.
I
okay?
frustrating me that she adds
No,
nothing
I
to it. Now I think it's
understand.
kind of awesome.
Don't get mad.
Miranda Lambert, Taylor Swift, Dolly Parton.
Marry Dolly.
Those are like my 3 favorite art. Those are literally my
The
mothers.
triune goddess.
Oh no.
Oh.
I mean Dolly.
I am really put on the spot here. I feel
Ooh.
like.
I think
gonna have
Taylor would be
to-
a really good wife.
I think we're getting
Dolly
really
would, like, cook
to the root of why this is sort of an
But Taylor's
unpleasant
right,
thing
love
to even
Dolly.
consider.
Oh, I did have a bone to pick with you actually.
Who do
I
you
was-
think?
I had a bone to pick with you last night while I was watching
What?
TV. So you said the mother of country was
Shania Twain.
Shania Twain, yes. I beg to differ.
Well, Dolly is the mother of country.
I beg to differ.
Patsy Cline.
Reba McEntire.
Okay.
I'm a Reba girl.
Okay, that's so valid.
Love me some
I
Reba.
feel like picking one mother is so not fair.
I feel like there's like
They've added things to the
It's
plot.
like
There's
Buddhism.
multiple
They're
women.
all our
Yes, I feel
mothers.
like there's multiple.
I think we were 5 mothers. Maybe we could agree on
Okay.
Reba, Dolly, Shania, 100%.
Yes. Let's see who else.
I would even go Miranda
I think
Okay,
Miranda
this-
and
this
Carrie
needs to
Underwood.
end.
and
already.
Carrie.
Okay,
I
come on.
could not agree more with that list.
I like that. That's a good
They are
list.
mothers.
Do you have anyone to add?
I think y'all covered it.
I mean, the fucking
like,
hyperbolic
yeah.
time
That's
chamber
not
fair. 'Cause it
thing
goes from,
trading
like,
with Goku this
old-
fucking
you know,
minute.
older
I feel like it's
generation
going
to,
on
like,
for fucking
little bit
months
newer.
and
So, like,
months
yeah,
and months.
a little
But
newer.
not too
But
newer,
not too
though.
new. But like
I can't remember what
Miranda
it was
and
called.
Carrie were like the
Hyperbaric,
badasses
hyperbolic,
of,
something like that.
like our parents' generation.
Some kind of
you know?
I
hyper
feel like they're
something.
like you got like a good one, then you got like a badass one. Like
Yeah.
Miranda's a badass one,
Oh,
does not
yeah.
give a fuck. Then Carrie's like the little sweetheart. you
Carrie's a
just wanna
sweetie, but
peach.
also she has a spicy side. Like
She'll
She'll
before
fuck you up.
Cheats
She'll fuck
was
you up,
kind of what I
man.
had in my
You
head
have
when
no
I was writing
fucking clue what they're
Austin because I
talking
was
about.
like, Little Red Wagon and Before He Cheats were like the two
Gold.
songs of
Oh,
like I
Carrie
need my
Underwood.
fucking revenge song.
I
I'm so
took
pissed.
my
Really?
family
Carrie
to
sing. I
the
give it
sound of
up.
his
Little
pretty
Red Wagon
buck
has so
up
much
four-wheel
attitude.
drive.
Yeah.
Put
Okay.
my heels
No,
to
don't.
You
his
can't ride in my little red
wagon.
wagon. Yeah, you fucking can. You cannot. You're right.
I got one more question for
Okay.
you.
Man.
What's one move in bed that makes a man go crazy?
We gotta ask everybody at the
Done
end.
that thing.
Oh, fuck
Thank you guys for
yeah!
coming.
She said it, yeah!
We're gonna drop this fucking mic. Go like, comment, subscribe to Talk Tuah with Haley Welch.
Believe it or
Follow
not,
wherever
I
you
have
get
to
your
pee
podcasts.
again.
While you're watching
They're
this,
putting
take a
something in the
picture and
water
tag
these
me and
days,
tell me
folks.
who you
I don't
want
know what it
next.
is,
Tag
but it
me
makes
and
you have
Talk
to
Tuah,
go
and I'll be
like
sure to repost.
crazy.
I'm
More and
really
more and
excited
more.
about my
Oh, must go on. I'm hungry. Some fresh mozzarella while we watch the next episode. Talk Tuah. I think this might be the end of it. I think there might not be any more Tuah to talk after this, but we'll see. Okay. Is there an episode 6? I don't know. I don't think so. I think that's it. Wow. Oh, wait. Did I miss one somehow? Wait. Oh, geez. I think I might have missed one somehow. Shit. Fuck. Oh, fuck. Thought I was reaching the end of my journey. No, you fool. That is but a mirage. You have a long way to go yet. Oh, my Jesus Christ. Okay, I think I got to watch that one then. Okay, so we'll watch this one. And we'll watch... Somehow I didn't watch the first one.
It's like I'm not making this my thing.
It's like dark humor too.
I don't understand how that even fucking happened. I really... Okay, so in my efforts to watch all of Talk Tuah,
All right, it's time to.
I somehow didn't watch the first one. So this feels strange to say, but I guess let's start the first episode of Talk Tuah after the 4th episode of Talk Tuah. What's this? Thank you, Spritz. I think it's a great idea too. That's why I'm doing it. I'm glad we agree. Let's watch the first one.
Welcome back to Talk Tuah. Today I got Miss Whitney Cummings.
Thought there was only 1 hour of Talk Tuah left, but there's 2. That's fine. That's fine. No problem.
I wasn't nervous talking to you.
Oh, good.
Not
Because
at all.
afterwards you did Bill Maher. You did.
I got a history lecture from him.
Yeah.
History election.
I was just the whole time. It went right over my head. I hated history in school.
I hated that guy.
Well, what's the
whole
point of
time.
memorizing any history? Because
That
I've
guy
now
fucking
learned that
sucked.
none of it was true.
Half of it.
When I grew up, I don't know if this is even what you learned in school. I learned that the Native Americans and the Pilgrims had a fun dinner.
That's what I got.
Yeah, but then some
love
other
that
things
they
happened
put on
after
their
that
best
that weren't so
shoes
fun.
with buckles and their best hat, and they all sat down and shared maize. They had corn and they had a cornucopia, and it went great. And now
Didn't they have a turkey too?
Yeah, they also had a trail of tears. You know, there's some other things that happened after that too.
Okay, he didn't teach me very fucking much.
I think the most history until now has kind of been gossip, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of
What?
just like, you know what I mean?
Well, like I feel like if I won a battle, I'd be like, not only am I going to tell this story,
Who the
but I'm
fuck
also
are
gonna say,
you?
like, my opponent was like fat and stupid. Like, you know, I'm going to add
You
insult
fucking knocking my microphone. Fucking.
because he's not here to set the record straight.
Right. There was no way. I
I
mean, it's
won.
like people are like, what if ChatGPT like photoshops photos? It's like we had paintings before where the king was telling them what to paint. I mean, that was probably worse than Photoshop.
What is she on about right now?
So you've had
Hold on,
Jake
hold
Paul,
on.
you've
I think I
had,
need you to
I don't know what
repeat that, Whitney. What the hell were you saying? Something about ChatGPT and fucking painting of
they had
Charles the
corn,
Fourth
and they had a cornucopia and it went great. And now
Didn't they have a turkey too?
Yeah.
They had a damn
and
turkey.
maize. They had all
Like,
kinds
learn
of
about
shit.
history, so you now know what to not do while hosting a podcast.
And they put the fish in the ground so that they would have maize in the following season.
1962.
1492.
Okay, he didn't teach me very fucking much.
I think the most history until now has kind of been gossip, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of just like, you know what I mean?
Well, like I
Keep
feel
on
like if
that.
I won a battle, I'd be like, not only am I going to tell this story, but I'm also going to say like my opponent was like fat and stupid. Like, you know, I'm going to add insult to it too
Yeah, totally.
because he's not here to set the record straight.
Right. There was no way.
Yeah, but
I
you
won.
see, there's this profession called historian, and their whole fucking job is to figure that stuff out, to figure out like, you know, where the truth lies and find as much evidence as they can to determine what actually happened, you know? So it's not like, they're just like, oh, you know, history's written by the victors in this. What does he said about it? It's like, no, history is an ongoing scientific concern, you
was
know?
telling them what to paint. I mean, that was probably worse than Photoshop.
Yeah, I'd be right.
Like Mona Lisa.
So you've had Jake Paul, you've had
You're talking about like
I don't know if
propaganda,
we're gonna do these now.
chat
You've had
GBT,
Jake
like
Paul
it's
on?
like,
Yes. Is that
oh.
it?
Yes, so far.
She strikes me as someone who thinks that she's smart and actually isn't that smart. And, you know,
Man, you know, that is not like a little soft.
no one would recognize that better than me because I,
right there.
you know, I'm a highfalutin moron.
You know, I'm a little will.
I know like 3 big words and I'm a fucking idiot.
I talked to him about,
But you knew him before, right?
Whitney's
Were you
giving me
fan
the same
before?
kind of vibe.
He was exactly what I expected. Like he lets on like he's an asshole, and that's what
Yeah,
I like.
I was gonna say he's a
He owns up to it.
curmudgeon.
He knows it.
Mhm.
That's what, I got respect for him for that.
I like that.
Like I
like
can
that.
be an asshole too.
And he's comfortable with controversy.
Yeah,
He's okay with it.
Very
Yeah, some might
I
say
think
too
that's, like,
comfortable
one of
with
the most
it.
important skills now is being comfortable with like letting people project onto you and like think, you know, like if you stand up for yourself, you're a bitch. If you like want to win a fight, you're an asshole. It's like, all right, just project.
Yeah,
whatever you
in
want
Bill
and know
Maher's
that my
case, if you're
identity
if you
is
you
so
know say
important,
hateful
kind of
things
like a
about Muslims, you're an
mixture of who I
Islamophobe,
am
things
is
like
what you
that.
project onto me.
Yeah, I mean you can't please them all either. So
No, definitely not. And then
So why try to please any of them, right?
met him in person.
Thanks to you, best wingman ever.
yeah,
Who are you? Shut
now I got a
up.
pillow. I was reading all the comments like on our post, and they're like, "Oh, look, it's like the first look," and they're like smiling at each other. You will never see me smile at a man like that ever again in my entire fucking life. Let me just go on and tell you. You can ask her. I died.
Please don't.
So much of this stuff is about her talking about managing her celebrity, and it's just so fucking boring.
Corner we were going around. I was like, "What the
That's
hell?"
why I don't fucking watch like
I was
or
like,
listen
"Oh,
to
no, I haven't
podcasts
prepared
like the
myself
Conan
to
O'Brien
say
one
this,
and
man."
stuff
He's
like that because I don't fucking find celebrities talking about being celebrities and how what
"Oh,
being
dude,
famous
he
is
could've
like very
turned me
interesting.
stone, fucking into- I was like, "Oh my god." look at me."
You're in LA. You can go get Botox right now and look like a stone whenever you want.
Yeah, that's actually a good point. There's Botox everywhere.
Yeah, most people.
I get a
do.
little.
That is a
myself.
very
I call
good point.
it Botox when I do it. Yeah.
Bro,
You really?
I get Botox.
Bro
Well,
talk.
here's the
Any
thing,
wrinkles?
no shit.
Do you really get it?
Here's why, guys. Look, I'm not about to
So
be
Is
on
he
fucking
like a
trial.
fucking tennis player or something? Who is he?
Let me explain. And Whitney,
Explain
you can
who
back me
you
up here.
are. He doesn't
don't
look.
get
He looks like
Botox
he needs to
anymore.
take a
No,
nap.
hold on.
Also,
The
He looks-
earlier you get it,
Yep.
right? So when you start young, you're actually just getting rid of whatever wrinkles would pop up. So it's not like I'm going every week and getting shit done. It's like I went a few times. I actually went again like last month, but like for a touch up. But yeah,
Where do you get it?
justify it any way you need to,
Calabasas,
buddy. Okay, I don't need to
Oh,
fucking hear about it.
forehead and then crow's feet right here.
But here's the thing. Oh wow, so you still have some movement, which is good.
I have
You
tons
should
of movement.
have more though. Here's the
Tons,
thing.
loads of
Number one, if you're a
movement.
girl and you get
Some would say
Botox,
too much
number
movement.
one, you're gonna attract pedophiles. Okay, we're all trying to.
This is the
stop
weirdest episode
shaving your
yet.
vagina hair.
Don't stop shaving your
I know
vagina.
it's the first
hair.
one, but
I
it's
don't know
like
where
the
fuck
fourth
you
or fifth one I've
started
watched.
this.
See where I have like a bitchy face. I have like a wrinkle going through here.
Let me see. No,
Let's
that's
see.
normal. I
Yeah,
honestly
I'm
think
gonna leave mine.
at
It
this
gives me
point,
character.
wrinkles are a sign of youth.
I feel like you just gotta kind of
That's why I
take it
decided
easy
to
with
stop
some of
getting
this stuff, you know.
Yeah, see, you know what I
Like
do
I
kinda
get the
want?
feeling,
There's,
I get
you
the
Botox in your
sort of
armpits so
sense
that you
that
don't
Whitney
sweat.
talks about
Yeah,
this stuff
yeah.
constantly. And it
But
feels like a
the dermatologist
real
said to
like
me,
yoke around her neck.
okay,
It
so you can
seems
get, I
like
think it's
it's
like
like,
18 shots.
honey,
in
like,
both
honey,
one
you're
armpit,
beautiful. Like,
18 and
stop
18,
worrying about your
so you don't
wrinkles or whatever.
sweat. But
Just
then he was like, the
you know,
sweat
we all
does
gotta
have to
fucking
come
go
out
to the ground
somewhere,
sometime, you know.
and it usually comes out in your.
In her poochie banana? What the fuck?
Pooch-
In her
What
poochie
was
banana?
that? What were you
Preventative, that's why
saying?
you grew it out.
Oh my god, this guy needs to go somewhere else. I don't
The
like him
dermatologist
at
said to
all.
me, okay, so you can get, I think it's like 18 shots in both one armpit.
We could get
18,
rabies?
18, so that you don't sweat. But then he was like, the sweat does have to come out
What?
somewhere, and it usually comes out in your.
And that's when you squirt.
Poochie banana?
And that's when you squirt with 2% milk.
In her poochie banana?
Preventative,
That's
that's why you grew
interesting.
it out.
Real interesting. That's where the squirt comes from. It's redirected sweat.
Having pubic hair, sweating.
When a woman squirts,
wrinkles,
it's actually
it is just
redirected
my goal in
sweat.
life.
You make me want to grow mine out and like finger wave it or something. Fuck yeah, you got me rethinking every damn thing right now. Holy shit, keep going. What's something else that pisses
I'm
you off?
rethinking my fucking pubic hair and
Amazing, you know, I
everything
thought,
else,
like,
baby.
You know, I would just like blow my head off when I turned 40 or
Yeah.
something. You know, but there's something kind of
Jeez,
freeing
honey,
about it, you know,
Whitney.
because like
You
the,
quit caring.
Whitney.
the guys that want to date you,
Oh my
they're
god,
like,
I'm sorry. That's I know she's joking and she's making light of it, but that is fucking sad. Like, don't think of yourself that way, okay? Like, it's just fucking gorgeous. Like, look at her. She's fucking beautiful. Like, I think people like got a fucking problem with her or something. I don't know. I've gotten that notion, but like, she's fucking beautiful. Like, what? You don't gotta worry so much, Whitney. You're doing fine. You're doing great.
adults, like, you know, there's something really fun about it. I don't know.
Wow, blow your
I'm into it.
when you're fucking
like the way you say
40.
that. Now I
Holy
can't wait to get
hell.
older.
Why not?
I mean, I think it would be fun.
It's kind of fun. It's just sort of like, yeah, there's veins on my leg, but like,
What about it?
whatever, dude. My leg ankles are blue now. I'm an avatar. Sick.
I cannot
Like,
get
you
over
just
it.
have to.
Can you jump higher?
I don't think I can
Oh,
jump
fuck.
at all. Yeah, my fake boobs have gotten too
I
hard.
think one of the problems that these people have, I'll stop pausing it in a second, but I just feel the need to say this, that like You know, these people like Whitney, like she had a lot of fun in her life. She's worried about like not having fun when she's older and then, you know, feeling depressed about it. The key I have found, and I think this is going to work out really well for me, is to never have fun ever at any point in your life. When you're young, when you're older, later on, just never ever expect anything fun or exciting or pleasurable to happen, and then you don't fucking miss anything. I think that's going to work out really well for me. I'll never be looking back thinking about a better time. When the
So
fuck was
it
that?
actually happened because, and can I tell you something about you? I think part of the reason people love you so much, because you know you're like ghetto Dolly Parton or something.
Yeah.
That's what I've always been. That's what I've been telling everybody.
Taylor
Since
Swift.
Dolly Parton.
Trailer Trash Dolly or whatever it is that
Okay, take it
there's
easy,
this
Whitney.
epidemic where
Call her
especially white
trailer
women,
trash.
underprivileged white
Jeez.
women will talk about how hard their lives are and how and when I was at this Hollywood party, the producer hugged me too long and like we all have to march.
Oh,
Because
jeez,
like the white
no.
woman was uncomfortable.
Now I think I'm seeing why people don't
You
like
know,
her.
my trauma, and you're like, what was your trauma? And they're like, I had to move to Canada to do this movie, and you're just like, where's the like trauma used to be a word that was reserved for like ER nurses, and like it was a thing where like blood was involved, and everyone's talking about their
Dude,
trauma
that's
and
just
how they get
okay.
triggered
Oh,
and they like
gosh.
struggle with
Jeez.
anxiety. And
You're getting me on one,
and
Whitney.
Meanwhile, they're like from Connecticut and whatever, and you just blew by the fact that like, yeah, this is my family situation. What? Move on.
Yeah, what about it?
It's like I'm not making this my thing.
It's like dark humor.
I'm sorry, I keep pausing. I'll try not to do this again. But as someone who has experienced and gone through significant trauma myself, without going into significant detail about it, I would never ever try to like qualify someone else's trauma or how they deal with it or whatever. You know, you shouldn't be fucking criticizing people and taking them to task for not having as much trauma as you or not dealing with it in the way you'd expect them to or whatever. Whitney, I'm sorry, but like, you know, I was said earlier, like, oh, people, I think I've heard scuttlebutt that people don't like her for some reason. I don't fucking know why. I don't give a shit. But, you know, now I'm doing this, I'm kind of seeing like, oh, okay, yeah, that's not the nicest thing to say, Whitney. And there's really no need for, I mean, like, what's driving you to make that point? Like, why do you feel like you're so
I
you
don't
gotta
need to
get
pity
on?
me, and I'm not going to try to be a victim in order to get attention.
Can we talk about being funny again? That was more fun. That was more fun. Can we talk about being a celebrity
I'm not
again?
going to bore the fuck out of you guys talking about how hard my life is. Everyone's life is hard.
My mama left me and she picked crack over me. Please sit here and cry.
Have you tried crack though?
Guys, this isn't a good look. This is not a good look.
It's better than a kid.
Yeah, I've never seen an unhappy crackhead.
Neither have I.
I have.
Superman too.
That's it. There was Lil Boozy did a video about crack. He talked about how fentanyl is like no good. He's like, my crackheads, like they play basketball, they're athletic, they can
Yeah,
run, they
yeah.
can mix
Let me
apart,
tell you.
like my crackheads are doing well.
That's so boozy of him.
Yeah.
You don't want to fight a crackhead.
When I was doing meth all the time, I was in the best shape of my life.
Kangaroos, like in Australia, they'll beat your ass.
I was running around and doing so much stuff, making things happen,
Those kangaroos.
living my best life.
That's a really good comparison.
That's what he reminds
I'm
me
sure
of.
those people are very, very happy and well adjusted that she's referring to.
Better Picks lets you win up to 1,000 times your money. The app is super easy and it makes it 1,000 times more fun. Just pick your favorite.
I really hope the worm turns on this fucking shit because I'm so fucking tired of seeing this shit. Anyone who watches Twitch, I'm sure you fucking have seen that they fucking advertise this sports betting shit like so much, and I think it's kind of ugly and maybe like not a conscionable way to interact with a society or whatever. You know, shouldn't be encouraging people to gamble. If you ask me,
Just imagine if Chelsea said Talk Tuah and not you that night.
just imagine what world would we even live in right now? Who would the president be?
Can we hear you say it?
She don't give a fuck. It's her
Let's
problem.
just hear you
she
say
does
it.
not give a single fuck.
One more time.
I can't do it as good as
Do it.
You do it. Hot to
Patooey, Patooey.
Emphasis on it, like tuh. You know,
Hot tuh, hot tuh.
All right, all together.
Hot to.
Hot tuh. It's like Hank Hill doing it. Hot tuh, hot tuh. No, damn. Hot tuh, Bobby.
These girls have never seen a dick, Whitney. Calm down.
I know that's the other.
Will you relax?
This hot
Dance
tuh.
to Whitney Schneider.
No, no.
You know what I think?
Hot tuh.
Easy, bro.
Sorry,
Doc. You know what I think we need to do? I think we need to like do I don't know, like a bar crawl where we get you drunk and try to get you a slogan.
I keep getting distracted. Hold on. I'll go back and look at the fucking thing because I keep getting distracted by this fucking neon sign with a cowboy hat. It's just weird. What is that? The shoes that wore a hat.
I think we need to like do I don't know, like a bar crawl where we get you drunk and try to get you a slogan.
I got something you can say.
We gotta get
Like
you
just
a
trying to put
slogan.
lightning in a
I
bottle
feel
again.
like we
Like
could do it if we just like go to Nashville.
surely
a
we
couple
can.
nights
Surely
and
we
just
can
get
make it work
wasted.
again.
Yeah, we could just like
This
sneak
isn't just
up
some
on
crazy
you and,
anomaly
like,
that we're
send, like,
riding
some
the
crisis
wave of
actor
as long as
to
it'll
interview
go.
you and try to get something out. What would
We
your
can
Something we can do consistently.
Oh, but what about that video they first posted when all this shit started? I didn't get any money off of that.
Yeah.
So they can suck my left lip.
Well, that's how that shit goes a lot with internet crap.
Yeah, they like launched a merch store the next day.
Who are you?
Down. She was like very depressed about it, and they just kind of like blocked her and
you
ran
have it
off.
all.
I blocked her. Hate his voice. Hate his fucking voice.
I feel so bad about it too because I was like, holy shit, I made her answer that question, and now she's like beating herself up. But hey, now I'm glad.
Greatest assist of all time. Yeah.
Look at us now.
Look how far we've
I
come.
cannot. But it was about what you said, but it was also like your energy. It was like your essence.
Yeah, I
like,
think it's mostly that. Yeah, I mean, hopefully it's mostly that because if it's the other thing, then fucking no, that's not enough to make an entire career out of. You have to hope it's like her personality and shit because otherwise she's not gonna go anywhere.
I'm just.
Yeah.
How can I put it? I talk out of my ass a whole.
Good.
But I'm open.
Yeah,
with them.
like
I
Jim
don't have any
Carrey in that Ace Ventura
Whatever,
movie.
vodka, I'll say it to anybody.
I think we weirdly need more talking out of our ass. Like I know
Yeah.
that sounds
Hello,
insane
I'm a
because
butch.
everyone online
No,
seems
everybody
like
did
they're
that. It
doing
was very
but I actually
funny.
think, what do you think? I don't know. But let me ask you, I don't mean to say like your generation, like were you already kind of on social media? Like
Not really.
Okay.
Like here and there.
Yeah. How do you feel doing this? Does it make you feel uncomfortable?
No, I don't really care.
Shoot, I barely have to fucking do anything. So yeah.
It's just like I'd be reading my DMs and I'm like, oh my god, I'm posting these. This is my
Holy shit,
audience
I'm
right
so
here.
fucking popular.
No, it's freaky.
Yeah.
Big question. Do you feel like guys try to hit on you? Like, I don't mean about
Come
this.
on.
I just mean like you're now in a situation being famous. You now have to question everybody that wants to be friends with you or date you. Have you
Yeah.
already felt like there's a difference?
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes you don't even need to ask
Yeah, I tell them
something.
that all the time. No guys just.
Who asked you, dude? Fucking shut up. Shut the fuck up, okay?
That's about it.
Well, it's worse now.
Yeah.
I would rather a guy do.
Go to your
things for
fucking
my
racquetball
body
game or wherever the
than for
fuck
my
you gotta be after this,
And
okay?
then-
We don't
so what
need
has
you
been the
here,
most
okay?
Yeah, we're just childish. Like I start having this magical thinking where I'm like, someone that I don't even want to date, someone that I don't even want to get back
You
together.
just want
with.
their attention.
I just want him to miss
Yeah.
me.
I'm fucked up like that too. I know what you mean.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I get vengeful. I want him to know how well I'm doing. I want to like whatever. So I start posting stuff. I'm like, what am I doing? I
Yeah,
like to
she's
put-
right. You can't do that.
We are more alike than you know.
By the way, that is a compliment.
Everyone's really a pathetic loser at the end of the day.
I have such a big bleeding heart. Well, pit bulls, if they're raised by
I'm
idiots,
basically the nicest, most
because
compassionate
many
person on
idiots
earth.
want to have a pit bull. If they make a mistake, they will do the maximum amount of damage, right?
Exactly.
Chihuahuas, Cocker Spaniels, they attack the most frequently of any
Yeah.
dog, but they don't do much damage, so nobody cares, right? So a pit bull does damage, it's over, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
anytime there's a
Rip
dumb
your
dog, there's
fucking neck out.
that's been dealing with it. So I have such a big bleeding heart. This is my thing. I did get my
They turned
ear
the
bitten
cowboy
off.
shoes sign off. Wonder why they did that. Probably because it's distracting me so much. I didn't notice I wasn't looking at it as much now.
And-
But I guess they heard what I was saying. Like, oh, turn that off.
So for me, I guess in the beginning, I was so excited to actually have resources to be able to save animals that I like brought them all into my house. And I made the mistake with the dog that bit my ear off. It was my fault. Anytime a dog attacks, I usually believe it's your
Ooh,
fault.
wow.
The person who trained its fault. It's someone's fault, right? Especially a staffy because they always give warning, right? They always give you two chances.
I'm trying to. I feel bad. I'm just trying to see how fucked up her ear is. Like, turn around. Turn your head. Turn your head so I can see your fucked up weird ear. There we go. Yeah, there it is. Oh yeah, it's all fucking wrinkly and shit.
Right? So they're not fighting to kill the other dog. They think they're protecting their owner. So the ones that are the nicest are the ones that end up fighting, and those, right? So they're actually just like the sweetest dogs. They just, and it's disgusting what they do. But I had the dog sleep in the bed, and he was sleeping on
Man,
my chest.
I would give anything to have as much energy as Whitney Cummings. She is just fucking zapping all over the fucking place.
He just went to like, their mouth is their hands. So in the beginning, if they've been taken from their mom too young, which is very common with abuse,
And I'm not getting the energy that she's on something. I feel like I can generally detect that from a fair amount of experience being on things. I can kind of tell someone's on something a lot of the time. I don't think she's on anything right now.
Exotic animal trafficking is a whole thing. We'll get to jokes in a second, guys. Just calm down.
Oh, they turned the sign back on. They turned the light back on.
I'm going to save them all, and then a lot of crazy stuff happened.
Dr.
So
Doolittle's
Again, why?
yeah, so there's times where you just
Why are
gotta
they
go,
doing
like,
that?
yes, we're comfortable around humans before they like freak out and make a mistake. You know, because sometimes dogs that are that abused, they make mistakes.
Please tell me you named that dog Spike Tyson.
I almost fucking
Gina, 'cause that's
forgot
a
you were
huge miss.
here.
Kidding.
Shut up. Go away. You fucking annoying
Bingo.
prick.
And there goes my ear.
You're pissing me off so
So
much. I'm
yeah, so
fucking
that
knocking
was,
my
like, the thing. I think,
microphone.
like,
You
have
need to
such a
go
big
away
heart, and as you
right
can
now.
see, he was like, when you lend someone money, it's only a matter of time before they start to hate you.
Fair enough.
And I was like, no, what do you mean? Like, this is gonna make my mom love me, and this is gonna make this sibling nice to me finally. It's like, doesn't work that way. And then I was like, okay, animals are safe. You
Oh,
can't love an
I
animal too
have-
much, you know.
That
This is like-
sounds confusing to me, but I don't have any concept
that's
of what
why I
that is.
Why do people start hating you when you
To
give
be
them
given
money?
large amounts of
Why do
money,
people
to
start
be in a
getting mad at you
position
when
to
you
give
them money?
anyone else money, I have
resentful,
no
couple things.
clue what
Number
any
one,
of
I
that
think
is.
my thing is
I
it always
can't
should be a
say.
gift. It's not alone. It never can be alone because then all of a sudden you
I was gonna
become
go back
the
and hear what he said,
family
like,
story
no,
team
don't
member
do
now,
that.
You know, where every
I don't
time,
care what he
you know,
said.
you see
Nobody
them,
does.
you're a reminder to them of the thing they haven't given you or the embarrassing thing they had asked
Yeah.
for.
Where's my money at, bitch?
Totally.
Yeah.
And then you see them and they're like in a new pair of shoes and you're like, you know, you can't really sit and they're like, no, someone gave me these and they're
Well, that's kind of on you to not be fucking Tony Soprano when you hang out with them, okay?
I'm gonna get you back.
That's kind of
whatever.
on
And
you
you're
to
like, I don't,
be
you know,
cordial
I
in
get to
that
the point where I was like,
situation.
it's just a gift, or I'm gonna pay the bill directly. You know, because I can't just give you cash, whatever. And then I think it's a matter of time before they start to hate you because then they start to owe you, and then the power dynamic. They gave you a power that you didn't want. You know what I mean? I just wanted to.
Well,
like, help
now
you
I'm
out with your
feeling less
rent or help
sympathy
you out
for
with your
you.
this, and then it's like, well, now what about next month? Now
Yeah,
what about next
being the
month, next
boss
month?
is so
And then you
fucking
become
hard,
this,
isn't
like,
it?
You know, authority figure to them, kind of thing. I think they, and then we
Having
are generous.
having
so it makes
people
things
be
worse, and
obligated to
then
you
they
is
go, like,
so
if you-
hard.
People that are really generous, like that big hearts like you. Animals is such a great place to start.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
They can't talk back to you either.
Exactly. Well, they do. They communicate.
They can tear your throat out, though, as we previously talked
Yeah, yeah.
about.
Like they're calling me a bitch. I don't know it.
I don't understand humans half the time. You're like a dog calling me. You're calling me a bitch. I mean, that's
Dog calling me a bitch? What?
Definition. If it's a dog, there you
Call
go.
the kettle.
Yeah, I'd rather sit
Huh?
on the floor and talk to a dog.
What do
than a
you,
person
what
all day.
dog?
Yeah. Okay, so you had fun with Matt Rife. You had fun with Logan Paul. What have you learned anything
Jake
from?
Paul.
What's that, Jake? Logan? Oh God, what? Same diff.
Yeah, I'm right there with
Same
you, honey.
diff.
I see no differentiation between them.
Yeah, they do, right? I like them. Why do I like them? There's something I like the shamelessness of them.
I'm ambivalent.
Blunt. And you know what else I like?
I don't really know
appreciate,
anything
and this
about
is
them. I
seems
think one of them
like
is a
with
pretty
Hannah,
good fighter,
like,
like an MMA
people that
fighter.
grew
That's
up in
basically
public,
all I
you
know
might kinda
about
be
them.
one
I
of
think
them,
one
you
was in
know?
like a
I
suicide
did
forest.
too. Like I just have so much respect for him, and I never feel the need to pull that shit.
Did you make him swallow an air tag? I
What?
think Pookie needs to swallow an air tag.
This is really
What is this? This must be a
really funny.
reference to
You
something I
should
don't
do
know.
air tags that say Pookie. This is really funny you said this because I did date a guy who swallowed an earbud.
What? What?
Kind of the same thing. Did you get to like hear everything?
How did
was
that
going on?
happen?
I'd have been listening. Is he talking to a bitch?
How do you
Is that
not
what
know
I'm
you've
hearing?
swallowed an ear? But they're not that small.
It's like a 50 Cent song. You're like, what the fuck is going on? Mini man.
If you swallowed something that large, you would feel it. It would hurt going down. Like, what the fuck?
And so I literally was like, "How do you know that story?" It's the one thing I haven't shared publicly, and then I just did. But yeah, I like.
How?
It's also the first time I've been in a relationship where I'm not thinking about where he is. I don't.
There's
I
no
like,
elaboration on that. He just ate it. He just
100%,
ate an
and
ear
not only that,
pod.
like when we're not together, I just like. I'm like, I wonder what he's doing. Like, I'm like, it's weird. I'm like a fan.
And that's how it should be.
I think so too.
He gets you in like your little soft girl era. You don't have to be like a hard ass gangster.
Was he
you know?
eating like a
is.
duck, just like
Yeah,
shoving
by the
a
way, do
fucking
it,
sandwich down
but
his
I- you
neck
know,
or
it's weird. I was
something? And
dating
you
this
fucking,
guy
like, I
once,
don't even know how that's fucking
athlete,
possible.
professional athlete, and I
I
remember.
feel like you'd have to like
because I guess
fucking
just
do
this is
that.
what I
Like you'd
do,
give a
and,
pill
you know,
to a dog,
thought
like
if a
fucking
guy
wrap in
wanted to
a
date
hunk
me,
of
he
food
wanted,
and then
like,
cram it down their
challenge.
mouth.
You know,
Like
'cause guys
you
say
can't,
that
you
a
can't do
lot,
that
and I
intentionally.
think they believe
No
it.
guy has ever
Unintentionally,
said
I
that.
meant.
I
You
know.
can't do that unintentionally. That's what I meant.
Right now,
Unintentionally.
no guy said that.
And I think this is
You can't
probably a guy
unintentionally
being
eat
full
an
of shit,
ear
trying
pod.
to
That's
flirt or
fucking
saying
nuts.
what I think they think I would want to hear.
Oh, I love a good challenge.
I can't believe they just moved right on from
I
that.
say
That's
it. Here's the
fucking
thing, I
crazy. I'm
know,
gonna be
but
thinking about
guys
that the
don't
rest of my
hear
fucking
what
life.
Their guy friends say to girls. Like you guys don't know. Do you know what I'm saying? I always have to tell my guy friends, like, you know that your homies cry to us, right? And that they, you know, it's a whole ass thing. So we see a
The whole
different
ass
side of
thing.
your homies than you do. And they'll be like, I want a girl who calls me out on my shit. They always say that. I want a girl that's like,
And when you do, they're like, "Why would you say that?"
I know. And then 3 months in, you're
That's
like,
what
hey,
they're like,
why do you have two
"Uh."
phones? And they're like, why are you attacking me?
No, they're like,
You're with me.
That's my friend.
yeah, she's closer. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, really? And I said to him, I was like,
Don't cut to
we were
him. He has
arguing about
nothing. He's
something,
nothing to
and,
add.
again, because I thought I had to like prove I was smart or strong or something like
Whitney,
that. And then I
you're
was
as
like,
smart
well, I
and
thought
strong as you
you
need to be.
wanted a
Okay.
challenge. Like I thought men wanted, you date me if you want a challenge. And he was
Don't
like,
say it unless you want it,
He was
because
like-
I will give you a challenge.
I will give you a
what man would
challenge.
ever want a challenge? What man would ever want a challenge? And that
You
like,
think
blew my
fucking
mind.
watching all the Talk Tuah in one sitting is a fucking
was my
challenge? I'll
job
give
to
your
be
ass a real challenge, buddy. Okay.
Yeah, you want a hard time? I'll give you a hard time.
Well, no,
you
and
know?
also too, we think it's like, did you bust every guy's balls this hard, or is it just me? And then we start thinking, and it's like, so who are all these guys that just kind of got to like hook up with you and go on with their life and not deal with any of this bullshit I'm dealing with right now?
And you know what I'm asking?
So it's
Who the
just
hell
kinda
are
puts it in
you?
perspective,
Who
and you're
are
like,
you?
Fuck, I should maybe get out of here. Like, fuck this.
Yeah,
I'm
you
bored
should.
of
You should get the
There's a
fuck out of here. You should have
I
gotten
do
the fuck
think,
out of here a
though,
long
it
fucking
takes a
time
while to
ago,
figure out who
Mister
you
Whoever the
are,
fuck
so
you
it's hard
are.
to know what I'm gonna fake and then all of a sudden I was like, I don't need to change anything about myself. I just have to be authentic, and then I'll actually attract the right person. Because when you're pretending or you're trying to be something you think they want, they're gonna be attracted to a fake version of you, and then in
That's a
6 months or
reasonable
year,
thing to
you're gonna be
say.
so exhausted pretending that you're gonna like fall apart one day and just like they're gonna be like, who's this person? You're like, this is me.
I guess she's
You know?
she's like in her early 20s, so that makes sense. You know,
You're not
if he's
even loving
telling
me.
her
You're in
that.
love with who I'm pretending
What
to
if
be.
he's
And
saying
I'm
like,
like,
yeah,
why
we all fucking know that by now, right?
Now we'll go swimming and you'll see my
It's
face.
weird because the
for
pillow
real.
that Haley has behind her makes it look like it's more of her hair. It's weird looking.
Not worthy of your bush.
Yeah, it's really weird.
I don't know. Maybe I'll get a merkin.
What's that?
It's a wig.
Pubic
it's
wig.
Pubic hair.
That's a thing.
I don't even know if that is a real
but
thing. Like,
are
I
you
think this
dating
is something
anyone
that
yet? Are
exists
you
to be
on
a
the
joke in
apps?
Family Guy. I don't think anyone actually has ever gotten a merkin or can purchase a
No,
merkin.
Pookie's still in the picture. He just hadn't took me on a date.
It's like a dental
fucking
dam. It just exists to be a joke in sitcoms.
Tell me about it.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Like he's not took me on a date yet.
How long have you been hanging?
It's been like on and off for like 3 years.
Is he poor? Because otherwise, there's no
You've
excuse
never
for
been on
that.
an actual date?
We just like started getting serious like a few months ago, and I still haven't been on a date.
I'm gonna say something wild.
Do it.
I'm on his side. Hear me out.
Whitney?
How old is he?
Whitney?
24.
Here's what I'll say. I'm on his side but he's doing something right by accident, not on purpose. I think that you going out right now, it could make the dynamic awkward.
Yeah, that's
My
that
dad
that
is a public figure.
that point
When
notwithstanding,
we
though.
didn't go out in public
That's not why
together
he's
for-
doing
we've been
that.
together, I mean, truly a year.
That's, she just
We
said they've been
started
doing
going
for
out
fucking like
together, classic
4
and I'm
years
so
or
glad
something. She's been famous for like what, like fucking a month and a half or something? I don't even know.
He's very famous to people, and I would have been spooked early on. So I just wouldn't want him to see how famous you actually are.
That's spooky.
What? Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They probably broke the internet.
Or like to want to have this romantic night and then you go out and then you get demoralized or like depressed because you can't just like have this moment with him. I mean, I'm sure you could, there's a way to do it. You guys could get a boat or something.
Yeah, some sort of fake mustache might work.
He does like construction and stuff.
Love it. Love it.
He's like
Let him stay in.
I love a hardworking man. Got calluses on
How
his
about
hands.
you
and
cook
shit.
a meal so when he comes home from his construction job, there's food waiting?
Yeah.
I mean, I can
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm weird like that. Like you gotta.
What's
earn
your
that,
fucking
I think.
excuse,
Okay.
Haley?
I don't think he's earned that just yet.
I just don't. There's this new thing where, like, I don't know, women that are like, think that they're empowered or like, I'm a feminist. I don't cook. I don't clean. I'm
Uh-oh.
like,
Uh-oh.
No, I like doing that.
I'm like,
I
bitch,
love
what do
doing
you do?
that. Yeah, exactly. Besides, bitch.
Are you just like a hungry, filthy bitch? What do you?
That was kind of funny. I'll admit that was kind of funny. Are you still hungry, filthy bitch?
Yeah, I appreciate that. I appreciate a capacity for shame and embarrassment.
Is the real reason you haven't slept over at his house is because you're scared to clog his toilet in the morning? Is that what this is really all about?
Okay. Okay.
As if I needed more of a reason to hate this fucking guy. As if I needed another reason.
I am full of shit. Both ways.
Buddy, you're getting on my very last nerve, okay? And I'm about to jump through my fucking computer and do something about it, okay? I'm about to jump to the computer and make a serious fucking violent scene in the Talk Tuah podcast set.
I live right up the block from here. So if there's ever a situation where I have to shit really bad and I'm with a girl, I always go, oh my God, there's an emergency at the office. Like someone's stuck in the garage. I'll be right back. Just stay here. I'll be right back.
This is not something you have to tell anybody.
And then I'll just come here when no one's here and just come upstairs and shit and then go back home. I'm like, yeah, I had to let, my friend out of the garage. Everything's fine. Let's go back to sleep. That's what I do. I come here every time.
You know what I find really attractive in a man? Keeping their fucking shitting habits to themselves. Keeping those intimate details to themselves. That's what I think is very attractive in a man.
Right in the bed. pictures.
Jesus
You can hear
Christ,
me a mile
people.
away when I'm in there holding onto the freaking toilet seat in the damn wall.
Turn the shower on, dude. That's my move. The shit shower.
I know we're all reveling in
it's
our
like a
white
good
trashery
transition,
right
they
now,
won't
but
know
can we
what
have
we've
some
done.
fucking
that's
class?
smart. So
Jesus,
it's like you
man.
close the door, turn the
And then they
shower
turn the
on, do your
fucking
shit.
cowboy
have
boot lamp
perfume in
up
there
again.
with
The fucking
you. But if they have
they
a
turn the
fan,
fucking
that's
they turn this fucking light off
Remember that
again.
game I
I'm
mentioned
fucking they're fucking
beforehand?
fucking with my
We
head
went to
here.
1,000
It's fucking
times your money.
crazy.
Well, turns out it gets even
Oh
better.
god,
Better
hardcore
Picks
is a
is
lot to get
offering a
through.
deposit
Ooh.
match up to $200
Wow.
and
Okay,
a
I can
free
do this
pick
though.
for all new users. So basically, if you put like
God
$200
damn it. Okay,
in, they
so
match it. That's
there's like
$400 right there.
a little less
If you
than 20
haven't
minutes left.
downloaded
And
Better,
then there's
start
only one
playing
more
yet.
episode.
Do
I'm
it
pretty
right now.
sure.
Get
Unless
this
somehow
podcast.
another
Throw that
fucking
thing
one
in the lineup.
creeps out
Let's
of the
get a
fucking
ton of
ground.
money
I
this
don't know.
NFL season. Have you ever had to shit at a man's house?
Yeah, I just shit. I don't even try to hide it.
Okay.
Real,
we
real
got
shit.
it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Yeah.
whoa,
It's gonna make
whoa.
her as famous as Haley.
Holy shit.
He shits too. Why
Right
am I
next to we have a
hiding?
sign called
Oh.
Shitting with Chelsea.
I was gonna like
You
talk like
see, talk to spit on that.
do like
thing.
really
Talk to
shit
close
on
to the
that
microphone. I don't think I should do that.
Please give her a hat that says shit on that thing.
My sound quality is bad enough already. I don't need to do that.
Respect.
Yeah, I-
Just dab.
Yeah, I mean that is.
Jamie, what do you do? Oh, I manage Spit Girl and Shit Girl. What do you do?
Two
Oh my
Girls
God.
One Cup was
My
very
parents would be
big.
so proud.
You guys
Yeah,
missed
yeah,
that
and it
very
did a lot for
regular
those women,
podcast.
right?
This girl posted
Their
TikTok,
careers
and I
went
was
on a
like,
fucking
yeah,
rocket
like a
ship to
hot
the
girl
moon.
onto something, but she says she spits on
They were
it.
in Parasite
I
after
fart on it.
that.
Farting porn is a big thing where girls just fart and
Like a queef or like
it's
No,
like a
out their
fart out the
ass.
butt. Queefing, I'm sure, is a thing too. I haven't dabbled in that yet. Also, by the way, sorry to make such a hairpin turn here. I was given tea tree oil to give you for your warts.
Who the fuck gave her that? Who the fuck gave her that?
Haley's got warts. Haley's got
Hate
warts.
that this is in my pocket. Is this
Spit on,
genital warts?
spit on that thing more
or-
like
It's
put
actually
tea
blue
tree oil on that thing.
bullshit.
Otherwise, those warts aren't going to go away.
at the at the TSA.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Haley's
It was
first flight
sick.
ever, Whitney. By the way, her first flight she ever went on was like 3
Is
weeks
he
ago now, maybe
Pookie?
a
Like,
month
I
ago,
used-
and
So you had never.
I thought
flown
he came with
before
Whitney,
you
but
went
now
by.
I'm
No, and
thinking she's
everything in my
part of
damn,
her fucking
like,
cadre.
carry-on,
she
it got
brought a knife.
confiscated. Actually, it was 2 knives and they got confiscated.
You brought knives to the airport.
Yeah.
You got a little girl going out here somewhere she's never been, unarmed. You've lost your fucking mind.
You brought weapons into TSA in 2024.
He's like, ma'am, what's this? And I was like,
Fucking Haley's going to be doing CQC
You-
against her
okay,
fucking
I know
attackers.
You don't care that much about history, but do you know about 9/11?
yeah.
Did you ever hear about this? I mean, this dude, you going to the air, that is like Cat Williams level bonkers, dude. Like, this is like Dr. Dre doesn't bring knives to the airport. I respect this.
Are they known
They
for
took your
their
knives.
outlandish behavior at the airport? I didn't know that about
people,
them.
I'm like watching what's going on around me.
As you
'Cause you
should.
can't tell about people nowadays.
Cat
You
Williams,
know,
he
right
can't
now,
fly
people trying to
anywhere.
Kidnap you and every fucking thing
That's
else,
right.
trying to hurt you.
Yeah, you look exactly like the girl
Yeah.
in Taken. I mean, this is like
No, she does
this is
not.
Easy to
what-
kidnap.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is what traffickers
little
look
too.
for.
It's not hard to.
She
She
pick
does
out.
not look
I'll
like the
just
girl
fucking
from
van and
Taken.
scooch off with my ass,
That's
and
right.
then there I go. No more.
She's blonde. That's like
I mean,
it.
Anyway, for your wart, you got to go to CVS and get like a Dr. Scholl's thing to burn it off.
Yeah, she's right. Get that burn shit. No, it doesn't
It's not
hurt.
gonna hurt. What's
No,
that?
this little
No.
lady that was doing my toes.
Okay, first of all,
It
stop
isn't
going to
fire,
airlines.
Haley.
Okay,
Calm
we're not that one
down.
time.
We're not gonna be MC Hammer where you make all this money.
You're
you
gonna
get
go to
successful,
CVS, you get a
and then you go to
blowtorch. No,
Erewhon
no, that's not how it
spending
works.
$100 on a fucking burrito.
Yeah,
There's-
it's crazy.
It's insane. That
I
place
will
is
never not think I don't live in poverty anymore.
Dude.
Like you asked me to go, I don't know, shopping and spend
Oh
$30.
my
on a
God,
shirt,
I don't
say,
want to
"Fucking
do this
crazy."
anymore.
the more money you make, the more
I,
money you
I thought
spend.
there was
And when you
one
get the first
episode
tax
left. I
bill,
thought there was
you don't
one
know how much money
episode
you
left.
make.
I have to go
I
on a
don't got a
whole
whole
other
laid
fucking
out of it,
episode
like
of
the
this
other day,
shit.
don't make me,
Jesus.
I'm like, shit.
Ugh.
Fixing to eat me up.
I'm gonna
But
do
you're
it though.
in
I'm gonna
Nashville as
do
your
it.
primary residence.
Yeah.
So you're fine.
The amount of money I have to
I'm a
terrible,
man of
but
my
it's-
word. And sure, I said when I fucking
bend us
started
over
this, I'm
out
like,
here.
I would be happy if I
Yeah,
could
so
cook
it's-
fucking
it
if
helped me
I
when my
fucking get
business
through
manager told
fucking
me,
even 2
any amount of
episodes
money
of
you
this.
have, you have half. Whatever
Yeah.
number you see,
I'll do
you
the
have
whole
half,
damn thing.
right? With agents, managers,
No matter how many
you know,
episodes it is.
And then anytime you look at what something costs, just multiply it by 3.
But hopefully it's
And
just
that's how
one
much
more.
it
I
costs.
really,
This
really
one
hope
is
it's just one
$50.
more.
Oh my God, it's actually you have to earn 150 to be able to afford it.
That's
So that really helped me because every time I leave Erewhon to get groceries, I'm like, that was a laptop.
Who the fuck do I beat up on about taxes?
Well,
What?
is there the next first round of January 6th.
I almost went cross-eyed there. Like, what did you say?
That was a crock of shit.
Here's the thing: some of the food is good. It's not $20
Exactly.
for a smoothie good.
Well, Erewhon's like my favorite nightclub in the city. The one good thing about that place is that's just you'll find the best looking women maybe on planet Earth. Ever,
Yeah,
at
with
all
some
times.
bad bitches.
But,
I
but they're
fucking
bad with
hate
money.
you.
Yeah.
Bad with money, bitches. So if you go in Erewhon and you see a hot chick, that is a red flag because they're in debt from buying Hailey Bieber's cum smoothie, whatever the fuck that is.
That's why it's so expensive, Haley. If you didn't know.
What's in there? Oh, not you. Your smoothie. You know what I'm saying?
They're selling a woman's cum in a smoothie. What's going on? What are you talking about?
A lot of you're like, why is all your photos, your watches, and your cars like this is what you're leading with? This is what you.
Where's
want.
this Erewhon at? Where are they located? Do they have any locations in South Florida where they sell the girl cum smoothie?
The best thing about having money as a woman is you get to date broke guys. They're so much better at sex. They're so much nicer.
Yeah.
You get to date like a painter.
Not about like you though.
Yeah, or like someone who's like just like the biggest loser on earth, but who's definitely really, really good at sex.
Yeah. I think it's good to be careful. I think it's good to be really careful. I don't think you can move slow enough. I think I think every relationship I look back on, I'm like, if I just moved a little slower, I would have realized like we're just meant to be homies. We should have just been friends, and we like started sleeping together, and then
I think about that too. I think about if I just moved a little bit slower, I'd still have one of my lungs.
What does your new guy think of all this?
Pookie?
Yeah.
I asked him yesterday, I was like, I bet you feel like you're on top of the world, don't you? And he was like, I don't know, I don't really think about it much. And I was like, well, I mean, I don't act any different than I did before.
Of course. You're just going to work.
But
He's playing it cool. He's playing it cool. He's fucking thrilled to pieces. You know he is.
An LA boy would take that. He'd be posting everything. Oh, I'm dating Hawk too. I mean, it would be.
He'd get humbled very quick.
Well,
Like,
here's the problem.
I'm going to harness the psychic powers latent in my mind, and I'm going to kill you with my fucking brain.
And they, the
Oh,
people who grow up here don't care about famous people. They're
like
we've
you.
seen it all. I went to high school with them. You know,
Oh.
what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, so it's the people that move
This
to
episode,
LA.
he can't be in the next one, right?
Out of their way to
It's the only one
seek
he's been in so
fame,
far.
and they're obsessed with it. Right.
That's what I like about here. The one thing I do like about being here, it's too big, but you can walk down the street and everybody just does not pay you.
No
any
one cares.
attention.
No one cares.
Exactly. I love it.
No one cares because everyone thinks they're the celebrity.
Please take this.
Yeah, that sounds awful. That just sounds awful, honestly,
I don't know if you know, she's
to be
a
around.
comedian. Like, you know, she talks about celebrities. You know, she did this show called Life on the D-List. Sort of big comedian. And she got in a lot of trouble because she held up a
That shit was
head
so
of Trump
fucking
and
stupid that she
kind
got
of
in so much trouble for
pandemic.
that. They're like, she committed a high crime. She should be hung. What the fuck? Calm down.
in LA.
She took a
and they would
fucking
say thank
photograph. She didn't fucking do
And I was like,
anything.
oh, come on, whatever. And she's like, no, try it. Like, as a famous person, like she would just, we were on Hollywood Boulevard and just some random person. She was like, hey, congratulations. Some random girl was like 25. I was like, thank you so much. Thank you. Like, she probably went on a commercial audition that day. Like, everyone in their head is like famous and doing so well. Like, if somebody famous says to you, congratulations, and you're like, oh, thanks.
What did I tell you earlier? I was like, I like how it smells up here. And she was like, what do you mean by that? I was like, well, it smells like pot and it also smells like crushed dreams. I kind of like it.
You're coming at LA is now just kind of this weird like Black Mirror simulation now. It's like China's bought every building and it's all just like weird, empty, like money laundering.
It sounds like a
it
fucking
kind of
like dystopia. It sounds fucking fucked
the
up.
Standard Hotel and like House of Blues is closed down. It's kind of a weird vibe.
Did
like,
you grow up here or no?
No.
didn't,
I'm
yeah.
DC. I'm like Virginia. Yeah, but it's like Jim Belushi died.
Yeah,
at
did
the
you?
like, people were just
I think I know the
dying all
answer
time.
to
It's
that question, whether or not you grew up
you
there.
know, with John Belushi.
Not to say there's anything wrong with that. It's just he seems to have that fucking stink on him hard.
I conflate brothers. I don't think more than one sibling should be famous. Alec and Steven and Billy. I couldn't pick them out. In the
I don't
lineup
have a
same
strong
way.
opinion on the matter myself.
You know, so I when people say like, I want to get to stand up, I'm like, okay, like, you know, let's first make sure your childhood was terrible.
Fair enough.
We have a joke. A friend of mine is a comedian, Annie Letterman. And
What if you
she
spend
talks
your
about, like,
later
you know,
years
through,
around a
like,
bunch of
childhood trauma,
irrational,
stuff like that,
drug-addicted
if you've
people?
been,
Would that
like,
make you
molested
good
as
at
a girl, like,
comedy?
doping in sports.
Because then I think I can do it.
You have an advantage. Like the more trauma you have, the funnier you end up being. But I, studied theater in college and all that kind of stuff. I've studied journalism as well, which journalism used to be this thing where individuals.
Yeah, now
would
it's
tell the
just
truth
fucking
about what was
TikTok
happening
flip
in
flop.
the
I don't even
world.
fucking know
It
anymore.
ended like 10 years ago. Now the news is actually fiction.
The news is fucking
And all
Facebook
media
and
is
Instagram stories. That's all it is
completely
now.
flipped. But studying journalism, I think, was kind of my way subconsciously. Like being a comedian, you're kind of like a silly journalist in a way. You're like talking about current events. You're trying to like investigate things and figure things out. And
I'm a silly journalist.
Like being a lawyer, the local news, which local news is always insane, right? It's always like, is lead poisoning your children? Find out after the break.
Was it something with lettuce a few weeks ago? I was saying.
A lot of times when I'm watching, it's just like someone got shot here and someone got shot there.
Totally.
At all things.
but they're just trying to keep you watching. So they're just like as sensational and insane as possible. And all the men are in drag, the women are in blackface.
That's what Big
What?
Sugar wants you to think, that lettuce is bad for you.
Big Sugar?
Yeah, it's a whole ploy by Big Sugar.
Okay, I didn't think that guy could get any worse, and then he turned his hat around, and
And so
oh my
I
god,
was reading it, and it was some like horrible story about a kid that got kidnapped, and something just awful. And they show a picture of the kid, and it was, I mean, look, when you grow up,
I'm like trying to hold my head. I'm trying to like keep the violence inside me. I'm just like,
it's
pisses me off so much. I don't want to hear him talk anymore.
Oh, dude, I want to do so many pranks at my funeral. I want to have a closed casket and then have like someone jump out. I like want to
Don't do that. Please don't do that.
So many things.
I think your loved ones would be very, very upset if you did
I want like
that.
a dance party at mine.
Yeah.
And then I want like a big green screen, like all my best moments. I'm gonna be like butt chugging a fucking beer or something. I don't know. I want to go out with a bang. Remember me like this. Don't remember me like dead as fucking my casket.
Don't remember like.
You're gonna live for a really long time. I feel like. You're like.
Something ever happens to me, I want to live through you.
Through me?
Yeah.
How do you know if you're in love with somebody?
Like the midterm psychosis, like Pythagoras was trying to do, like that.
This
What
fucking
do you
way.
mean?
I don't know. Love's a strong word.
It is a strong word.
I'm not like a lovey-dovey kind of person. I don't like talking about
You think that now? You're a lot like me. Just
I
wait.
was like that.
Just
I
wait.
was like that too.
Hopefully, you're not too much like him because he fucking sucks shit and he's the most annoying fucking asshole I've ever seen in my entire fucking life.
I love a like a canceled tattoo that's like a Redskins, like a chief. You know what
It's
I
a
mean?
big tattoo of Rick and Morty.
We're not allowed to say anymore. Just Cleveland Indians. Just I love
A neo-Nazi prison tattoo like that. You must have loved American History X. That gets you in the fucking mood, doesn't it, Whitney?
just a
And we're all having fun. We're all having a nice time. And then he says something and fucking pisses in the punch bowl.
I love a bad tattoo on a man with his shit together now.
So you mean to tell me if Pookie has a tattoo on his leg right here that says "party animal," I should embrace
Wait,
that?
the camera didn't need to go down there.
Whitney, thank you for coming.
I hope there's something.
What a strange conversation that was. Okay, well, I have to pee
I
again.
hope you're happy. I feel like we were just. This is
And
what
then
podcast is.
I
always
think
leave a podcast being like,
finally.
Was that anything?
Nope, they're not done talking.
This is normal conversation.
Two people kicking it.
They said they were done. And I thought they were
love you,
done.
dude.
I love you too.
This is gonna come up patronizing. I'm not gonna say I'm proud of you for getting famous or whatever.
Don't do that. I have mommy issues. I feel like you're grooming me right
I mean, also,
now.
she kind of didn't willingly do anything to like become famous. It just sort of happened.
That doesn't groom anyone. I don't groom myself. Look at my hair. So no, I'm proud of the people you've surrounded yourself with.
Well, thank you.
Because that makes or breaks you mentally, financially, everything. So you
Except the guy in the white hat. You need to get his fucking ass out of there.
And by the way, the best thing to do is have dogs around humans. Because if you don't have good taste in humans, your dogs will tell you.
They definitely will.
So I'm glad that you have dogs around.
They're having a little.
I don't like this guy here. Get him out of here.
On that note, I hate to take up any more of your time.
I love you. That's what people from the South say when they want you to stop talking. I don't want to take up any more of your time.
Yeah,
That
he's
was,
right.
by the way,
That's
that
true.
was like bless your heart adjacent.
That is bless your heart adjacent. Right?
Bless your heart. Fuck like more
Whitney, thank you for being
punch
here.
your face. This is what I'm gonna do right after you say that to me. All right. Hey. Okay. So I'm going to empty my bladder, and then
If you want more, go
we're
like,
going to
comment, subscribe,
witness
talk.
the thrilling conclusion of Talk Tuah. I'm pretty sure there's only one other episode of this. I really hope that's the case anyway. Emma Cornett, how are you? Hello. I'm doing well. I'm as well as anyone can be watching all of Talk Tuah. I'm about to watch the 5th episode momentarily, but first I have to use the bathroom.
I had to hesitate on the ladder because I had to take a pee. Don't tell anyone.
Oh, dope. Get back on that thing. Let's spit back on that thing and get back to spitting. It's been a long twat, and I'm all twat out. I can't think of anything to say. Just fucking get this shit over with. Okay, so episode 5, I'm fighting Jojo Siwa. Barely know who that is. Surely this is the end, right? This is the end of Talk Tuah for now. This is the end of the thing for now, yes. Let's get busy. Let me just make sure this is the last one. No, it's not. Wait, no, okay, that was the newest. Okay, I did watch that. I did watch that one. Okay, so that was the newest one. I thought that was the first one. Okay, it's all coming together now. The whole Talk Tuah universe is clearly before me. Oh God, I really gotta stop doing this. But it's only fucking the last one. Okay, here we go.
Hello and welcome back to Talk Tuah with Haley
Oh.
Welch, and you know we got Chelsea Bradford over here. We have
Is that like
JoJo
fourth perspective? She looks like she's like fucking like way taller than her.
Got a couple new songs that I really enjoy. There's like 28 in my like back pocket, but there's like these.
I don't know anything about JoJo Siwa, but she sounds like she has laryngitis, but maybe that's just the way she talks.
There you go. I always get afraid that I'm gonna have to play a straight person. I'm like, I can't do it. I can't.
You don't think you could?
I mean, if I had to, I could. But
The odds are pretty high that you're gonna have to play a straight person if you're a gay actor. Yeah.
I'm not missing.
You're not missing anything.
Coming from you.
Yeah, you're not missing much.
Okay, I mean, I'll take it.
Cause I mean, you gotta like worry about too much tongue. You know, them spitting in your mouth. And
Yeah.
slobbering.
Sometimes their
They're
balls are
fucking
too
gross. Half of
long.
them don't even brush their teeth.
Ew.
Yeah, you're not missing much.
But yet you like them.
Yeah.
And yet.
I do, don't I? I guess I'm a nasty bitch.
That works. All right, let me live sip your mimosa. She is not drinking orange juice for anyone that was wondering.
That is orange
I
juice.
wasn't. I
There's
yeah.
no
I
way that's
assumed
any
that.
orange juice. I straight up told my girlfriend, I was like, I will never go through your phone because I think something's wrong. I will go through your phone because I'm just curious.
I'm nosy.
I
That's
just
my
wanna know what the
problem.
hot
That's
topic is.
not.
Like,
That's not
what are you
good.
chatting with your mom about? I'm just curious.
Yeah.
I just want to know. I literally don't care. You could literally say like, I am so over my girlfriend right now, yada yada yada. And you can talk shit about me, and I'd be like, no, I asked for it. Like,
yeah, over
I
here.
don't
JoJo Siwa is
I
a
don't
weird
think- I'm
person.
not
What the fuck is she
stalking you.
talking
I
about?
genuinely am curious. Like, what food did you eat today?
I don't
And
care
know
if
the
you're
picture of
fucking
it, so it's
talking to
good.
some other woman and planning on cheating on me. I just fucking want to know what you and your mom are fucking talking about. You know?
I ask her all the time, like,
I want
"Can I
to
play on your
just
phone?"
get in on you and your mom fucking planning
You
what
got any
Christmas
games
is
that I
gonna
don't
look
have?
like. I don't care if you're
Literally,
cheating on me though. That's
yeah.
no big deal.
But wouldn't trade it for the world. So they kind of keep me on my toes.
Keep you in line a little bit.
They do. They keep me stable. They keep me happy. I just had this thing happen at my house the other day in my backyard. I can talk about it because it makes a lot more
What
sense.
happens in your backyard?
Yeah, it makes a lot more sense. Basically, gunshots went off in my backyard leads up to someone's front yard and in their front yard. And so it was very scary. I was very scared. I was in a shooting when I was a kid, so it was very traumatizing. But then I posted on my close friends like, oh my God, like I don't know what's going on right now. Like I can't talk to anybody because I'm just gonna scare everybody. But like here's the video, here's what just happened. And every single person, it's like 12 people on there, but all 12 reached out and was like, call me, like I'm here for you. And so like seeing that I really had people like rally around me when I really needed it, like again, it was that same thing of like, damn, I really have good people around me.
You need more of that.
Yeah.
Unless like the negative shit.
This is kind of frustrating because it reminds me of conversations I've had with so many people. It's like, yeah, I've got like everything's just going great, and I fucking like I got so many great people around me. I'm just like, yeah, that's cool, man. I don't, whatever, man. I don't know why you're telling me all this stuff.
At the end of the day, you win.
They still watching me laughing all the way to the bank.
All the way to the bank.
But I always say.
Say it again.
If you talking about like movies or something, like I don't know, it's not a fun,
I love it.
sort
So,
of
like, your
conversation.
car
I
right
guess.
here.
Yeah.
When you gonna take me for a ride in it?
Okay, so that car I actually don't have anymore. But I have a different one. with
Sure,
my
I'll check
face
it
on
out.
I have a different one with my face.
Dude, how do you even like get that? How the hell do I get one?
You just have it wrapped. It's actually fairly easy.
Wait, what?
Dude, any car wrap company
Oh, car wrap. Okay.
actually just gave that one to my cousin. I took
Is your face still on
I
it?
took the wrap off of it. I definitely took the wrap off of it.
I think
but-
you should have left your face on it.
Yeah, here you go. No, we didn't want
A lot of this presumes a familiarity, I guess, with the comings and goings of JoJo Siwa, and
But yeah, so my family
I,
has
I'm,
it
I'm
now.
I don't really have any perspective on it. I don't know what you're fucking talking about as car wrap with your face on it. That you're assuming I'm familiar with. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, like, it's a hassle.
Oh, you don't drive?
Not very much.
I mean, look.
This surprisingly comes up a lot on this podcast, like her
I can't
driving.
understand at home where it's not as busy, but out here I'm like, oh, I'm getting brain fuck looking at all.
Yeah,
these
no,
people
it's so
driving.
bad.
Which, in my experience, and this show has not been any different in proving that to me, that like this is really not a very interesting topic of conversation. Just talking about your driving habits.
But she can drive on the interstate, which I cannot. But now when she's driving, my asshole is biting the seat while she's driving. But we always get to where we need to be.
Nipping at it, fucking pucker it and let it loose.
6 or 7 years.
Oh wow.
It's weird.
Every man loves the feeling of a fresh barbershop shave. What if he could experience that at home? Manscaped's latest innovation, the Chairman Pro
Sadly,
Electric
Manscaped is the
Foil
closest we can
Shaver,
get.
the tool that brings the luxury of a professional shave right to his bathroom. Whether he loves a clean, smooth shave or he likes
He's
to
like
keep that
falling
rugged
asleep
shadow,
through this
Chairman
fucking
Pro is
shit. She's
designed
like,
for
whatever you
effortless
could.
style.
What makes that shaver so
Jane.
good?
You're never gonna believe this. Like it comes with 2 different interchangeable blades. It leaves Pookie feeling smooth as a baby's butt.
Okay, what else does it do?
So there's a waterproof feature that doesn't make it just easier to use.
Tell
It
me more.
simplifies cleanup too. It even comes with a travel lock.
Do you write any of the songs yourself?
So the song Yesterday's Tomorrow's Today, I'm a writer on, and the song Guilty
A
Pleasure,
writer.
I'm a writer on.
A
But
writer.
Street Fighter, Karma, and
Like, not to denigrate this young woman, but like, you know, they generally don't do that. No,
but then the
you're
ones
not all
that
Taylor
are
Swift,
coming
right?
out, I'm a writer on mostly all of them.
So what is your guilty pleasure?
My guilty pleasure?
Munchie
Oh,
box.
girlfriend.
So had that come to be an item, I was getting to that. Look, you gave me a perfect area to like swap.
Yeah, be my guest.
Yes.
No, I love her, and she's literally my favorite thing to talk about. So please ask
Aw.
away anything you want to know.
How long have you been together?
I was right. It is
It's-
Munching
it's
Box.
so cutie and baby. Just over 2 months. Just over 2 months.
And you're already like head over heels?
I mean head over heels.
I'm the same fucking way. You see
Yep.
Pookie out there.
Yeah. Oh, is that?
Hey,
You
you're
can
the
pull
first
my
person
head
to
out of
actually
there.
meet
It's fucking
Pookie.
crazy.
You would if you were to introduce me to him, you'd be like, oh, this is my boyfriend. Like
Yeah,
you would,
yeah.
but like you guys haven't really.
Even though
established
he hasn't asked.
Yeah, it's fine.
There's
can just
another
assume.
reason. Leave fucking
There's all these
Say
red
hi,
flags
bro.
that keep
Don't
coming
worry,
up about Pookie. He never takes her out. He fucking doesn't seem super interested in the nature of their
So
relationship.
my first kiss was with a boy, and after we were together for like a cutie month, like
I think
talking,
Pookie
but
might be
never
dookie. You need to find a better
then
beau.
a couple months
Lady,
later,
you
I
need to
had
find a
my
better
first
guy.
boyfriend, his
I really
cuddle.
don't like that
That's
necklace
so
she
and
has
I
on.
was
It's like
or we just go
pearls
bowling, we can
and
have a
a
bowling
like
and cuddle. I was like, what about laser
wallet
tag?
chain looking thing. It's
Like, how
fucking
about laser tag
nasty
and cuddle? I
looking.
was like, no, clearly.
Like, yeah, you're
not.
trying to be different, but that's not the way, honey. That's not the way.
8 fucking times.
Honestly, though, I like if I didn't have the best girlfriend in the whole wide world and I was a single Pringle and I hadn't found her yet, and someone texted me to cuddle, I'd be like, "Be my fucking guest, please." Where we
A
meet
single
I would
Pringle.
love it.
So you're a cuddler.
A
You
single
big spoon or little spoon?
Pringle.
Big spoon.
I like to be little.
What?
I like to be little. I like to be baby and take. Cause so my girlfriend
I
explains
don't
it really,
like
really
this
well.
conversation.
I
I don't
have
like where this conversation is going. I feel like we're going into some like infant
Like, I
fetish
do.
stuff,
Like, I walk into a room and
infantilism
it's
fetish
like-
stuff.
I have it. Yeah. And it's undeniable. People have tried to be like, no, you don't. No, I do. Like
You got big dick energy,
I
I,
don't-
will say.
Thank you. Like it's not a good thing. It's not a bad thing. It's just a thing. But when it comes like
Yeah,
time,
it's certainly
and
like
it's just,
there's not a
like,
preference one way or the other
just
when
me,
people
I'm
say
at
that.
home, I have a switch.
When they
And it's
say
like-
big dick energy and referring
No,
to an
it's like my dick is
opposing
soft, and I'm
force
just
or
like-
whatever. They're
Like,
both
it's like a
equally
light switch
good,
goes
right? And it's
off
okay to have either
immediately,
one,
and
right?
My girlfriend always jokes. She's like, I never expected that to happen. She's like, I thought you were gonna be that
Like a hard ass, you know?
hard ass all the time. Yeah, and not like just like it's literally big dick energy. Like she was like, I didn't expect that to go away at some point, but it does. So I'm definitely
Like being overly
definitely
aggressive, I
used to
think
the vibe,
that's
but I
what
will
big
be
dick energy
like,
meant.
when we
I thought
fall
it just meant like
asleep,
certain
we fall
presence. I
asleep
didn't
and
think
we
it was like a
take
real
movie, but if
attitude
we're
type of
cuddling
thing.
and just watching a movie, like get your arm around me, I'm nuzzling into you, and I'm like 7 inches taller than her, so it's
Dude,
awkward,
as soon
but-
as you like walked out on the porch and I looked over and saw you there, I was like, oh, her dick is big.
Thank
You know.
Thank you. I pride myself in it.
Oh, are you a top or bottom?
What do you think?
Young people are annoying.
Probably a top.
All right. I'll
Are
take
you?
that. So
Or are you both?
Ah!
Oh, he's shaking his head.
So I have been a bottom for a very long time. I'm definitely was like always bottom. Like
How does it?
always,
I'm
never
sorry, I don't
fucking
really know how
around
that
the
works
top,
with
like,
women.
Always bottom. But then in my most recent and bestest relationship ever,
This-
I have dabbled into top.
There's
land.
just so much
And it's
information. I
fun.
don't. Oh my gosh.
But I
I don't want to know any of this stuff about you, lady. All right.
I prefer being bottom.
Yeah.
I'm definitely like
I'm sorry.
No, I have
I'm
to have- But
just
now you're
kind of
comfortable
this
being
way.
top.
I've
But,
met too many people
so
like
I'm
this.
it's
Like they're just
I
so
don't like
open
being
with
a
this
top,
stuff and they
isn't me
talk
tooting
about
my
it.
own horn. This is just me
Like
like
this
straight
lady
up
is,
giving
or
back.
just like a part of conversation about
really
like
good
what
top
you're
'cause I know
doing with
what I like
like
as
your
a
the
kid.
hobby you
So I
like
can
and
be a
music you
really
like and
good
shit
top
like
because
that.
I'm
And
like,
it's
oh,
just
I would want this. You know what I mean?
very unpleasant
So
to
I
be
can
around,
be a good
and
top, and that's I don't know.
not really enjoying it right
I'm
now
very-
either.
So what's one move and bit that makes a woman go crazy?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Be thinking about that in the back of your head.
What's one? I mean, there's a lot.
What's
Pick
your
one.
favorite?
Pick anything.
Like,
Say
what's my
anything.
like.
You're so fucking
Well, I
like
answered mine. Mine was
crazy about
that
like,
right
oh, I'm the
there,
sex
actually.
person. I'm the sex person. Then name even one sex
yeah.
thing if you can. That
One
should be
can
that fucking
directed
hard.
towards men and one can be directed towards.
Oh, I've never slept with a man. I've
No
tried
way.
myself.
Wow.
No fucking way.
Never slept with a man.
What?
I know. Yeah. I've
That guy
never.
needs to shut up.
Cool, though.
You need
Yeah,
to
I've never
shut up.
touched a dick.
Everybody in this
I've never
conversation needs
sucked a
to
man.
shut the
I've never
fuck up,
hopped to
okay?
it.
I'm so fucking sick.
You're not missing
Oh
much.
my
Never
god.
had to.
Monsters.
Never needed to.
I feel like women are like cleaner than men too, though.
For sure.
Yes, of
So,
course they
yeah,
are.
like,
Men are
that's
disgusting. Men are the worst things on
Absolutely.
earth.
Absolutely. Okay, I can say my thing. I'm a big teaser. I love a good tease. Like,
what you doing? You biting on
Yeah,
their
of course.
ear?
You know what? I
you
think
doing?
this lady's all
yeah,
fucking
just
talk.
like teasing around.
Her big
like,
move is
hey, I know
like
exactly
it's like the
what you want,
suggestion of
but I'm
doing a
not gonna
move.
give
She
it
doesn't
to
have
you.
a fucking
I'm gonna
move.
get really, really close
Lady,
to
if
giving
you
it to
fucking
you.
walk the walk like you talk the
close.
talk, you'd have a move,
But
okay?
I'm
You
not
have
gonna
plenty
give
of
it to you.
moves.
Ah, it's my favorite, and
You'd
it
have
makes
a
the
move that
girls
comes
care.
to
Oh, it
mind
makes.
very
I
clearly
can't say
and
girls. I
immediately,
can say
I'd
girl.
think.
I can say sing. I mean,
I
I
think
am
you
head
walk.
over
I
heels
think you
for
talk the
Miss
talk, but I'm
Michaela,
not
this
so
girl
sure that you
that's
What's her
walk the
name?
walk. If I'm being
Dakayla.
honest,
Dakayla?
Yeah.
That's cute.
Well,
I've never
Dax
heard
is
that.
her
How'd you guys
name.
meet?
So we met because we were filming a TV show together.
Oh.
And
I
she
think
was
what
she was
JoJo
actually a
Siwa needs to
contestant
do
on the
to
show, and I was really
assuage
excited
my
about the
doubt
show.
is to release a very
And so yeah,
explicit and very
she did the
clearly
show. I did the
filmed
show.
sex tape so that I can,
We
you know, without any
we
doubt,
weren't allowed
know
to
that
talk
she's
on the show, so
telling
we
the
weren't
truth
friends.
right now.
But the first time that I ever spoke
That'd
to
be
her
the
as a
smart thing to
judge,
do if
she was actually having
for her
showmance
career. I
with somebody
think.
else on the show.
Like
And I was
Pixar
like,
didn't
so
happen.
how are
Pixar didn't
you?
happen,
And she was
JoJo
like,
Siwa.
"Good." So I
I'm
was like, "How you
sorry.
doing,
I'm sorry.
Anthony?"
This is the way it is.
And the
Right?
first thing she ever said to me was, "Good, you want to know something funny?" And I was like, "Yeah, of course." Like, it's
My
funny
favorite move
vibes.
is
And that
to
was the first time we
tease.
ever
Have you
spoke. She was
ever
like,
had sex? You said
one
even
of the
sex with a
reasons
man. Have you had
you
sex with a
asked me
woman?
who I had a crush on, and I
I'm
said
not so
you.
sure. I'm not so sure
I
right
was
now
like,
myself. And I think
really
I
thought you
think
were
if
gonna
you show
tell
me
me.
some video
Okay,
proof, I
all
might
right,
be more
I wanna know.
convinced of it.
So I ran away, whatever. Show ends, and then whatever. Cut to a
Even
few
if
months
you like
later.
Penelope Cruz
She's
or something.
still in a
Maybe
relationship.
that'd be
I
nice.
actually started a
Not
relationship
nice.
with somebody
That would
else
be
from the
sufficient
show.
proof, is what I meant to say. That'd be
Didn't work
sufficient
out.
proof.
Her relationship didn't work out. And then we slowly kind of became friends. And I was like, ooh, this is dangerous territory because, like, she said she liked me. I could see myself falling for her. She's a beautiful girl. And obviously, during the show, like, I didn't let myself have any thoughts
keep your head
towards
in the game.
anybody.
Good
Yeah, keeping my head
lord.
down, doing my job,
Whoa.
whatever.
I thought we were at least
But
at
then we
half an
started to
hour.
become
Okay.
friends.
So what do you do to keep like the relationship alive? You like get her flowers.
I'm
I have like the
very romantic.
overwhelming
Like,
urge to just
I'm a
jump
flower girl.
out
I'm
the
a gift
window.
girl.
I fucking
I'm an
don't want to be
overly
a part of
thoughtful
this
girl.
conversation anymore.
that
I'm only
either.
doing this because I
Talk
fucking
to
I
Us
said we're
is
gonna
brought to
fucking
you by
finish
Better
this shit.
Picks. Better
I'm
Picks is the
basically
only
done. I've
pick 'em
watched fucking
fantasy
like
where you can
6
play up to
hours or something of fucking
$100,000.
Talk today.
Maybe you didn't
And
hear
might
me.
as well finish this shit. But holy
$100,000 just for
hell.
watching football
This
and predicting
conversation is
how your
really trying
favorite
my
players will
patience. I'm
do.
like, I
It's
just
super
want to be
simple and
done with
fun,
this.
and it
Even
makes
if it means
watching the
putting my head
NFL
through a
or
plate
watching
glass
your
window.
partner watch the
If that's what
NFL
it takes,
that
I'll
much
do it.
more fun when you got a
Oh,
chance to win up to
holy shit.
$100,000.
I had a great childhood. You know what I mean? Like
I watched you. Shit.
We all watched her grow up.
So are you still friends with
I
any of the
guess.
girls?
Me and Kalani are really
Kalani?
good friends. Yeah, we've always been good friends.
I
Love
just
her.
want to stop right
Then
now. I just want to. But
Gia is like
this
one of
always
my best
happens with
friends
me
in the world,
whenever
the
I
girl who did the
get
choreography.
close to
And of
finishing a
course,
task.
Abby,
I always
still
want to
tight with
bail at
Abby.
the end
I
of it.
love
I'm
watching
not
her
gonna do
She's the
that
best.
now.
She's so fun. She's so entertaining.
I'm
I
gonna
wanna
see
meet her.
this
You
task
should.
through
I
to the
wanna
end.
meet her so bad.
Is she that intense off camera, or is it?
Okay, now that I'm older, she's not intense. She's not scary. I mean, I respect the shit out of her, so I would never do
I
anything
fucking
to
respect
the
her
scary
like a,
point
And she
anymore.
made you
can't
who
even
you are.
tell you.
Yeah, exactly.
She had a big impact with that, I feel like.
For sure. I mean, look, everything with my childhood wasn't normal. Like, I was working as an 18-year-old when I was 9, and not even an 18-year-old, 20-something-year-old when I was 9. And
I don't know what that. I don't know what that means.
I was in charge of 60 people on a world tour when I was 15. Like, that's not normal. a 15-year-old isn't supposed to be 60 people's boss. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I think a
So it's-
15-year-old is supposed
I've
to be anybody's
definitely-
boss.
I've
I think I'd
definitely
have. I
had a
think I
very
could.
different childhood.
That'd be kind of fucked
Something
up.
that's like a
That'd be
little
kind of fucked up
wrong
to have
that
to
happened
deal
when I was
with.
a kid, and I always had older friends.
I feel like you had to like grow up sooner than you wanted to, though.
For sure. I've always been really mature, even from before I was in the industry.
modest, too.
I originally got pulled out of school because I couldn't be with kids my own age. I always had friends that were older than me. I never was.
That's a good thing, though.
It's great.
You say so. If you say so.
My granny's good as gold.
Good.
She's awesome. I wouldn't trade that girl for.
They call her the Golden Granny.
I wouldn't trade her for a big taco platter.
You would? Well.
Nah, I love food. You like
The
to eat?
fuck?
She is sweet. Don't throw her
I'd
under the
say
bus.
she's
so
definitely a
sweet.
little country twangy granny.
Yeah.
She takes no shit off
Okay.
of
She says a lot of
Apple
stuff that I
doesn't fall
can't
from the
repeat on the
tree.
Talk
you're
Tuah
exactly
podcast.
right.
Yep. I'm so curious as to your story. Can you share any? You don't have to. It's remember earlier when we were like, I'm just nosy. Like I'm just
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
less nose. It's more like curious because you seem.
People have frequently told me I crossed the line.
around. My nana, God bless that woman. That girl's a hoot. She's like one of those nanas. It's like crazy, you know. Like there's UFOs in the sky. That's my nana.
Love.
We love Nana though.
Love.
Nana's a hoot.
Love.
But
Love.
I don't know. Granny's raised me.
It's your life, and it's not normal. But
JoJo
it's your normal.
Siwa is
You know what I
such
mean?
an
And it is normal.
insufferable
What the fuck
person.
is
I
normal
just
at
find
this
her
point?
very
You're damn
annoying the
right.
way she
Nothing.
interacts.
But
That's
you
that's
got a
life,
good grade
man. You
as
know
a
that's how
kid.
life is.
Did her biggest.
I blame her for having this accident.
You spend your whole life running around,
yeah.
wondering where
Like
you're
your
gonna end
dad
up,
had,
and
like,
then
a mom.
you
Actually, I
end up
blame you.
right where you
Fuck
started.
you.
It's like, shut the fuck up with your
Is that what
folksy
your
wisdom.
mom's
You're like
name?
fucking
Yes,
19
yeah.
or
Like if
something,
you
right?
just at the red light.
Oh, there was like a billboard with like
It's
the new
Spooky
Toe
Mater.
Mater movie, and Haley rolls her window down, and she's like, "Look, it's me!" And he looked up, and he was like, "Oh, that does look just like you." And Haley was like, "Fuck you."
That's
It was
not
so
what I
funny.
meant.
I like rolling down my window at people. They're like stopped
Okay.
in traffic and talking to
I got a new game for you to play then.
What is it?
Sing a song that they will definitely know. You have to look at the person, you have to assess the situation, you have to sing a song, get them to sing with you. But the hard part is like it
JoJo
has to be a song
Siwa
that
is
you
giving you
know
bad
they know.
advice, Haley.
Easiest
Do
for the
not
old white
do
people.
this.
Sing Sweet Caroline, they got you.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Or Don't Stop Believing by Journey. Like you can really know your crowd. So fun.
What is that song off White Chicks we've been singing?
Why?
Oh, the Mickey
Why would you do
Mouse
that?
downtown, walking past,
Aren't
yeah.
you like
That's a good
going
one.
somewhere? Aren't you
That's a
driving
good one.
somewhere? That's why you're in the fucking
Yeah, what are you
car.
doing
What
for
are you
Halloween?
what are you doing
Wilbur
that
and I
for?
trying
Why
to
are you
decide right
doing
now. She
that?
wants to be Waffle House workers. I'm kind of down.
Okay.
We really don't know though.
Nobody has ever done that I know.
I thought the
of.
guy in the
think you
white
should.
hat was
Just,
getting
like,
on my
kinda
nerves.
get
JoJo
on.
Siwa.
You're looking
JoJo
at Kid
Siwa though.
Rock. Before my birthday this year, I've never got hungover.
Really?
Like, in my entire life, never been hungover. I wake up still drunk, but I don't feel bad.
Yeah.
Now this past year,
Just
since my
wait, honey.
birthday,
Just wait.
I can
It's
wake up,
coming.
I got
It's
like a
coming.
bitty headache, but the day after my birthday, oh my
Gone.
god, it was awful.
Was it? Oh
It
hell
was
no.
so bad. I stayed in my room with like the curtains black. I did not come out of my bedroom till like 9 o'clock that night when I come
Ooh.
to your house. Like, I got us wine and pizza. I was like, alcohol, keep it away from me.
Yeah, no, it's not the pocket. Now I only drink when I'm on stage.
I watched something that said you like Fireball.
I do. I drink Fireball.
I
on
only
stage.
drink performatively
So I
now.
did. Like I thought I was just trying to have a girlfriend. No, I was just horny.
How old are you?
Okay.
18.
Yeah, that's that. Yeah.
Yeah, I was a fetus. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shut up,
I mean,
JoJo.
I was,
Shut
like,
up. I
halfway
hate the way you
public with her,
talk.
But like, not really, no. But I courtside Lakers, backstage Disney, security, first class tickets.
Lord,
4 nights in a
did you
hotel.
end up getting laid?
Nope.
Damn.
What? And you still didn't get fucking laid?
Still didn't get laid.
Were you not pissed?
No, she was fine with
I
it.
was confused. She became my girlfriend as well. She was like, I
Okay,
don't.
well, if you
she
dated her,
was-
that's a little
no,
better.
she was. This was on day 2. She was like, I don't do things unless like someone's my girlfriend. As we're making out, so I was like, want to be my girlfriend? She said yes. Thought I was gonna get laid then.
Still
didn't
didn't.
get
She
laid.
still didn't let you crack. What
Then
the
she
fuck?
told me that she loved me, and I for sure looked her right back, and I was like, I love you too.
That's a sick
We've
motherfucker.
honestly-
That's a
we
sick
have laughed
person who
about it
does
now.
that to
We
you.
have laughed about it now. She reached out. She was trouble when we broke up. Obviously, we were both just young and dumb, and so she reached out. I was like, hey, looking back, sorry, I was a bitch when we broke up. Like we weren't even together. I had no right. And I was like, yeah, you really didn't. But
I feel like you have like a fuckboy ego. I fucking love it.
Yeah, you do,
For
dude.
sure,
That's
I had
probably.
to
I think that's why I
play
hate
it
you
safe.
so much because you
I
totally
don't
have
anymore. I'm
fuckboy
so
vibe.
out.
You
I'm
really do.
so
Thank you,
fucking tied
Haley.
down to Mr. K.
Haley
Like,
really co-fighted for me. She's got
am
fuckboy
so head
energy.
over heels for this
She's
girl.
got
I would
fuckboy
give
energy.
anything for her.
That's
would
why
do
I
anything
fucking
for
can't
her.
stand
It's-
her.
Dude, I better be invited to the wedding.
Like, why don't I
So
like
I'm
you?
like,
Because you remind me of every other horrible, insufferable fuckboy I've had to
I
fucking
definitely,
interact
from like
with
the time I was
before.
18 to 19, I was for sure a little.
I feel like that'd be so much fun though.
They were just guys,
It
so it was a little
was.
different.
It
But
was.
the
Like, I
same,
can't
the
let
same
Like, if I
attitudes
slide
and,
into a
and
masked lesbian
mannerisms
DM, like how
apply.
long till they'll hit me back? Like,
Yeah. Election day is coming up on November 5th, and there's a website,
Man,
sendthevote.org.
Fucking what? 13 minutes. 13 minutes, and we've done all of it. We've watched all of Talk Tuah. I can get through it. As much as it doesn't feel like I can get through it right now, as much as 13 minutes sounds so much harder to get through than the past 5 or so hours of watching this fucking thing. I think I can do it. But dang, Miss Siwa is making it hard
You
for
know,
me.
I think
She's
I've maybe been on 2 or 3 dates.
not
in
my
life.
type
I
of
don't think
person.
any
It's
of them
nothing
are-
to do with her fucking don't get it twisted. I'm not being bigoted,
agree.
okay? She's just fucking got this
Spooky needs-
energy that I don't
he
like.
is getting
This
rebuked
fuckboy
every
energy
time.
that
He's
I
getting
don't like.
poopy for right now.
He's
If
getting.
she was
thank you,
straight or
Jojo.
gay, I would like her
Please call him that.
just as
Take
little.
her on a real date.
His little
Give her a
shithead.
real title. Be a man.
Exactly. He did show up at my house.
Don't
with
hawk to
flowers.
him unless he does that.
Don't talk to
Actually,
him.
we talked about this the other night. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like his beautiful blue eyes he has and like the long eyelash combo. He intimidates the fuck out of me. He always has, like for years since I've known him. I went to do the hop to the other night. Now, if I'm fucked up out of my mind, I can do it. No problem. Have no issue. But the other night, I looked at him and I was like, oh no. I went down to do it, and that one-eyed monster looked at me, brother. I tell you what, I about fucking
So
lost
people
it.
are
I
always
was
like,
no,
do the thing,
nope,
do the
it ain't happening.
thing. They're like, that would
So,
suck.
like,
And
you
she's
just
like, I
couldn't-
didn't do it. I didn't do it. Like that would be
So
that would get old after a while.
coming from the most gay girl in the entire world who has never
Jeez.
laid eyes on a dick before.
Jeez. Oh my
Don't do
god.
it.
Yeah.
I'm not. Never,
scary.
never sucked a dick before. Wouldn't even know where to begin.
I thought you could
This
do it.
girl, let me
Well,
tell
I-
you, she
I
is
could for
so
sure. I
dang
like,
gay.
will
It's
I?
crazy.
Jojo, what the
It's
pitbull
crazy how
dolls?
gay she is.
But,
You won't even
so
begin
you
to believe
go
how
viral
gay
right off
she
of
is.
saying this thing. Is it really like it's really a thing you do?
Yeah. I mean, I can do it if I'm not intimidated, but he intimidates me.
And you just like,
Now, if I do not give a fuck about this dude and I'm just in it for like, the hit and run,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, no problem.
and you just suck the dick and go.
Yeah.
You just suck and go.
When did this
It's just that
start?
simple.
Like,
You just
when
suck
were you
and go.
How many years?
Like my ex-boyfriend, he's actually the one. I don't even want to say this out loud. You know who I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah, yeah.
Baldy.
Continue. Yeah, yeah.
He's the one that.
He taught me how to do it.
So you said
Taught you.
Not even really. I figured that out for myself, but like he taught me how to
Suck a dick.
I was like, what the fuck do you want me to do? I mean, like this thing's looking at me in my eye.
Yeah.
What am I gonna do with
So
it?
you have to have a partner that like kind of teaches you what feels
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
So he taught you. So then at what point?
Some people just have
you
what is
got to
known
suck
as
a man off and you
intuition,
looked at him and
But
you
yeah,
said-
I guess in a lot of situations
I
people
don't
have
think
been
I've
taught
ever
how to
said
do
it
that.
out loud.
You've never been like.
I don't think I've ever said it out loud like hot too.
I think you have.
I think I definitely need to.
I think you have. I think you're lying.
I don't think she said hawk when she hawked up. 'Cause that'd be
Sounds like
hard to
you
do.
hawk
Hawk.
Actually, yeah.
I can't do it.
Yeah. This
I
is
can't do
my
it.
third
I can't
moving.
suck
Very
in
inclusive.
and
Sometimes
hawk.
a little
Hawk.
stick can
You
go a
can't
long
do it.
way.
You can't do it. It's fucking
agree.
impossible. I just
I
proved
don't think
that.
I make a verbal like.
She didn't say hawk. I
With
just
it, I'm
showed
not
how it can't be
Should in
done.
the name of me.
I kind of like let it like drool out of my mouth. I guess. My girlfriend's gonna kill me.
I'm gonna
Um,
kill you, and then I'm gonna kill myself. Oh, fuck.
I
Oh.
think there's another rapid fire
No,
coming.
there is.
Next. Yeah.
This one's one of my favorites actually. So Haley's vagina is named Big Martha.
Okay.
Do you have a name for yours?
I think we're about to.
Okay.
Hey, let's see. God, I wish my girlfriend was on the
Don't
mic
put
right
your
now.
feet up on the
Frank.
table, Miss Siwa,
Frank.
please.
Frank the Tank.
That's very
You got Big
unbecoming.
Martha and Frank the Tank.
Can it be cuter? Can it be Frankie?
Yeah, I think
Frankie the
Frank.
Tanky.
Frankie.
Frankie the Tanky.
Frank.
That works.
Frankie the
I think
Tanky.
Frank.
My
What's
vagina's
your
named
name?
Frank.
Doug.
Doug.
That's what you.
My
chose to name it.
vagina is named
Why are all
Frank.
these men's names?
Yeah.
I don't know. What should we name him? I mean, I got Big Martha. Viola.
I feel like I'm.
Oh, what's
Sally.
this? What's all this? now?
Sally. Yeah.
Like it's giving clean,
Mm-hmm.
Clean Sally.
clean Sally. nothing
Okay, let's
special,
start
but-
it.
Yeah.
And she tried naming mine Doug.
I think you're kind
That-
of
that
diamond,
sounds
diamond, dark,
disgusting.
diamond,
What is
diamond,
it?
dark,
Doug?
dino. That's hard to say. I think was kind of missing the point of what this is. It's like,
I'll
oh,
say
it's just
another
too
one
gross.
for
I'm
you.
not like, yeah,
Okay.
I know it's
Let's
not
do the
great.
Celebrity crush one.
That's
That is
kind
the
of the
question I've been
idea of
dying
why
to
I'm
know.
watching it.
Mine.
Is it Tate McRae?
I'm glad you understand.
And yeah, she's a very sweet girl. Definitely don't have a crush on her.
All she's talking the entire time with her fucking sexual exploits in her relationship.
That
Like,
one, and I saw like her boobs.
you could have
when I
fooled
see
me
us
that you're a
window. I started
fucking
questioning my
artist. You really
sexuality.
could
I
have.
was like, I want to see her naked.
It doesn't seem to be a big part of your
really fucking
of your
bad. Like, I
mind.
was on a spaz about it for like days. I was like, I just need to see. I just need to see
You
it
know,
one time.
I definitely didn't
Did
think that, but
David
I'm sure
Bowie
you're not
talk this
alone.
much about like
Have you
every
seen the video?
fucking person he
Yeah.
put his dick inside? I
She's
doubt it.
gorgeous.
I doubt it
She's
very
a
much.
Beautiful girl.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, celebrity crushes are always hard for me because I am said celebrity. So having said
Oh,
celebrity
shut
crush,
the
it's like
fuck
not a
up, dude.
stretch. You know what I mean? It's
Oh my
like kinda,
god. Ugh.
Let me start off by saying
That was
my girlfriend.
that sucked.
She's-
That sucked.
She was on a
Yeah,
TV
that's
show.
the
Sucked.
That's
That was
the
like
correct
that was
answer.
one of the
Growing up,
most
my celebrity crush were always
unrelatable things I've ever
boys.
heard in my
So
life.
Zac
That
Efron,
sucked.
but it turns out she was falling for me even harder than I was falling for her. And then she became my first girlfriend of 9 months. Came out with her. She was my first relationship, real relationship. She's the one who I definitely had sweet puppy love for. We're still homies to the day. Just didn't work out. We dated like literally. Okay, we dated twice, but we were
Wow.
together like 6 times.
And it just goes
a
on
human
like
being.
this.
But yeah, she definitely was the one that made me be like, ooh.
Was it tough when you come out?
It doesn't seem
People
like
around
it
me were
was.
great.
Yeah.
So not really publicly, yeah, but
It seems like everything's just
I feel like at the end of the
amazing
day,
always.
Everybody's gonna have something to say.
of course.
So
Yep.
it's like me having a fucking podcast. Everybody's got an issue with it. You
Yeah.
still watching?
Exactly.
Got my ass, that's for sure. You got my ass good. I watched every single fucking minute
Oh
of
my
this
God,
thing.
Show you because she hasn't seen it either, and I don't know.
Oh wait,
on SNL last night.
you were?
Evidently.
Hell yeah, let's see it.
Well, it was someone impersonating her.
Yeah, of course, of course. Was it Chloe? I feel like Chloe could pull that off. He was.
You made it on
Dude,
SNL,
that's
bro.
such a big honor. That really is such a big honor.
Didn't even show it.
Oh my god.
It's sometimes hard because you're like, are they making fun of me? That's a fucking honor.
The answer is yes.
I
It's
mean, I get that a
SNL.
lot, like the making
It's
fun of me part.
SNL. That's
Yeah.
the show. They
Yeah,
make fun of
SNL, but
fucking
it's next
shit.
level.
It's a comedy
The thing
show
is
that
with
makes
SNL
fun
is
of
it's
topics of the
basically
day.
They've done a couple of JoJo things, but when Karma did, they did like a 6-minute me being interviewed on their news segment as the Karma Beast, and it was. I mean, it's
And it
again, it's
was-
an honor.
It
Did
was
either of
such
you
an
watch
honor.
SNL at all before being on the show?
No, I
It was
didn't
such
You're
an
young.
honor.
I barely. I'm in my 30s, and I barely watched it growing up.
I mean,
I-
I've known it.
I don't
you
know
what
who
mean?
you
Like,
are,
I
and
know
I don't
about it,
care
but
how
not-
much you
Like when I
watch
texted you
SNL.
last night saying you're on SNL, did you know what I was talking about?
I didn't even see where you texted
I knew
me.
what
I
it
was
was.
in.
You,
I ain't
you,
gonna lie. I
you
was
saw
probably
how
watching
she
Netflix. I
reacted
was
to
minding
it.
my
She didn't
Word.
know.
You smoke?
She didn't know.
Me, I have.
Do you like
Show
it?
needs
No.
to end. It's
What?
making me
You
very
trip.
sick. Talk Tuah made me
I
very
just really
gravely
like
ill, and I
being in
need it to
control,
end
and my life
immediately.
is so
Please end the
unpredictable,
podcast. I can't
and
take anymore.
If
I need
I'm
it to
ever
end.
like
Please.
needed or
Please
something
end the
happens and
podcast,
I'm
JoJo
high
Siwa,
and I
please.
can't leave or
Please, I
help
don't
or
want to die.
fix it
Please.
or whatever, I would just
Please, I don't want to die. Please.
That's a good way to put it. Maybe I should think like that.
Yeah, just like being
Oh
sober.
my God.
I'm too much of a like helpful
Stop talking.
person that like I can't.
You probably go to therapy too.
I saw
right?
a podcast you done, and you were like, you only drunk like 4 times.
Yeah.
What?
Power to you.
Only
my brother.
drunk
Yeah.
4
I don't like
times.
being sober.
What? That
Yeah.
sounds like a lot. That sounds like
You don't like being
4
sober?
times on one
I mean, I like
podcast
being
sounds like a
sober
lot of times
sometimes.
to
Other
be
times I'm like,
drunk.
I need a drink. I
Yeah.
need a hit. You know.
Chug that shit up.
You don't vape either, do you?
No.
Don't ever pick it up.
I have. My vocal cords are fucked up. So I
Yeah, I
have
can tell. I
one
thought you were
vocal cord that is
sick.
completely ruptured. Don't know what it
You're a
means. but
singer?
Basically, one vocal cord works. So how normal people have 2, they're both white. I have one that is white and one that is bright red. And so I can't fuck up my lungs. It's because my cords are already fucked up.
Don't do
both.
it.
Yep.
You're gonna get halfway up a mountain and be like,
Yeah. No.
Is that
Oh
not
yeah,
like
must be
affecting
nice
you
to
like
have all your
sleep?
No,
lungs.
really bad,
Look
yeah.
at me. I'm breathing
Hey,
easily.
you're doing it, though.
Fuck you.
Hey, I'll take
Some
over.
of us aren't so lucky.
Yeah.
My biggest turn on is just like literally
She like never stops smiling.
start
It's
making out with
so
me. Like
fucking
just anytime,
infuriating.
any place. I'm like a do it at the right time.
Sorry to
right place
hate on
type
her
of
so
girl.
much.
But,
I don't know fucking
I always
anything
want
about
it,
this
like,
lady, and now that I do, I'm like, I
fall
don't
when
think I
fell
like
before,
JoJo
and
Siwa at all.
when it's wanted, you know what I mean? And so like
I
with,
get
with
you.
my girlfriend, like literally I could be like uploading Snapchats and she could like get on top of me and start making out, and instantly I will be like, I mean,
get like a boner.
Good,
Yeah,
good
A
for
lady
you.
boner.
I wish you the
exactly.
best of luck with that. I
That's what
really,
it is,
really
that's what it
do.
is.
Okay.
That's actually what my ick list is called.
Lady
It's like
boner?
lady boner turnoffs.
Valid.
That's like my ick list.
What are your men icks? I only have one. I have 2 icks for men.
For men?
For men.
Okay.
Women, I have no.
I thought she
Long
could even
toenails,
conceive of being attracted to a man. What is she talking about?
I have plenty.
I have 2 for men. Peeling an orange.
Oh, what the fuck?
Picture a man peeling an orange.
Aren't you just so random?
No, yeah, I never thought
She's
about
so
that.
quirky,
Do you have
isn't
any
she?
icks
She's
for
so
girls?
fucking
No.
quirky in a very
Maybe I'll look back.
unintentional
Okay,
way.
just men. Okay, basically we're targeting men.
Like ending a jump rope, whether it's getting stuck, tripping, stopping, something with a jump rope.
What if you're good at jump rope as a guy?
At some
That's
point you
still
have
ick-
to end though.
no, yeah.
But even if
Think
you
about
end
the awkward,
gracefully?
like,
So if you saw a guy doing like the spins and like the crossover,
fucking
and then
sick.
and you be as soon
but
as
the
he
second
stopped,
he ends, it's like, why the fuck did you stop?
JoJo Siwa's like the cast of
These are so,
Seinfeld, just like arbitrarily like picking bizarre reasons
like
to ostracize and discriminate against people.
Peeling out a jump rope and peeling. Oh, I'm sorry about peeling an orange. If they're peeling it for like their wife or their kids, fucking
Nothing
adorable.
turns
but
me off
peeling
more
an
than a
orange for
close
themselves,
talker.
Oh yeah.
It's like, cut it up. Pick a
Yeah.
different fruit. I don't know.
Why don't you just get over it, lady? Why don't you just
guy-
fucking get over it, all right? It's a fucking orange.
I don't think I've told this ick yet.
What's your fucking problem? That's what I say to you.
We hung out with like when this first happened, and like
You're
it was
fucking with
like
the worst in me.
my
Fuck.
friend JoJo. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Thank you, JoJo.
Go like, comment, subscribe.
All right.
Follow wherever you get
Okay.
your podcasts. While you're watching this, take a picture and tag me.
I
and
did
tell me who you
not
want
start
next.
doing
Tag
this
me and
thinking
Talk
that I
Tuah.
would
Now,
finish doing this, but you just saw that I did. I watched every single fucking second of the Talk Tuah podcast. And who knows what's going to happen next time on the Uncle Game Boy show or whatever the fuck this is. Seemed like some people actually watched it this time, unlike every other stream I've ever done. So that's kind of cool. Thank you for joining us. Hope you enjoyed whatever the fuck this is, and that you'll join us next time for whatever the fuck happens next. But I really, really, really have to stop doing this now. I think I'm terribly ill as of now because of Talk Tuah. I don't think I'm ever going to recover from what Talk Tuah did to me this day. So until next time, bye.